Like, why can't we just hear Brendan talking about Hitler?
Yeah. Okay.
We up?
Yep.
Okay, we're up. Ladies and gentlemen, so sorry. There was a bit of an issue. So we were just talking about Steve Erceg and how good he looked against Pantoja.
And I was saying some people thought he won, but to your point, that last round might have been the
Yeah, I thought the last
factor.
round was a decider. I thought it was super close, though. And, he looked awesome. But just Pantoja, just such a veteran. He knows how to win, and he pulled it off. He pulled it off in the last round. But that Erceg kid, man, for that being his first world title fight, how many fights has he had in the UFC? Like 4? How many fights has Steve Erceg had? The crazy thing is about flyweight, it's like flyweight and heavyweight. If you come in and you are a fucking beast, you move up the ladder quick. Not a lot of 125-pound dudes, not a lot of 265-pound dudes. So if you can get elite, like think about guys like that stay in the top 10 in the heavyweight division, like losses that would have taken you out of the mix in the 155 division. You stay in the mix.
The only one that catapults your boy Umar Nurmagomedov.
Oh, Umar's so good, man. So look at this. He's only had three fights in the UFC before he fights Pantoja for the world title. That's amazing. And by the way, looks so good, especially in the Matt Schnell fight. Fuck, that dude looked good.
And all 4 of those fights happened within 1 year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it fought quick.
June, November,
which
March,
is great if you stay healthy.
And it was a unanimous decision?
Yes, it was a unanimous
Which
decision.
is wild.
But no,
also
that's not wild. I think it was correct. I think it was close. It was close, but I like when the guy wins the last round. I think it means more. I mean, I'm an old school guy, right? I like pride rules. I like that. I think their theory of scoring is schoolyard theory.
But that's not the game.
I get it. That's true too. But it is also
I
fighting.
agree with that too. I think
schoolyard theory is real. Like if a guy's on top of you and the teachers break it up, that guy beat your ass.
I'm with you, but that ain't the sport we're watching.
I know, but that's a real thing. I know this is not scientific or technical. Look, I'm a martial artist. I think I'm a purist. I think the best style should win, which is why I don't think people should get stood up. I think there's a lot of things that just like shouldn't happen that happen in the sport. But I'm pretty much a purist. I only want to know what the fuck works. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you would be open to if they made the 3rd round or 5th round of a fight count more?
It's just gotta feel right perfectly.
I was saying this the other day. I think they shouldn't let the judges. They should only let the judges watch the last round.
The pride rules.
That's wild.
The pride rules. They treated it like a fight. Like in a fight, the end of the fight is worth more than the beginning of the fight.
No doubt. You know,
because the guys have been fighting for a long time. Who's winning at the end?
And I'm with him.
Especially
Pride
when
went
those
bankrupt.
Especially when those fights were like.
Very good call. Very good.
I think Dana know what he's doing on this one.
But I think they went bankrupt because of shady business.
Whatever you tell yourself, dude.
I think it was some Yakuza stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah.
But it was. I'm with you. It was great,
bro. But I don't think it went bad because they judged it badly. Because, dude, those fucking fights were amazing.
Also, didn't the UFC just start to become what it is?
Oh, it wasn't even what it is, man.
Pride was before UFC.
Pride was fucking huge before the UFC was huge.
Okay.
Yes. But the UFC was not as big. Pride in Japan would get 80,000 people in an arena.
Tokyo Dome, like, wow.
Dude, these shows were insane. People would walk out. Who was it? What was that one fighter, the Brazilian cat, that got burnt because he walked out? They fucking hit him with the pyrotechnics.
Was it Acuna?
It was early days.
I know what you're talking about. They had pyrotechnics like the Super Bowl.
It might not have been Pride. It might have been one of those other organizations.
But I know what you're talking about. They got burnt.
Yeah, it was one of those organizations in Japan. And this cat comes out and gets cooked.
They Michael Jackson them.
And he was good, man.
Yeah, he was good.
They fucked up his body. Like he had like 3rd-degree burns over like half his fucking body.
Fight's toughen up.
And you know he with no loss.
Yeah, Joel de Oliveira. Yeah. Set on fire in Pride. I mean, that guy was good, man. He was fucking good. Who knows how bad that sets back your career? They'd light you on fire?
Doesn't help.
I think you're done after that.
I don't know, man, but I would imagine it's like significant things to overcome.
And then
your skin's all burnt up.
What do you do going forward? You go give fire safety talks?
Well, I think they had to pay him off. They had to give him some cash.
But also remember in Pride, like those fights were epic. The talent was insane
my God.
worldwide. But here's the thing. zero drug testing. Matter of
Yes,
fact,
let's go.
I'm with
Enhanced
you. I'm with
games.
you. So they actually encourage steroids.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You get a better product.
Ensign
but-
Inoue told us on the podcast, in specific, it has in capital letters, we do not test for steroids.
Rampage will tell you that too.
Oh, he told me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's just, they were wild, and they put on the best shows, and they had some of the most amazing fights ever. And I think the most talent-stacked heavyweight division that has ever existed.
That's
If
fair.
you want to think about the prime of Pride heavyweight, you have Nogueira,
Overeem.
you have Mark Coleman, you have Overeem, you have Krokop, you have Fedor. God!
Wouldn't it be dope?
What a murderer's row!
If UFC had like a 40 and up division where they don't test.
Nah, man, ain't nobody trying to see that.
Bro, it's like,
Nah,
you only want so
like
much.
a Masters division.
You only want
like
so
a big
much
three.
brain damage. Then
Yeah.
you just gotta opt out. The smart guys opt out. You don't. You're already gonna struggle. You're already gonna struggle. You don't want to be getting beat up continuously until you're dead.
Some people do.
You're right.
Some
I
people-
feel like you should be able to ride horses.
Some people built like that. You're going to have to tranquilize Romero.
Yeah.
They're going to have to, yeah. They
Well,
gonna have
he's doing bare knuckle.
Yoel is?
That's where they go to.
Here's
die.
the thing about Yoel, though. For whatever reason, Yoel has the capacity to compete at an elite level deep into his 40s, naturally.
because he's a mutant.
He's a freak of freaks.
Yeah.
If you
'cause
want
of
to
his
talk,
neck.
it's
This whole
everything,
thing.
man.
His
It's
cornea's
whole,
thicker,
the neck
like
is
everything.
crazy, but you know the neck is all surgically repaired, right? You know that.
He's like RoboCop,
right,
bro?
He's
The
like
neck is
RoboCop.
one piece.
Hey,
It's
bro,
like a
they-
rod.
Yeah, there's a rod.
Yoel Romero, they had
His neck's
he had
fused.
D-ball in this baby bottle.
Yeah.
Bro,
His dad's a stingray. That's why his neck's like
They
that.
fucking abracadabra that guy. They did some stuff with that
They were
guy.
looking at his stingray and like, yeah, let's do this. It's just ears to shoulders.
I
Just
know
fucking-
people have heard me tell the story, but I'm going to tell it again because it's so crazy.
thick
The UFC
eyes?
took him to
Yeah.
a doctor, and the doctor said, "Where'd you get this guy?" And they go, "Yeah, he's amazing, right?" They go, "No, he's got a different structure." They said the tendons in his eyes are 3 times larger than a normal person's. They said he's already healing. He had a fractured orbital. They're like, he's already healing.
He's like Wolverine. Also,
Yeah.
we don't even know if he's 40. He's from
might be-
Cuba.
he might be
70
years
Yeah. We have no fucking clue.
Or his
Bro.
name, anything.
We have
When
no-
he was sitting in
nothing.
that chair, bro, there's a couple moments in doing podcasts where I got like reasonably uncomfortable.
Really?
Because I was in the room with someone who could just has this ability to just crush you at any moment.
Yeah.
It was him and Tyson. Tyson, the second time I did the podcast with him when he was getting ready to fight Roy Jones, totally different Tyson. First Tyson was like this mellow hippie. Almost like he was this dude who's
Probably on
like
shrooms,
not
feeling
working
himself.
out.
Yeah.
He was just, I don't want to work out. I just want to be cool. Second one was like hyped up Tyson. I was like, whoa.
You see him hit the bullseyes with the darts the other day, blindfolded.
Crazy. Bro, that guy would kill you.
But there has to be a part of you, Joe, with Tyson. At least if shit hits the fan, you're a black belt. I'll get his ankle. He's in some trouble. With Yoel,
There's nothing.
we
You
can
have
do.
nothing. You're
With
nothing.
Yoel,
There's nothing you can do.
I can't even help you.
I
There's
mean,
nothing.
if you're really lucky, Tyson's got a bad knee. You know, if you're really
Yeah,
lucky.
your only
it's-
hope is to catch a nagging injury. or
Yeah.
something.
Your only hope. Your
If
only
he
hope.
collapses on
He's,
himself.
you've
If he
seen him
towers
hit
sevens.
pads. He'll still fuck you up. He'll still fuck you up. But the Yoel Romero thing is different. Like, Yoel was explaining how he grew up in Cuba and about how he went through their wrestling program. And he was talking about how if you were the elite, you ate 3 times a day. But if you were below that, you ate twice a day. Yeah. And he was intent. And he goes, and you're working out with all these animals. Like, with their only way to make their life better is through athletic achievement.
They gotta win.
And these guys are just warriors, and they're going at it every day. And Yoel looked at me and goes, and it makes you a machine. I was like, oh, shit.
Nah, I'm good.
That, I mean, when you're talking to a real machine, like one of the most elite wrestlers to ever compete in MMA, a freak athlete. You look at some of Yoel's knockouts, like look at that knockout to Weidman, that flying knee with
Savage.
Weidman.
Freak.
The Luke Rockhold, he knocks him out and then he kisses him.
Freak.
Bro, he was a freak. And for that guy to explain like what he went through as a person to get to be the guy he is now, which is why he's so calm when he gets in there, man.
And still competing with a fused neck or whatever.
Fused.
Yeah.
So he got to swing his whole body.
Yeah. But his
No
neck
movement.
doesn't move around.
It's like an action figure. No.
But I think it might help him take a shot.
Yes.
Because Derek Brunson hit him with a switch kick once. I mean, just blasted him in the neck, and he just walked that shit
There's
off
no
like it
recoil.
was nothing.
Because the whole
Because the whole thing's fused, and then
it's
his
like a neck brace in
traps-
football.
His traps begin at the top of his head. His
Stingray.
fucking
Yeah.
traps are huge.
Straight up.
That guy's like a flying squirrel.
Yep.
So that's like the freak of freaks. And when that guy says something, you're like, and it makes you a machine.
Then you got some kid in Calabasas talking about wrestling in the Olympics. I'm like, good luck, dude.
Good luck, bitch.
Good luck,
you had a
bitch.
soft life. You ate fucking ring dings and ho-hos and
Yeah,
shit.
Imagine that.
Get 3 hot meals.
It's like you have to win for dinner.
Bro,
I'm gonna start taking my kids' meals.
You get breakfast and lunch, and dinner's a toss-up.
I remember Don Frye was on Inside MMA once.
I love that show.
It was a great show. I loved that show.
Were you ever on there?
Yeah.
Me too,
I did
all
it a
the
couple
time.
times. I did it once where I was explaining a back take from quarter mount.
Sick.
It was like me and Boss Rutan did like a technique thing where I showed him how to do that. It's called samurai. You know that one when you slip around behind a guy, you can get his back.
Yeah.
You're on top.
Yeah.
But so Don Frye is on Inside MMA, and he starts saying, he goes, the Russians are the fucking last real men left. You gotta hear. See if you can find it. It's fucking amazing because Don Frye, who's like the manliest man of all time with his fucking crazy cowboy mustache,
Old
he goes,
school.
He goes, them Russians are the last real men left. What?
Kenny.
Coming up later this month against Mo Lawal. Does that surprise you that Fedor decided to skip the UFC and go Strikeforce way?
No, not at all. You gotta, go where you're happy and go where you're most comfortable and go for the money.
And that's
he's
got to be the
smart.
deal with Fedor, right? I mean, because he owns M1. He is M1, basically.
Well, I'll tell you, the Russians don't like being told what to do, especially by some pansy. The goddamn Russians are last men on the planet. Everybody in the U.S. been feminized so bad, we all be carrying a purse and high heels. And there's your last men. We need a Putin. Where's our Putin? We need somebody who's gonna kick ass and not run around apologizing for it.
Yeah, I heard
guy's
that
great.
Putin was like, windsurfing.
We need Don Frye today.
Right.
Keep that same energy,
Keep
man.
that
We need
same
him right
energy.
now.
Is he
Don
alive?
Frye run for president. Don Frye's, he's all fused up too.
Oh yeah.
He's had a bunch of back
I'd love
injuries.
to see John C. Reilly play him in his life story. Imagine a comedy version
He would
of that
have to
fight scene.
He'd have to wear a rubber suit.
Saucy.
Yeah.
He'd have to,
like
he'd
a
have
fat
to,
suit.
He'd have to he'd have to get jackmified.
Yeah.
Because Don Frye at one point in time, remember when he got jackmified and he was like 230, 235?
Remember Fujita? Just
Oh yeah.
Don Frye was a fucking statue. He was a
Real
Michelangelo
American.
statue,
Fuck
you know?
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
we need more Don
That
Fries.
Takayama fight was one of the craziest fights in all of history.
Oh yeah.
Standing in
punch
front of
each
each other, punching each other in the face. Like, let's play that. How many times? Oh, the fights are about to happen.
The Leech.
This is a
He's had like
6 foot-
3
this is a
years
6
off.
foot
2 years
Chinaman.
off.
Here we go.
That's the Leech.
First
He's
round,
a badass.
the time on screen is 4:55, 4:54, 4:53, 4:52. All right. So is this Carlos Prates?
Yeah, and Leech, he's taking what, 2 years?
Is this
off, I
that
think?
dude that smokes cigarettes? Is this that nasty dude that he just landed a vicious knee knockout in his last fight?
Are you smoking cigarettes?
Is this that? That's what I'm thinking about, right?
You talking about the Asian guy?
No, the Brazilian cat.
Yeah, and he's the favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, yeah, the
Leech
Asian
has
dude
a
has
lot
like
of-
Bro,
18 losses.
this kid in the black shorts, he's good, dude. He's good. I watched what he's nasty. I'm pretty sure this is the dude. I really have to apologize if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the dude. Is that him? Yeah, there he is, smoking cigarettes. Yeah, he's like, I'm a fighter. I'm not an athlete. He goes, I'm a fighter. So this dude smokes. he's been smoking since he was like 14 or something. But the most important thing is, like, he's nasty. He knows how to fuck people up. And he's got really good timing, man. He's a real fighter.
But back to your point. See, I think most first rounds go like this. Just the feeling out period. Why winning this round? Why should that count?
'Cause some don't.
It's the exact same
Because
as.
some don't, Brian. So what do you do?
It doesn't, you're right. Like, there's a bunch of different
'Cause
factors
like
involved in fighting. I think one of the problems is the scoring
The
system.
must system. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's our primary problem, because I think it's a borrowed system that deals with a one-dimensional sport. It's a very complicated sport, but it's one dimension, meaning punching.
Right.
It's complicated. I'm not dismissing boxing. I think you don't ever see boxing at the level you see in world championship fights like a Lomachenko. You never see that level of boxing in the UFC, and you probably never will. I don't think it's possible to achieve that level unless you're only doing that thing.
Correct. Impossible.
Yeah, because you can't even do that if guys are trying to take you down all the time. You won't develop your skill set the same way if you're training MMA the same way. Like, you get a few freak athletes. You get your Roy Jones Jr.'s that can do shit that nobody else can do. But for the most part,
there's too much to focus on in MMA.
Yeah, boxers' hands are way better.
Correct.
They're always going to be way better. Like you can't deny that.
No, there's not enough hours in the day to get to that elite level. I mean, look at Francis. Dedicated his life to boxing for, 2-3 years?
Yeah, it's a different thing. Well, also, like the Joshua fight. Like, Joshua had the opportunity to watch him fight and figure out patterns.
But that's how it should go.
Right.
Right. If he would have knocked out Joshua in 30
Right.
seconds, I'm like, oh, shit.
Don't you think, like, Joshua is the more dangerous guy to fight second?
100%.
Yeah, because he's got that lethal one-punch sleeper power.
Knockout artist, gold medalist.
Fast as fuck. Fast as fuck, dude. That right hand that he cracked Francis with, I was like, oh, Lord. I'm missing this fight, huh? Yeah. This kid's nasty, man. I forget who he fought in his last fight, but I was watching it while I was listening to music and working out, so I wasn't completely paying attention to like what the commentators were saying, but I was watching the kid's movement. I was like, damn, this kid moves good.
And Dana's announced some fucking beastie fights lately.
Yeah, man. I'm really excited about Khalil Roundtree. Although the purist in me is like, what about Ankalaev? Ankalaev should be next for the title, right? I mean
Khalil, yeah, I hear Khalil's won 5 in a row. And at light heavyweight.
Yeah. Right, for sure. But
Ankalaev also had a draw, right? He had the lot. Like, it hasn't been that exciting. And I get it. The purist goes, well, it doesn't matter if it's exciting. If he's winning, you got to give him a title shot.
I know Jamal Hill posted he was mad.
Bro.
Jamal was mad because Khalil had failed a drug examination. But they knew exactly what that was about. It was about something that's it's DHEA.
It doesn't help your performance.
Help your performance at all. It's just a banned substance.
Yes.
And it's an accidental ingestion. It's not something that you would get any benefit from.
It'd be different if he tested hot for like DECA and they had him in a title fight.
Not only that,
then we got a problem.
He informed them the moment he found out
Yeah.
his shit had DHEA in it. And they only gave him a 2-month suspension. So he didn't do anything wrong. And he didn't benefit
why is that banned?
from it. There's a bunch of stuff that's banned.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's a lot. But also, I think, too, just for Alex, like, this is his story, right? Like, they need a main event, and Clive is already paired up. So Khalil's won 5 in a row. He's ready to go.
Who's
It's a fun
Ankalaev
matcher.
fighting next?
Rakic.
Oh, that's right. When is that fight?
Mm,
Oh, the other left hand. Dude, I'm telling you, man. And the Leech is good, dude.
yeah.
The Leech is getting pieced up.
His head like a
Put your
Rottweiler.
fucking hands up.
Bro, this dude,
Ridiculously accurate.
look at that knee to the body, man. This dude's good, man. He's good. And he's got good head movement, too. When punches are coming his way, he slips, like, right there. Look how he slips away from shit and counters in the danger zone. You know, he gets in the danger zone. He had the Leech in some trouble.
Leech can take a punch, though, so this will be a fun fight.
Bro, you remember when Hamzat just picked him up and took him over to Dana White?
Bro.
And he's like, I have fight title.
Those were the days. Those were the days.
Who was the guy recently that like he broke like the longest losing streak?
Charles Bennett.
That was just recently.
Oh,
right?
Crazy Horse.
He lost
Yeah,
19.
Crazy Horse.
Felony. You can't call him Crazy Horse.
Oh, it's felony now?
Yeah, because I was commentating his event, and
Bro, we're old school. He's
I'm old
crazy.
school.
He's
Yeah.
always been Crazy Horse.
I was like, "What's up, Crazy Horse?" He's like, "It's felony." I'm like, "All right, man. Well, all right."
Come on, man.
It's like Bobby Green. You gotta call him King Green.
Oh, Bobby.
It's felony because it's a crime. I keep losing all these fights. I keep getting fights.
Hey, bro, I was super impressed with Paddy Pimblett. Super impressed with
Really?
Paddy Pimblett. Yes, Bobby
Real
Green
deal.
can fight. Dude.
Hell yeah.
Bobby Green can fight.
He's a pro's pro.
He was in trouble on the feet. He was getting his legs kicked out from under him on the feet. You know, Paddy Pimblett put on a clinic in that fight.
How good it is!
It was just
his
such a
physique
perfect
too,
strat.
man.
Yeah, he looked great. And he gained 40 pounds since then, he said.
Bro,
He's so
so
crazy.
thick,
How does he do that?
He just eats like crazy. He just goes nuts. But the point is, like, in that fight, like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. I would say don't do that. But also, the kind of guy that would eat 40 pounds and stick his belly out, that's a wild motherfucker. And that wildness with discipline like when he's in camp.
Could be a perfect storm.
It's a great storm.
It's like John Jones.
The guy,
Looks like.
it's a little bit of that.
Yeah, a little bit
of that.
That
kinda.
craziness, but John is disciplined. It's tough because with Paddy, like he's getting away with it right now, and yeah, he beat Bobby, who's ranked whatever 11. But at a certain level, you're gonna have to stop doing that. When you get to the top 5, like I don't know if that's gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to tighten it up at some point. Right now, he's having fun doing his thing. He's not fighting like the creme de la creme.
But haven't people been criticizing Paddy this whole time?
Of course.
That he's a fraud or whatever?
Yeah, of course.
Well,
Yeah, but
now
they
he's
always
in it.
say that with people that are,
When they're more
someone's
famous
doing
than they're
well,
ranking.
Yeah.
right.
But also he like straight up, dude. In Liverpool, they call him the 5th Beatle. He can't walk down the street. I worked with him in San Diego. Even San Diego, I was like, damn, they know you out here. Like, shut the street down. He's so famous and wasn't ranked. So a lot of other fighters have animosity, so the fans hate him because they think he hasn't earned it. That dude was whooping ass out in England, like destroying. He was making more money not fighting the UFC. He took a pay cut to fight in the UFC. He was headlining events out there, selling out arenas. And finally his manager was like, yo, man, you got to compete in the UFC. And he's like, why? I'm making money. He's like, it's just, if you want to be the best, we got to do this, even though you're going to take a pay cut. So that's why he went over.
I don't know if you guys caught this in between rounds, but the Leech has a blonde Asian female corner man.
What's that supposed to mean?
Telling
Piece
him
of
what
shit?
to do, so he's about to get knocked out.
How dare you? What if she's like a K1 champion?
No, that's the lady. That was Trump's Secret Service lady. Remember her?
That hit behind the
Fumbling
thing.
with the gun.
Yeah, that was a mess.
She might be K1.
I thought she was going to shoot herself. I'm like, imagine if she shoots herself in the hip. That lady was in
Plexico
the
burst.
mid-panic putting that gun away. Bro, are we in a movie or is this real life? I need to know.
Someone changed the movie.
I need to know because, like, if it is a movie, boy, the writing is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, if
the
this is a
suspense.
simulation, what a great simulation. I mean, it's crazy. All of it's crazy.
Happy to be on the cast.
I mean, slap fighting. What? I mean, everything. President Kamala, all the things. Fucking save the sharks. What? The fuck are we doing? What are we doing? We're saving sharks?
Save the sharks.
Shouldn't we kill the sharks?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
people
that
try
dude
to
you had
save
on a
sharks.
podcast talking about the sharks.
Oh my God! Right? Didn't it change the way you think about sharks?
No, Dude, I'm not taking credit. I've always
You
said
always thought that.
I've always
Makes
fucking
sense.
said this because they're like, you're more likely to die in a car crash and get eaten by a shark. I'm like, now if I swam in the ocean every day to work,
Yeah,
The
no,
fuck you
you're
talking
way more
about?
likely
Left
to get eaten.
is
Oh,
landing.
Carlos is lighting the Leech up. But what I liked about when I watched this guy fight is his management of distance. Like, he's always in the right spot to counter you, and he sneaks out of stuff like real nice.
he uses his range really well.
And he's got real good timing, right? Like, he knows what you're capable of doing when you're moving forward. You know, some guys get caught up in, like, the anxiety of exchanges sometimes, and they misjudge and miscalculate timing and distance. And when a guy's really good at calculating timing and distance when something's coming at him, that's a special talent.
Yeah.
Conor, when he fought Eddie Alvarez, perfect example of it. Perfect mastery
The best.
of timing.
There it
I
is.
know exactly what you can do. I'll let your punch
hurt.
touch
Right
me,
here.
and then bing.
Anderson Silva, Stephen Bonner.
Yeah, but
same
I
thing.
think Conor and Eddie Alvarez is the best one ever. I really do.
This is it.
There's that cowboy one with Rick Story.
Oh,
Oh my God,
There it
that
is.
combination.
the Mortal Kombat combo.
Oh my God, incredible.
His
This is
defense
Oh,
is terrible.
well, no, he's hurt.
He's hurt, and he
Brian.
has such a big head they
He's
can't put him
hurt.
away.
And also that guy's
Oh,
God,
that's it.
stop
That's
the
it.
fucking
Oh my
head.
God, that's it. I'm telling you, this Carlos.
He kept
Prates
trying to
guy's-
dodge with it, just his head.
He was hurt, dude.
His head's too
He was
big.
hurt.
No?
Yeah, no, he was hurt. You got to understand. Once a guy gets lit like that, like your legs aren't moving good. You don't know
Your
what the fuck is
reaction
happening.
time's slower.
Yeah, you're confused.
right now. He's thinking, I shouldn't have hired a blonde Asian woman.
You son of a bitch, Tony.
Also, I gotta be
He got
real
on the mic
careful
and said that.
because fucking around with you, I'll be in the same room with one of these motherfuckers and be like, "Remember that shit you said on the fucking?"
Man, you laughed when Tony and Schaub made that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to. Some dudes get like very
Oh my
sensitive.
Yeah, you don't want
He's
that heat.
still out. Look
You
at
don't want that heat.
Oh yeah, he got rocked, dude. He
Yeah.
got rocked. That guy
He took
is
a beating.
very good.
Crazy thing was that his head movement was incredible the whole time. That guy's just so accurate. And with his
Also, his
timing,
head's
like you were
massive.
saying.
Carlos is
Bam.
look at that 1-2, man. That's beautiful. I'm telling you, man. This kid, his timing, it's really good. And you got to understand that a guy like this is just going to get better and better with world class competition. So the Leech, the Leech has been, top 25 guy for a while, right?
Well, he's been out, and he's been out 2 years.
Yeah. Like, what the highest you would imagine the Leech would be ranked?
15?
Maybe, right?
Maybe.
He's in that
Yeah.
before
Top 25.
Hamzat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a fucking
went on a
world-class
run
fighter.
there.
It's
Yeah.
a world-class fighter. And this dude just pieced him up. I mean,
also-
he's not the best in the division, but he's representative of a really elite MMA professional fighter.
It's a great feather in dude's cap.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great step for his career. Like, this is how it should go.
It's just what this dude...
Also, Leech must sound badass in Mandarin because it's a shitty English nickname, right?
I think it's because he's such a good grappler. He clings onto you like a leech. Is that it? That's my guess.
I don't think he's that good of a grappler.
Or because he sucks.
Right,
Second
like
degree
Hamzat
black
just
belt.
fucking...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Is
Fucking
he?
mollywop them.
In jiu-jitsu?
Yep.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
He's a second-degree black belt in jiu-jitsu?
I think so.
Where'd you come up with that?
It's rare to hear second
I
degree.
read
That's
that.
why I'm suspect. That's why I got skeptical hippo eyes.
It's possible. I mean, depends on who. Look at that. Ranked jiu-jitsu black belt. Yeah, it might very well be.
I'm a big fight fan.
Look at that. Young Tony. Nails it. He for sure is really good. Real good grappler. But Hamzat just ragdolled him. But Hamzat's a freak, man.
How about-
Especially at 170.
Hamzat's driving me nuts. He's never making 170 again, so let's not.
Why
even talk about it.
not?
Because he can't make the weight. He's
Bro,
fighting
but
Whitaker
when
at
he-
85.
But when he does.
He-
But when he does, he's a praying mantis eating wasps.
Yeah, I know.
Whose belt is
You ever
that?
see that?
Is that Gordon's
Gordon
belt?
Ryan's, yeah.
Yeah, that's Gordon's.
so cool.
That's Gordon's belt.
He's competing.
You ever see a praying mantis eating a wasp?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I watched 1,000 of those.
Yeah.
I've seen 1,000 videos of praying mantis eating other things.
Praying mantis eats the male praying mantis.
That's kind of what he was like.
Yeah, he fucked him up.
When Hamzat was like grabbing a hold of people at 170, he was kind of like a praying mantis that was eating other bugs.
He was fucking dudes up. But he can't make the weight. He's
Yeah,
too
he could.
unreliable.
He just needs to be a little bit more disciplined.
Bro.
Bro, 170, he's almost unstoppable.
Dude, but how,
Even when Gilbert caught him on the noggin
Yeah.
multiple times and dropped him, remember?
Yep, that was a wake-up call
But
for
he
him.
still fucking kept going.
He
Like
still
that
won,
guy
yeah.
never stopped coming.
That's why I'm excited to see
Even
him.
though he got clipped and hurt. Look at this. They're eating wasps.
They're so slow.
They're not slow. Dude, they catch hummingbirds. You never seen a praying mantis catch a hummingbird?
Nah, man.
Oh, son.
Oh,
Get him,
let's
son.
go.
Let's go.
It's a
But
true
it's the
fight
nuttiest
companion.
thing. So they sit over those water feeders where the hummingbirds come, and they just sit there. And when the hummingbirds fuck up and they don't realize that that's a murderous assassin waiting for them, watch this. Snatch.
Damn,
That's
that-
your ass, bitch.
Damn, they're fucking strong.
Bro, they're crazy strong. They're strong like something that's 100 times bigger than it is.
Got him in the omoplata.
It's not a question of the bird getting away. The bird's never going to get away.
Oh, this person just knocked the fucking...
That guy's a douchebag.
Yeah.
You're a douchebag.
Circle of
buddy.
life.
Cock block.
Yeah, that's a person who is like he values birds over insects.
That's a white dude that voted for Kamala Harris.
All he did was just make that species of bird dumber. The dumb bird deserves to die.
right. Good point.
That's evolution.
Evolution.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
My
it's
cat
like,
murders
why do
praying
we
mantises.
prefer? They're both alien to us. If you saw a bird without its feathers, like what the fuck is that thing? Right? Like what are those things? It's just they look pretty because they have feathers. Why do we like the insects less than we like the birds?
Because they're not cute.
I guess,
How
right?
close they're kind of cute.
Isn't that weird?
No, I mean, I put it to like this. You ever met somebody that like loves spiders? Mm-hmm. They're never normal people. Like you.
No, like a dude who has snakes.
Right,
Get the
right.
fuck out of here.
animal, weird.
You don't have snakes, bitch. You got a
No.
monster that you feed.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, it's my little buddy.
Fuck
Nah,
you. That
man.
thing doesn't give a fuck if you live or die. That's a goddamn reptile. A slithery monster.
I think we're programmed to like cute shit.
Yeah.
That's Disney, too, right?
Yeah, if you like snakes, if you're like a snake person, you like to live with snakes, maybe you're cool.
You think?
Man, I'm open-minded. I'm willing to maybe accept that maybe you're
Jake
cool.
the Snake.
But if you have like goth makeup on and like platform shoes and you have snakes,
And your best friend's a python?
what happened?
You're weird.
What happened?
I was in New York.
South.
Walking around New York last week, I saw rats that were in my weight class. I mean, absolutely
Fat-ass
just
rat.
like, oh, look at that trash bag over there. And it just starts running away.
Bro,
It
I
was
saw one
crazy.
in New Jersey once. I'll never forget this. We were coming up to this pool hall, and as we're walking from the parking lot to the door, I see this rat that's by this dumpster that's the size of a cat.
God.
It was so big, man. It was like, no bullshit, that big. that big, and standing up on its hind legs,
Yep.
like baring its teeth at
Yep.
us.
I
I was in a hot panic. I was like, dude,
Yep.
what if that attacks
Rats
us?
are
Yeah.
This is
problem.
crazy.
There was literally one that looked like a fucking kangaroo. A kangaroo. It was
Master
up on
Splinter?
its fucking back legs, running like that.
And they know they can scare you off, especially the bigger ones.
And why don't we think they cute? They mammals.
But we like
hate
squirrels.
those. We love squirrels.
But people think squirrels are
But
cute.
squirrels are just rats.
Rats with fancy coats.
Just cuter
a
rats.
rat,
Yeah,
a rat
they're
is hairs on its tail away from being adorable.
Yeah, the squirrels have fluffy tail privilege.
you're right.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
fluffy
But
tail privilege.
don't rats? Don't they find some rats like in New York? They have like the black plague on them and shit.
Oh yeah, they have a bunch of shit,
Yeah.
bro. There's a documentary on Netflix. Rats. You ever watch that documentary?
Yeah, there's more rats
Watch
than
that.
humans.
No, well, it's not just that. It's like they test them for all these crazy diseases all over the country. All over the country, they find these rats. They test them, but just plague.
They have old school
horrible,
shit.
ancient diseases that
Yeah.
wipe out mankind. Ugh.
Same thing.
Did I ever tell you my rat story when I lived in Encino? So I
Encino?
lived Encino. So I lived in Encino, and I was renting this house, and it had a garage, and that's where I put my garbage out before I would put it outside in the morning. So I'd open my door, put my garbage out, and then I heard a bunch of rattling around, and I heard snap, and I go out there, and this big fucking big rat got caught in the rat trap. I was like, whoa, but I was tired. I didn't want to deal with this fucking rat. So I went to sleep. And I said, I'll deal with it in the morning. I'll throw it out. And I got up in the morning. I go out to the garage, and there's a skeleton. I mean, not even a skeleton. There's like almost nothing left except the tail. They ate him.
The other rats?
The other rats ate him.
Savage.
Oof.
I mean, they must have eaten him immediately. They must have just started eating him immediately. Like instant cannibalism. And here I am. I'm renting a fucking 4-bedroom house in the hills on a television show, and I'm watching National Geographic play out in my garage
God, dog.
with animals eating their kin after they get tricked into biting on peanut butter and get their fucking neck snapped. You're like, well, I guess we gotta eat Harry.
I'm just imagining the rats like trying their last time to free him, and they're like, we can't get you out, Chuck.
Bro, I don't think there was any
They break
trying.
out the seasoning. No, guys, wait a minute.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
It was eerie, man. It was eerie. It was because it was like I knew at that moment that I'm pretending that I'm in this house, right? I'm pretending I'm separated from the natural world, but I'm not. I'm in this. I'm in this really porous house where things can get in, and they burrow in. They live amongst you, and they hide from you when you're around. Oh, that's one's eating the other one. Oh no!
Their brains?
That is
Feasting
treason.
on the brains of their dead friend. Ugh.
That's why no one fucks with rats, man.
People have pet rats.
You don't see squirrels doing that?
But here's the thing, man. If you don't feed people, they do the same thing. It's wild things. It's things that are living a hard life.
For survival.
Yeah. Like if you feed rats, they don't do that. Like if you have a rat, like sanctuary, where you have a whole room that's filled with rats and they have plenty of food. They're like, hey, what's up? You can come up to them, pick them up.
They're
And
friends.
they're not going to cannibalize each other.
Yeah, but every time I hear stories like that, I need to know, like, are those suburban rats or those rats from the streets?
I think rats
about hood
from the
rats?
street. It's just rats are adaptable, just like pigs are and people are. That's what I think.
Rats are super adaptable, right?
Yeah.
Super,
Rats
super
and
adaptable.
roaches.
Yeah, they're
Gangster.
super. But rats are weird, and like, they get the younger rats to check stuff.
That's right. When there's poison in the food, they're like, hey, if you're hungry, go try that
Yeah,
first.
they let the younger rats go.
Yeah.
Take a bite. Take a bite of that thing. Snap! Oh, look, Harry got. Wow. It's time to eat Harry.
Or if
Then they
there's
just
po-
eat him.
Or if there's poison in it. They'd be like, eat it, and they'd wait, and like, it's good. Let's eat it.
Oh, I see that. You ever see those videos where they have like a real sticky floor, and they one at a time they run out and get stuck.
That's a rat trap. It's almost like honey. Looks like honey.
Yeah. Those are nasty.
Oh, that's terrible.
Rats,
way to
they
die.
fucking
They
high
just
step through
starve.
that shit. They high step through it like a fucking running back.
That's only for mice.
Yeah, I think it's for mice.
work on rats?
I mean, I've never seen a rat get out of it, but I don't know.
We have a rat issue in my backyard, and my girl bought one of those. I'm like, he's gonna fucking steamroll right through that thing.
Yeah,
You see their
rat
little
problems
paws.
are weird, man. The rat problems are weird. That's why people don't like coyotes. But guess what? That's the only thing that keeps those rat populations down.
Really?
And hawks.
Yes.
Don't
And
hawks fuck them up?
Sure, all those things. Yeah, you're right.
Because in the
Hawks,
valley,
too.
we got hawks and coyotes.
Mountain lions if they can catch them. But it's bobcats for sure.
Yeah,
But
pick
you
your
need
poison, though.
something to kill those rats.
Snakes?
Sure, snakes can kill them.
Yeah.
But you definitely need things that eat rats. You can't just have rats.
No.
I cannot fuck with this dude. Every time I see him drink out of a shoe, it makes me want to
Oh,
fucking
Ty
vomit.
Tuivasa.
Dude,
It's
You
gross.
got to stop this.
He tried to drink out of my shoe. It's
Word.
like, that's not happening.
I drank
bro.
out of his shoe.
I'm like, bro, I could tell you some stories about my feet that would make you stop that.
And they called a shoe and they spit in it before.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, I almost threw up. And it was a straight lug. I almost
This
threw up.
is a good fight, though, man. Because
This one ain't
Jorginho
going long.
Rozenstruik, he is an elite striker, and Tai Tuivasa is an elite striker too. These dudes are. I mean,
Yeah, he's like Derrick Lewis with a good back.
he's very skillful, man. Like his kickboxing is very high level. He's the guy that, like, unfortunately, he hit Francis with a couple inside leg kicks, and Francis was like, "Fuck this."
Francis Homer Simpson him and just ran at him like this.
Francis is like, we ain't
Fuck it,
pity
no,
pattering.
man.
I'm just gonna storm the gates, and I think I can knock you out before you can knock me out. And he just caught him with one shot. It was batshit too, like that strategy. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Wild.
I mean, that's the upside to having that one punch power is.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just ignore those.
I think it was also Francis recognizing I don't like the way this is going. Like this staying on the outside, he's chopping on the inside of my leg. His timing's really
There was
good.
animosity too leading
Yeah,
into
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But it's weird to have a training camp and then fight like that. Like, we don't need to even have a training camp.
Well,
dog.
you know what it is? It's just I think Francis at the end of the day knows all he has to do is touch you. And so it's like, fuck this. This guy kicked me again. He kicked me again.
Yeah.
Fuck
Let's
this.
get the fuck out of
and
here.
he just he's like, maybe he just senses that he could just launch at this guy.
Francis has a fight coming up.
Yeah, he's fighting that dude, that Ferreira guy. That guy's big, bro.
But that dude just keeps getting better and scarier.
Francis?
Yeah.
Wait till you see this Brazilian.
This Brazilian's huge, dude.
I don't know, man. That's the Stipe loss, changed Francis in a way where it's like he's super scary to me now.
Oh, he's very scary.
Did you watch the Joshua fight though?
No.
All right. Well,
Oh, you talking about the boxing?
yeah.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
that's different.
Jamie, show that dude versus that PFL fight that they
He
just
lost
had
worse than I thought he would.
That's how it should go though.
versus Ryan Bader.
Did you see the last
You see-
Jackass movie where he's hitting people in the nuts?
Who hit people in this?
Francis Ngannou.
Oh God.
Oh, it's so funny. It's
So
like
this dude is the dude that Francis is going to fight. Henan Ferreira.
Wow, these jump cuts are
And
terrible.
Henan Ferreira is, bro, he's fucking good. That was Jamie. Jamie did that.
Oh, okay.
He just fast forwarded. He just
thought that was
fast
the
forwarded.
editing.
Me too. I was
By
like,
the way-
God, Doug.
Ryan Bader, who spent a lot of his career at 205, and this dude hasn't been 205 since he was 8.
Ryan Bader is an
Yeah.
undersized
Yeah,
heavyweight. He's
like
a light heavyweight.
Yeah, he's a light heavyweight, but he's got success at heavyweight as he's gotten older because it helps him to not cut weight, and he's a real good fighter. But this fucking dude is so big. Look at that right hand.
Ryan caught him there though.
Yeah, but not enough.
No,
you know?
he's too light in the ass.
The thing is, it's just like the timing of that right hand. Like, that's elite, man.
He's 6'8".
He's a big fella.
Grab
and,
a basketball.
And I've seen some of his videos from other fights. And watch how he lands his punch, too. Check out this timing on this. This is fucking nice.
His footwork for being
Bro, that
6'8".
is nice.
His footwork ain't no punk either.
No, he's good. Dude.
Not an easy fight for
Not an easy
Francis.
fight. That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
like it.
And there's a lot on the line. And
7
there's
people can
also,
watch.
you're coming off of a knockout. Also, unfortunately, the death of his son, which is a horrible tragedy. That
Can't even talk about it, Joe.
How could a
Can't talk
guy like be completely able to prepare just emotionally to fight when your son just died?
Nope.
Like, that'll haunt you.
Right.
No matter how strong you are physically, no matter how strong you are mentally, your son just died. You're going to be filled with sadness.
Yeah,
Like,
unless you killed him.
No, he definitely didn't.
Right.
Unless your son was a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, your son was like a pedophile clown or
Yeah,
something.
if he's like 27 though. This kid was
Yeah.
30. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a horrible story. So it's like, this guy's got to get over that. Then he's got to get over the first knockout of his career against a guy like Anthony Joshua, who's an Olympic gold medalist in your second professional fight ever, which is so crazy.
Well,
Who
yeah,
the fuck
and
goes
you're-
from fighting the heavyweight champion to an Olympic gold medalist, 2 fights in a row. Your first 2 pro fights.
But as crazy as it is, think about who goes against the UFC and then it actually works out for him. Never. It's never worked out for him.
Nobody but him. Nobody
so
but
he
him.
leaves, fights Fury. We're like, this is insane. He's getting fucking mollywopped. Pretty close fucking fight. Some people thought he won. I thought he won.
I thought he won.
We thought he won.
I thought he won.
And then with Joshua, that's when I was like, all right, man. Like, if this is the reality, if we're not in a simulation, he should get starched. And that's what happened. But he made more money in those 2 fights than he ever did in MMA. His entire
and
career.
might have ever been able to.
Oh, not
right?
even close.
Because
Yeah.
one of the things, hats off to the Saudis. What they're doing is incredible. Because they're just saying, we have all the money. Why don't we just make these fights happen?
We want the best fights.
Hey, Terrence Crawford, do you want to fight Canelo Alvarez?
Yeah.
Hey, Canelo Alvarez, you want to fight Terrence Crawford? Let's fucking...
That's not happening anymore, though.
what?
No.
Canelo doesn't want it.
This is what Canelo doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to talk about other fights while he's preparing for this fight that he's going to have in September.
Correct.
And so he's like, I don't talk about like future fights before I fight this dude that I have to fight.
But then that Saudi sheik's like talking shit to Canelo, which I don't like. I don't like. Little respect there. It's fucking Canelo, dude.
Yeah, but when you the Sheik, you ain't got to respect
Bro,
nobody.
did you see he made Dana hold his hand? That's how you know. And I'm
that's
not
crazy.
talking like this. I'm talking interlocked fingers. Dana was like, fuck
Nice.
it. Yeah, fuck
Nice.
it. I do the same.
What do you?
I do the same.
What's the most of all the cultures that get handsy? That men are allowed to get handsy with you. What's the one culture? What is the one that does the most grabbing? The one that does the most like hugging, holding on to you. You have to hug with them and walk with them.
Well, I would
kiss each other in the cheek.
I
Is
would
it
probably say
Italians?
it's no.
Yeah, Italians love it.
No.
Italian, dude.
I'm gonna say,
Hug you for
both
what?
kiss
I'm gonna
on
say
both
India. I'm gonna
cheeks
say
and shit.
India.
India?
Because
They get real handsy.
It's one of those countries where they don't have space. Where like you on the bus and
Yeah,
everybody's
not
they just
good.
so used to people
Not
touching
good.
them.
Yeah, not
girl?
good. You don't
Yeah.
want that.
Well, that sheik though, he was fucking.
Yeah.
Dana looked like a side piece, dog.
I like it. I
I
like it.
liked
Hold my
it
hand.
too. I liked it too, man.
Yeah,
They
it's like-
they should make you sing a Beatles song too.
You know what?
I wanna hold
You
your
know, it was such a boss move. It was such a boss move. It wasn't gay. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Of course
right.
not. Because
Yeah.
you watching that
Right.
damn transfers at 35%. You're like, I'll put my hand in this nigga's pocket until
Yeah.
this shit get at
I
100.
have a choice. Give him my hand or give him my head. I'm going to give him my
It's
fucking hand.
amazing what you can get done with a lot of money.
Yeah, oh
Everybody just sort of shuts the fuck up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except Canelo.
Pretty much,
Canelo's
yeah.
kind of like, you guys got to do it my way.
That's because he's set.
You can do anything with money,
it's
but get
good.
somebody to love you.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Elon can hold my hand anytime he wants. I'd let him.
I'll let him know.
Yeah.
I'll tell him. I'll call him right now.
Yep.
I'll hold Elon's pocket like we're in prison. I don't
Oh,
give a fuck.
totally. With one finger, just
Just mopping around with him.
Jarzinho.
This fight's not going to go long. If it does, it's going to be a bad fight.
Oh, it's going to be a wild fight for sure. Look, Tai Tuivasa's never been in a boring fight in his fucking life. Like, that dude knows one way. Like, let's fucking go. That guy literally should have "let's fucking go"
How is
tattooed
this
on his
dude
chest.
how's he so dry? Don't they warm up in the?
Some guys don't.
Some
Or
guys
they
don't.
pat him
They
down.
warm up a little bit. You know, they just get ready.
You got ashy nipples.
that's
You saw
what
that?
I was going to. Yeah, you said it.
He doesn't
So.
look that dry. I'm
No,
not
not
gonna
him.
say-
the other
No, not
one.
him. The black
Oh,
dude.
Jarzinho.
Yeah, that's
Wa-
tough.
Watch
He
when they
looked
go
like
when they go back to him.
I like.
Yeah, he looks like he just walked out of a volcano.
Doing this shoey. Oh my
It's
god.
literally like he just got rescued out of a fire.
Drinking agave off a flip flop. Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Mark guarded.
That's a thing that
Dude, I hope
people.
he comes to the mothership and he's like, fucking volcano, dude.
Hey, mate. Fucking volcano. There's a thing though about I think Jarzinho. What
Look
you're
at
seeing
this guy.
is
He's ashy from the shoulders
it's
down.
tattoos, brother. It's tattoos.
Ashy
is that what it
scary.
is?
Yeah.
No,
I
they're
think-
talking about Rozenstruik. You're
No,
talking about.
Yeah,
you're
I'm talking about Rozenstruik.
Oh,
He's
you
got
are?
tattoos on his chest, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Oh. Aren't those tattoos? Doesn't he have?
Dude,
Listen,
we're
if
gonna
you have like
Brian, did you hear me?
tattoos, like some tattoos you can't see.
Brian, did you hear me? I called him ashy scary.
Oh my god, those tattoos that Ty has are the most painful. Apparently, that's those tapping style
Oh,
where
and
they do
inside
that
your thigh?
ancient.
Fuck that.
Bro, but they do it that ancient way where they tap it in with a
The
stick.
wood
Tap,
and the
tap,
stick.
tap.
Yeah, fuck
Bro!
you. Takes like 6 years.
Yeah, like look at it. It's all over his body, his legs.
Yeah, it goes up to his ass.
You got to be a crazy motherfucker to get that done.
Yo, have you seen these things now? Like what the rich athletes are doing is they're getting put under and getting their full body.
That's some
damage.
hoe shit.
Post did that.
Oh,
Post
that's some
did that.
hoe shit.
That's fucking
Post
gay.
Malone did that.
Oh, Post.
I think he just went out for like 8 hours.
Bud Light, now this? Goddamn, Post.
Is that find out if that's true? I thought it was a good idea if you don't mind being knocked unconscious by doctors.
Fuck
That's just so
that.
dangerous.
I'm not really
though.
interested in that. Yeah.
Anesthesia is nothing worse for you.
It's definitely not good for you.
Yeah. I don't know about nothing.
Yeah,
but it's
Rozinho,
bad.
Jarzinho definitely has tattoos,
I
bro.
don't think so, man. I don't think so.
Some Bobby Green style tattoos.
No, honestly, no, I think he just got shimmery skin.
Well, let's not talk about these things. Let's talk about the fight itself. Ty is
in the chamber.
Ty's being look how fucking patient Ty Tuivasa's being.
Respect.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's respect for the power of
It's
Rozenstruik.
also like he's sort of like he's had some losses where he got caught, and so he's figuring out what went wrong in the Cyril Gane fight. What went
a little
wrong
more calculated.
Yeah, a little more calculated. Fight a little smarter. And then, when shit gets wild, he's going to throw.
It's in his DNA.
Yeah.
Like, you can only be controlled for so long, and then he just has that fucking Maui warrior, and
Right.
it'll come out.
Which also leads to a lot of chaos, right? He wins
Especially
a lot.
at heavyweight.
Yeah, he
but that's
wins a
also
lot
why we
doing
love
that.
him.
Yeah.
That overhand right from Rozenstruik could be a very serious problem.
He's fucking good, man. And he's look at that timing of like moving away from that low kick.
He's got that Derrick Lewis power, man.
Oh.
Well, he's the one who split Alistair Overeem's face open. You ever see that?
No.
That's the craziest picture in all of MMA damage. He hit Alistair with a looping right hand and caught him on the face, ripped his lip clear open to his nose.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah, that's Jarzinho.
He looked
And he
like
caught
Joaquin
him
Phoenix.
at the end of the fight. There was like a few seconds left in the fight, and he leaps and catches him with a hook, like on the face, busts his mouth open. It was crazy.
You know the most brutal knockout? When Overeem got knocked out by Francis.
Yeah, that's the
It was like a
brutalest.
Looney Tune
Yeah.
uppercut, and his neck goes whoop, 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 whoop.
Definitely the most brutal.
Look at that.
Is that the most
shit.
brutal?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
That's his lip. That was his lip when Jarzinho broke his face open.
Oh, God.
That's crazy, man.
Yep.
That looks like hamburger meat. Back in the old days, he would just have a lisp for the rest of his life. They wouldn't even sew that shit up.
You think that's more brutal than the flying knee from Game Bread? So,
Against Ben Askren?
Oh, that's good. That's arguable. Good point. Yeah,
you know what the
point.
difference is? You know what they're both brutal, but remember, Alistair Overeem was a K1 world champion striker.
Right.
And his fucking neck
Right.
and the uppercut's so brutal, like because Ben's down, he's shooting, and you see that flying knee. And it was so fast. It's definitely one A, 1B. That fucking that uppercut over him ate from, and it's Francis from downtown. Just fucking
no doubt.
boom,
Bro,
full power.
How much would you have loved to see Saucy Overeem versus Francis? Saucy. The old days, the good old times, before there was sophisticated drug testing. The good old times, like when Alistair Overeem fought Brock Lesnar. Jesus.
Well, can you imagine
Louise.
Saucy Francis? That would
He wouldn't make weight. Saucy Francis wouldn't make weight.
No, there's
Because
a- there's a-
Francis cuts weight on the natch to
There's an
get to
upper
265.
There's an upper limit.
No.
265 is the limit.
265 is the limit.
No
It's
fatties.
silly.
No fatties in UFC. No fatties. There's not
It's
enough
So,
big
it's
guys.
so dumb.
There'll never be a UFC butterbean.
No, sir.
But the thing is, there could be, and this is my thought. My thought
Oh,
is
God.
there should be no limitation for the heavyweight division, and just open it wide open and have a 225. Have a mid division.
I would have fought at 225 because I'd weigh in around 234. I was always smaller,
Right.
smaller.
And then
Always.
there's these guys like Semi Schilt, who's like 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, cutting
Yeah, but
down.
think
the-
you have a guy like Stipe or
Yeah.
Dos Santos, me, like all around 230, 240, fighting 25-pound weight difference.
Big difference when
and,
a guy like Francis
and real
comes around.
25. Yeah. When it's muscle, you're fucked.
So they can't do a super heavyweight.
There's not enough big guys.
They should just do a heavyweight. Like instead of like making another one 265 and above, because there is not enough. It's like we were talking about the talent pool. Like the talent pool in the heavyweight division is not nearly as deep as like the 155-pound division, because there's a lot of dudes who weigh 155 that are elite fighters. There's not a lot of dudes at 265 that are elite fighters.
Also, if you're let's say you're 226 and over, and you're athletic, you ain't fighting for a living. You're playing the NFL,
Right.
You're playing. You're making real
There's more
money.
attractive options that aren't going to give you
The
fucking
real
brain
athletes
damage.
that are big aren't going to the UFC.
Yeah, especially if you're tall. Like, why would you do this to yourself when you could just fucking shoot threes?
Yeah,
Get
chunk of
cheers.
basketball. What are
Yeah,
we doing?
I want to wear a fur coat, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive a Bugatti. I don't get my fucking face kicked on TV.
Too big for
Fuck
Bugatti,
that.
yeah.
So it's like it's hard for you have to be a crazy person to want to do this, and then
or have no options.
But that when you are a crazy person that's also an elite athlete, look how far you go.
Correct.
You know, if you think about like some of the guys that are in the UFC now, like now that it's like becoming a choice for like young athletes, they realize you can actually get famous, and that like suits you more than like playing a sport.
It's a weird trade because you might be more famous and recognizable, but you're not gonna get the same money.
True.
And
but if you don't
guaranteed money,
like if you don't give a fuck about this other sports, like if you're a kid, right, and you're growing up and you know your brother gets you into Muay Thai and you start doing Muay Thai and you start fucking people up in Muay Thai and you want to learn wrestling and do MMA, like you don't give a fuck who's winning the basketball game. You're interested in Muay Thai. You're interested in fucking people up.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to pursue.
Yeah.
You know, it just
you're not going to have a ton of friends with you.
Most of those guys don't come through a competitive athletic background, like a high school program, some sort of, college program.
It's also not encouraged, though.
Right.
Because you're not going to go to college, get an education if you're fucking kicking dudes in the face.
Right.
So parents aren't encouraging it.
And both of these cats we're looking at right now have been flatlined on TV in front of the world.
Yep.
Both of these guys. Nobody wants that, right?
No.
So you have to be a special type of person that can take getting KO'd in front of the world like Jairzinho did and bounce back with no problems at all.
But also think about it. If you're 265 pounds... there's again with fighting it's so tough. There's just no avenue really either. So parents aren't going to encourage it.
No.
So who would you say is the best athlete at heavyweight right now? I'll tell you who I think.
At heavyweight,
the dude that John Jones.
Cyril Gane?
Yeah, Cyril Gane.
Cyril Gane's a very good athlete. He's so light on his feet.
I think Tom Aspinall's.
Oh, well, yeah, it's good. That's a good possibility too. Ty just caught him, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. See now Ty's going to turn it on. So this is like patient Ty's out the window. And now it's wild Ty.
It's also like he's a race car burning, race fuel. That bitch is good to run out fast.
Well, it's also he hurt him, so now he knows he can hurt him, and he's got. Oh, see, he's pressing, but he got countered there though.
Yeah.
Jairzinho, bro, Jairzinho is good, man.
Look, Ty has a fucking chin.
He's got a chin. What a chin he's got. He takes an incredible shot. But it's like you just can't get reckless with Jairzinho. He's very polished.
I always think too, if you're like on the bigger end, like Ty, you should get stomach tattoos. It looks so much better, I think.
Also,
Maybe a big smile
Forgive me,
down there.
Derrick Lewis. He doesn't have Derrick Lewis power because Derrick Lewis would have finished him.
No. Nobody has Derrick Lewis power.
Yeah.
Nobody has Derrick.
Most
talking
knockouts
about
in
ass.
heavyweight. Oh shit,
Derrick-
he got blasted there. He got.
Bro, Derrick has the kind of power that Francis was hesitant to exchange with him.
Yeah.
Derrick will put you to sleep. He puts everybody to sleep. That Curtis Blades knockout when he hit him with that uppercut, dude.
Yeah,
How about the Volkov fight?
He
He's
was
losing the
losing.
fight, and we were just saying that he can knock him out with any punch, and then boom! And then he says, "I had to knock that motherfucker out for Donald Trump."
Yeah,
The thing is, he likes to hurt people.
Derrick, oh yeah,
Derrick's he's a really good dude too.
If he does,
man.
he's a great guy.
Great guy, good
if
dad.
he doesn't like you, he would like to fuck you up.
Yeah.
and he doesn't have no problem with that. He doesn't have no problem with
You
doing
ever,
that.
you ever follow his Instagram? It's just
it's
all
amazing.
people getting hurt.
Yeah,
And then he
he's the
goes,
best.
"He's okay."
Yeah, he goes. He drives the fucking Lamborghini,
Yeah,
small one though, not like the Aventador. He has a Huracan.
Huracan's a badass car, man.
It's not meant for big guys. Like I can't fit in it.
Oh, he can't fit in it.
Nah, fuck not. He must have special seats.
Oh, he hurt himself. Oh, shit. Oh, Ty hurt his knee or something.
Yeah.
It looked like he hurt something after that kick. Like
Did
he
he?
was in pain, man.
And he stepped back.
Yeah, man. He stepped back like limping in agony.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, his knee's fucked up. Look at him.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck, what happened?
These boys are swinging. This is
it.
what we wanted, though.
But
This
this
card's
is
off to a
crazy
great
that
fucking start.
Ty was just barely walking a few steps ago.
Look at
and
Ty
look at him now.
eating
that
his
right
fucking.
knee's gone.
What a fucking animal, dude. Something happened. I wish we could hear the commentary because I feel. Oh, we're gonna see it in the lower corner. I think it was a check, man. I think he checked it. Nope.
Oh, it's his actual
Oh,
leg. Oh my god,
oh,
it's above
he-
the ankle. It's broke. Did you see that? It was bent.
No. I don't think so.
No, bro, because
no.
he's so big, he couldn't walk on it.
I
But he's
think when
definitely
he
fucked
threw
up.
that kick, he fucked up his left knee. Can I see that? I can't see it again.
Or they hit one of those nerves. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it didn't look. It's hard because it's that little square. But what it looked like to me was like a lot like the Aspinall thing. Like when he threw the kick and the supporting leg gave out.
Not as bad though, because he's
No,
200
no.
whatever
Not
70
nearly as
pounds.
bad.
So if there was structural damage, there's no way he ain't.
Well, I
moving
think
forward.
he might have hyperextended
Well,
it.
there's two bones there, right?
I don't think it's a bone thing, dude. I think he threw a kick and I think his left leg gave out. I think his supporting leg gave out. Because sometimes when you throw a kick, if you're not pivoting enough, you put all the pressure on your knee. I actually blew my ACL out kicking the bag when I was 21. So I know the injury specifically. I don't know if that's what happened to him.
The turn.
Yeah, but that's like a lot of times that's what happens to guys is they'll blow out the supporting leg. That's what Aspinall when he threw a kick, he blew out his support. Right? Didn't he?
Yeah.
And that's gonna mess with his lateral movement.
It all depends on what actually happened. Like I can't tell what happened because he doesn't look like he's limping.
Yeah,
he's not throwing the same.
We could no. Oh, see, look, it wiggled a little bit there. He might have a torn ACL.
Yeah, because like when he tries to move to the side, that's when he feels it.
He might have a torn ACL, but let me tell you something. There's dudes fighting in the UFC at a high level that have torn ACLs.
Or that don't have one at all.
They don't have one at all. They have completely torn. I know for a fact. I don't want to give them up, but I know two dudes that have completely torn ACLs.
Played his whole NFL career without one.
Rico Rodriguez was the UFC heavyweight champion. He had a torn ACL. Rico was like one of the first Machado black belts.
And you can manage it. Like I've had a torn meniscus since I was on Ultimate Fighter.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah, but meniscus is a different thing because it's not structural. It sucks.
I'm just saying you can deal.
Yeah, you can deal with it.
There's certain ones you can deal with. Like MCL gonna be tough.
But the thing about the ACL that's a real problem is it's the stability.
Yeah.
You know, because it wiggles around a lot. So there's a lot of guys, they strengthen their hamstrings, they do a lot, but it's never the same.
Here it is.
Here it is. So let's see what happened. So DC's doing our play-by-play. Let's see. They might not even cover it.
They have to. It's a big deal.
I would certainly ask. Oh, look at that Rozenstruik left hand. Oh, dude, he hit him with some combinations. Okay, there it is. See, left leg. Watch. Yep, supporting leg. Oh, maybe not.
Nope.
Maybe he hurt that right foot.
Or he hit his foot top of his foot on his knee.
It could have been either one. It's hard to say because
I don't think
looks
it's
to me
structural.
like he was bobbling around on the left leg. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah,
but maybe DC would know better because he could listen to the corner.
It looks like you just hurt his foot. I don't
Either
think
way, he
it's
seems
structural.
okay now.
Yeah.
He seems okay now.
Yeah.
Like he's not walking bad at all.
Now, if it was ACL or structural, his big ass ain't moving
Yeah, but
around.
dudes have blown ACLs out and kept fighting. I know multiple guys who have fought. They blew their knee out. TJ Dillashaw, when he fought, when he beat Sanhagen, right? Same thing. Blew out his ACL super early in the fight.
How about Strickland?
And won the fight.
Got that motorcycle accident. He didn't have like a quad.
Yeah, his one of
He's
his legs.
fucked. That's why he doesn't
up.
wrestle a lot.
Bro, I'm so fucking pumped for this main event.
I really need.
I'm so pumped.
I think Izzy gonna blow through this guy.
Dude, I
I'm
really
so
hope Izzy
pumped.
wins. I kind of need him to win.
Dude, I'm telling you, Dricus is a puzzle that's tough to solve. His timing is so weird.
Strickland kind of figured it out, though. I thought Strickland beat him.
But
listen,
you know who he reminds me of is that dude. Remember when Izzy fought Cannonier?
Cannonier.
Yeah.
Jared?
He reminds me of him, where he's like just that kind of unorthodox bull in the china shop, like always forward.
Bigger guy.
But Jared is the only guy that's fought successfully and had KOs at heavyweight, light heavyweight, and middleweight. Jared is as big as you can get to be 185.
massive, dog.
He's finally getting a good fight again. I thought that last fight was bullshit.
Me
When they
too.
stopped that fight.
Yeah,
That was one of the
bad.
worst premature Jared Cannonier's last
They
fight.
gave him a good fight.
I was so scared. That was when I was real scared Izzy was gonna lose.
That dude he fought though was very fucking good. That Abus guy.
Yeah, very. Who
was it? No, it wasn't him. Who was it that Jared Cannonier just lost to?
Definitely no tattoos.
It wasn't Abus. It was another guy. That other guy that's really good.
Russian cat.
Yes. What's that? Is it Imamov?
Yes. Savage.
He's fucking good.
Wait, but who they gave Cannonier his
Who's
next fight?
Cannonier's next
He has
fight?
a good fight.
Yes.
Paulo Borralho?
Yes, that dude from Brazil. That dude's a bad
That's a good
motherfucker. That dude's a bad motherfucker.
That's a
On
fun
the line,
one.
they said it was Ty's toe. He might have broken.
Oh, he broke his toe?
Toe we can work
God
with.
damn it. How long is that? That fight's a while from now. How long is that fight?
August
When is it?
24th, next
Oh.
weekend.
Go to Tuivasa.
So they pulled out? Did Jared pull out?
Oh no, he's saying tied to Tuivasa's toe, not Jared.
Oh,
yeah,
Ty
sorry.
Tuivasa
Yeah.
broke his toe. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were saying Jared Cannonier broke his toe. Oh, so that's what it was in that fight? Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah, he hit it right in the top of the knee.
That's a terrible fucking injury.
Which toe?
Probably the big one.
Those injuries suck so hard.
He only
when you get,
has
like,
big toes.
Turf toe.
Just 5 big toes.
You ever had
Pinky.
turf toe?
You ever broken your big toe? You go to the doctor. There's nothing. They're just like, yeah, wear sandals.
They
Good
don't do
luck.
anything. I fucked it up real bad once though, and I broke the top of my foot, like here on an elbow.
Fuck.
Yeah. They don't
won't
do
do nothing for your
shit.
big toe?
They don't do shit for
There's
my-
nothing you can do. They put in a splint.
Yeah,
You
I
ever
have
had
a-
an ingrown toenail? Fucking terrible.
No punk. Yeah, you
Yeah.
ain't lying.
I have a lump on one of my feet that still hurts every time I do yoga because I have to lay it flat because it broke and it like lifted
calcified?
up. It lifted up
Yeah.
too.
You know
So every
what-
time I have to lay flat on it, that broken ass bone like.
They won't do nothing for your coccyx either. You ever know
Your
about
what?
Your coccyx?
You broke your dick?
No, your coccyx.
Coccyx?
You
Isn't
got-
there
wait,
a
you-
fucking
wait,
less
you got-
formal term?
It's the smallest bone in
You
your
got
in your
multiples?
spine. It's all the way at the bottom.
Are you talking about
Really?
your
Right
tail?
between the butt cheeks.
Bro,
Like
I
your
don't even-
tailbone?
Yeah, you're
I don't
right,
even
yo.
think I have one of
Small-
those.
Yeah,
How
you
about
do.
that?
Oh,
I don't
it's
think
probably
I have
gone?
one. I bet I don't even have it.
But if you crack it, you just gotta.
Yeah, the
deal with
tailbone, they don't do anything for
It
it.
never heals right.
Yeah.
Brendan Schaub, how many times do you think you've been kicked in the nuts?
Not many.
No?
Gonzaga kicked me, and that's about it.
What about in training?
Not a ton.
Really?
No, man.
Well,
Which is rare.
it's never too late. Let's get the party started.
One of the things that I'm amazed in MMA is why more dudes don't wear those tie cups. Those steel tie cups.
What do you mean?
You can wear a steel cup, which I think is crazy. It's crazy. You could wear Thai fighters when they fight, they wear a steel cup. So they have this steel thing that sucks around your balls and your dick, and they tie it down with ropes. It goes up your ass like a G-string.
like a
It's not
thong.
about comfortable. It's about, like, protect your fucking dick and your balls.
That's why I don't wear
from But here's the thing, man. You remember Amir Renovardi?
Yeah.
Amir Renovardi was training with us at Legends, and one time he mounted me, and he got me in the grapevine and stuck his
Metal
cup,
dick?
his metal dick
Oh, here we
into my
go.
sternum.
But it's
And it was
also
so painful. I was like, dude, this is horrible.
But Joe, it's also an advantage too with arm bars.
Oh, huge.
Huge
It's a
advantage.
leverage point.
Huge
So with arm bars, it's like having a rock to bend a person's arm off of.
Yeah.
Instead of it, and also, like, it hurts to put it against your dick. That's the dirty truth about arm bars. If you have an arm bar and your nut is in the wrong spot, like if you're pulling some dude's elbow down, your nut's in the wrong spot, and you don't have a
squishing
cup
your nut,
on,
crushing
it
your nut.
fucking hurts, dude.
You're
It
gonna let
hurts
go.
while you're
Yeah.
getting an arm bar.
So you're saying these dudes they wear no cups at all?
No. They
wear the-
have to wear cups.
Oh, okay.
They wear the
But
plastic ones.
But there's an I think the best cup for training is those Diamond MMA cups.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the shit because they figured out the perfect thing with compression shorts and this like really hard plastic but like soft outer area where it like settles in to like
'Cause
exactly
the problem
where
with those
your,
is they
your
move
legs
around
are.
a lot, but
Yeah.
these don't. Those diamond ones don't.
But the difference of the steel one is the steel one's a fucking weapon. If somebody kicks you in the nuts, you're kicking a chunk of metal.
Downside, you're in a thong though the entire fight.
I don't mind. I would 100% take that if someone kicks me and they hit iron.
Yeah, I feel you.
Or you grab?
And if you can mount someone and do what Amir did to me, like drive that
It's
shit into
definitely
your
an advantage.
chest.
I didn't even wear a cup when I trained. I didn't give a fuck.
I thought that's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought about that when I saw that. I was like, that is like everybody. Kenny Florian used to wear one.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to grab that rope?
No,
Nah,
no.
man.
That's the other thing.
Not a
Why
bad
does
idea,
anybody wear shorts? Why
Oh, I
doesn't
know.
everybody wear
Spandex.
tights?
I know. I agree.
Why? How many fights is a guy complaining because someone
Grabbing my
grabbed his
shorts.
shorts?
I agree.
We shouldn't have fucking shorts.
Yep.
You know, Anderson Silva figured that shit out a long time ago. Wear tights.
So did pro wrestling.
Why do you want some shit where someone can grab? Have some shit where no one can grab it.
It has to be like you don't want to look gay thing, right?
Yeah,
It has to be
let
that.
the
yeah.
fucking piece hang.
No,
kids.
I think you go
Let's
old school
go.
like Vitor Belfort,
Yeah.
Vanderlei, get that sunga going.
Yeah.
I'd wear a thong.
Like Bert Kreischer at the pool.
Yeah.
Or just or have one of those things where it's like all those little frayed pieces, so when they
Yeah,
grab it,
dog.
you can tell. 'cause they rip it
Yeah.
off.
Yo, you ever see Dennis Alexio fight?
No.
Dennis Alexio was a kickboxer who used to fight in a grass skirt.
Oh damn.
He was a bad motherfucker.
You'd
dude.
have to be.
Dude, he was good.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
a
the
tough
early
loss.
days. See if you can find Dennis Alexio KO highlight. He was actually in Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was the brother that died.
Oh,
when
the
Tong
white boy.
Po killed the brother.
The white boy had a
and he
mullet.
has to
Yeah.
avenge his brother.
Yeah.
That was Dennis
He
Alexio.
dies by the elbow to the back.
What country is that?
Oh, he got paralyzed, right?
Paralyzed, that's right.
This is Dennis Alexio. Bro, Dennis Alexio was a fucking beast, dude. Nasty kickboxer.
Oh, he's the real deal.
Oh, dude, he was nasty. But you got to see how he fights. He fights with a grass skirt on. Look, he's head kicking dudes with a grass skirt on. You know how wild that is?
Those are those big like palm leaf trees.
Bro, he was vicious too, man. Vicious KO artist.
What was
And
the
this
deal
is
with the grass skirt?
He was just a wild man. Just decided to wear a grass skirt.
He was pretty good in that movie
Bro,
too.
he was good. He was a good kickboxer though, dude, in the early days. When, kickboxing like was still evolving. They were starting the leg kick. And he was like one of the first guys that was like the victim of leg kicks. Don the Dragon Wilson fucked him up with leg kicks. This is that fight right here. This is like they're showing him beating Don up, but Don beat him up with leg kicks. And ultimately, that was the big factor in this fight. That was just what we're seeing here is just highlights. But Don was like one of the first of the American kickboxers. Rick Rufus was the first that figured out like the value of leg kicks. But this guy, Dennis Alexio, man, imagine getting your ass kicked by a dude in a grass skirt.
Damn.
Everything changed when the Thais came over to America. When that Thai dude fought Rick Rufus, everything changed. Everybody was like,
it's like when
what?
black guys got into baseball. You know how Babe Ruth thought he was the shit? And then a Cuban guy's like, let me see that thing.
Bro, have you ever seen that video, the day kickboxing changed? Like I think it's called the most important fight in kickboxing. And it's Rick Rufus versus this Thai guy. And Rick Rufus catches him in the beginning, man. He rocks him. Has this dude fucked up. Man. He was hitting him with like jumping hook kicks and shit. He had this dude fucked up. But the Thai guy survived, and the Thai guy just kept chopping at his legs. And
Americans didn't do leg kicks back
They didn't know what it was.
It wasn't our shit,
They
man.
thought it was cheap.
We thought
it was
gay.
a cheap thing to do. Like, what are you kicking them in the shin, you little fairy?
Yeah. Oh, we're kicking legs now?
Yeah, it was an insane fight.
Dude, how many things...
Fight that changed the world of MMA. And it's true because this guy that was fighting, Rick Rufus, his brother, Duke Rufus, is one of the greatest MMA coaches of all time.
Ever.
So Duke
Behind
Rufus,
Anthony Pettis,
who was also
Woodley.
a world champion kickboxer, he kind of learned about the kickboxing game from his brother getting lit up by this Thai guy. It changed everybody's perception of like what's effective.
And Thai guys were hitting trees.
Bro,
and
look
shit.
at this, man. Look at it. He just starts chopping at those legs. And Rick didn't understand how to protect them. So he just thought he would just keep hitting him with like jump spinning back kicks and shit. But now he's on rubber legs, man.
And he has those fancy ass pants on.
And that Thai dude has been kicking tires since he was 6. So
He
this is
dropped
early.
his ass
This is
there,
early. He hurt him bad. Rick Rufus was really good, man. You have to
Oh,
understand, like, to us, like, Rick Rufus was our representative. Flashy kickboxing style. But he hurt him again. Dropped
his
him
ass.
again. Beating his ass.
USA.
But this Thai dude's probably had 200 fucking fights. And he knows how to survive.
Showing the promos for the Sphere event right now.
Oh, the promos for the Sphere.
Most expensive UFC event in history.
Anybody who's a fan of striking should watch that fight. Because this fight changed our understanding of what's effective in MMA. Because Rick Rufus was as good as it gets for a guy who kicks above the waist. And we realized, like, oh, my God, leg kicking is gigantic. Because you never had a super, super elite above-the-waist kickboxer fight a Muay Thai guy before
change
that.
the game.
Like, change the game. Change the game.
Think about all the things that dudes that were like good for us that we didn't do because it was gay. People like, oh, cardio's gay.
I know.
Nutrition's gay.
Not anymore.
Telling your kids you love
Dancing.
them's gay.
How about Lomachenko? His dad tells him to learn how to dance for 2 years. He can't box for 2 years. I want you to learn traditional Ukrainian dance.
In Ukraine, you got your kid dancing in a tutu.
Dancing and shit.
Did it work?
Hell yeah, his footwork
He's got the greatest footwork
ever.
of all time.
Ever.
There's not even a close
4-time
second.
gold medalist.
Like, there's great foot. Like, Pernell Whitaker had great footwork. Floyd Mayweather had great
Roy
footwork.
Jones.
But nobody had that kind of footwork. His kind of footwork
Lomachenko's a ghost.
It's a dance. It's a dance. He's dancing with you, and he's moving in a way that you can't keep up. You're not going to be able to. You can't move that way. You know, you can't move the way he does. And his dad was right. I mean, it's so hard to tell a kid to do that, to abandon it. But there's like certain
Him take
shit.
2 years off.
Like judo, right? Like, here's the thing. If you learn judo when you're a kid, you learn judo when you're like 6 years old, and then you get to be like 25, you've been doing judo your whole life. Like, you can do things that my body can't move that way. It just can't move that way because I never grew up doing that. But if you grow up doing that, you could. He grew up moving his feet in a way that you can't keep up with. And he's like in front of you, you're throwing a punch, then he's over here and he's punching you, and you're going to turn towards him, and now he's over here, and you're missing here, and he's popping you with an uppercut, and he's behind you, and he's pushing you into the ropes, teeing off on you in a combination.
Angles you're not used to. You hear TJ Dillashaw went to his camp to work with him.
Yeah.
And was like, he was just like toying around with me at first, and he was like, and I was going pretty hard, and the next he turned around, he's like, bro, the angles, like, I would swing, he's gone.
Yeah, TJ was like,
So he's
if he
never seen
wanted
anything
to,
like
he could
it.
really
Yeah.
fuck me up, and he was really happy he didn't.
Yeah, hell yeah. that UFC Noche, and then it's presented by the Saudis. It's confusing, right?
Well, it's Riyadh season is doing a bunch of different events, and so they're a part of this Noche UFC because it's this is a completely unique experience. This is not just the fights. On the screens is going to be the history of Mexican combat sports. So it's this crazy multimedia experience. So they brought in Riyadh season. Look,
Can you watch it from the street?
man.
I bet on the outside
hell no.
it has something.
It's got to have someone outside.
Does it have something on the
He's
outside?
going to have that design of the UFC thing just rotate. You can't get
right.
it for free.
Yeah, how many haters are going to be out there going, "Wow,
Live
fuck
stream in the wall.
Yeah, hell no.
Maybe they show you the replays of the knockouts or whatever.
I'm excited to see what it looks like.
It's on Twitter already.
That thing is hard to.
Like, why wouldn't they put whatever they put online? Why wouldn't they just put it on the dome too?
It takes like 20 million bucks minimum just to make the design to put on the outside.
It's the most. Then they're only doing it once. It's gonna be super special. They're never going back.
technology.
I
Dana
think
said.
they said they've already spent $19 million. Dana said this would be a one and done event. They'll never
It's
do
not
this
worth
again.
it. They can
By
do
the
it at the
way-
Apex.
By the way, I don't believe that shit for a second.
Me neither. hey, me neither.
No, once you start, it's actually
fuck
worth
outta
it to
here.
continue to do things at the Sphere because it costs so much money for the technology and to put your stuff into it.
But they don't
That's
make
why
enough
Listen to
money.
me. Listen to
But
me.
that's why everybody that's doing it does residencies and not just one-offs because
Yeah.
it's literally to transfer your files into their thing. It's vast sums of money.
Listen
Guarantee
to me.
the UFC goes back.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
If Trump wins, they're going back.
Oh yeah.
If Trump wins,
Really?
they're going to do one at the Sphere.
They're going back. That's going to at least be an annual
It's
thing.
gonna be all like American card. Sick.
That
Oh,
would
it'd be
be
insane.
fucking
America.
I'll tell you what,
America.
Mexican Independence Week is a brilliant marketing move.
Oh, it's great. But Canelo's fighting
That's
also
his
in
weekend,
Vegas
dog.
the same day.
Yep, that's his weekend.
Where's he at? T-Mobile.
Yeah,
So he's at T-Mobile and they're at the Sphere. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can tell you which one. Yeah, I mean Canelo does well, but
Damn, they don't even do that much for Mexicans in Texas.
The thing about the Canelo fight is it's for sure going to take some of the steam off of the Canelo fight. I want to see that. Anytime. Look, I think Canelo is one of the greatest of all time. Like
he's one
anytime
of my
that guy,
favorite to watch.
I want to see that guy fight until he's done. You know?
I'd like
And
to see him
I think-
fight Benavidez.
I would
That'd
too,
but
but I-
you also get why he's not this young lion, bigger. He's like, what? Pay me $200 million. You're
Yeah.
like, no. He's like, all right, I have nothing to gain from it.
Well, he's at this end of his career stage, Like he's basically he wants to collect that big money. And
That's a smart thing.
yes, it's a smart thing. Also, like the Bivol fight was a little bit of a wake-up call, I think. Those 175-pounders,
big man.
especially Bivol,
Yeah.
he's super skillful and younger and less damage and all the above. But I want to see Canelo versus Crawford, honestly. That's what I want to see. And I know
Me
that
too.
Crawford, he's only won the title at 54 and 68's another giant jump above that. I know. I get it. But I just think that guy's so fucking slick and so good.
So talented.
And he'll rise to that fight. And knowing that he's going to be fighting a guy like Canelo that's a legend and this is his chance to put the big stamp on his career.
And if he wins that fight, it's
Bro.
no arguing he to go.
But that's the problem with boxing. They don't do it.
Yeah,
There's
but
too
I
many
think the
people involved.
Saudis can do that. I think they can make that happen with the right money. It doesn't. It's monopoly money, man.
Yeah, see,
it's fun coupons for those folks.
Boxing is the argument against UFC fighters having more power,
Yes, correct.
right?
Correct.
It's weird that way
Yeah.
How so?
because they can pick and choose the fights they want to do.
Right, but that's a smart thing to do for your career.
That's what I'm saying. But it's not the entertaining thing to do always. It's like
It's also not the
Right,
competitive
but I
thing.
think the Saudis are the solution to that.
that's
They
a
come
hot
along
take.
with the
Right,
cheddar.
right.
Like,
But-
let's
but I
go,
mean, it's-
Tyson Fury. You want to
'cause we-
fight Francis Ngannou, his first fight ever?
we
Who
see it
the
in the
fuck
UFC,
else
right?
is going to let you do
As soon
that?
as fighters start getting to the point where they can pick the fights they want, then they pick a bad fight.
Yeah,
They also don't fight as
no.
often.
But you can't say that because
No?
that's some guys. Like Izzy never did that.
True.
Robert Whittaker doesn't do that. Robert Whittaker will literally fight anybody anytime. He really will. He'll take any fight. They offer him a fight. Oh, I might. I'm fucking fighting.
Yeah, but
he'll fucking do it.
But the caveat with his argument, look, the one guy who actually made life-changing money, I'm talking like boxing money like Canelo's, McGregor. He made his money after
Right,
Floyd.
but he made
never
it with
been the
the
same.
Floyd fight.
He made it in boxing.
right.
But he did come
He's
back.
never
And
been
he
the same.
did fight who he wanted to see him fight. He wanted to see him fight Dustin.
Khabib. Khabib first.
Well, but Khabib don't want to fight him.
Well, no, the first fight.
Oh, right.
That was the Khabib fight.
Yeah.
And then Dustin was after that.
Yeah, you're right.
The Khabib fight was that was the big one because that was we were going to find out who's the best. Because when you see the Eddie Alvarez fight, you see the Cowboy fight. When Conor's on, look, it's hard to say where he's at now with the injury and all that jazz. But I like to look at fighters the same way I like to look at BJ Penn when I talk about his career. I always tell everybody, if you want to take into account all the greatest fighters that have ever lived, you have to look at BJ Penn during a very specific run. During the Sean Shirk, Joe Daddy Stevenson, BJ Penn was one of the baddest motherfuckers that ever lived during that time
Top
period.
5. It's
just you can't sustain that. It's just your body, your brain, everything. It's too hard. Fedor in his prime. Unstoppable. Fedor that fought Crow Cop. Fedor that fought Nogueira. Unstoppable.
Yeah.
There's a time when a fighter is at, and I
Anderson
think,
Silva.
Yeah, I think
run.
you got to look at him there. That's how you have to look.
That's
at him.
that's
The
it.
Silva
the
run.
only way I look at
The
it.
Silver Run might be the greatest ever. No?
Anderson Silva's run was magic.
I mean, I'm just talking about
Magic.
the way he dominated almost everyone.
Yes and no. The argument would be Izzy.
Yeah.
Izzy's run's pretty fucking impressive.
They're very close, but Anderson
lapped the division.
had more victories in the division. But Anderson also had a thing that he was doing to people where it looked like he was doing magic. He was doing magic
He was
on
in the
you.
movie.
Like when he KO'd Vitor. I remember Eddie Bravo and I having a conversation about this. He was like, "Can you front kick someone in the face?" And I was like, "You can, but I don't recommend
Tough to
it."
pull off.
I was like, "I don't recommend it. I've never done it. I kicked a lot of people in the face. I never front kicked anybody in the face."
Like Spartan kick to the
Meanwhile, who teaches him how to do it? Allegedly, Steven Seagal.
face. Fuck off. Fuck off.
He's like, "I told him to do that kick," and so Anderson not just front kicks a dude in the face, but front kicks one of the greatest. One of the most vicious of all time, Vitor Belfort. One of the most greatest KO artists in the history of the sport. If you look at highlight reels of KOs, Vitor Belfort has starched so many people.
And that was TRT Vitor too? I think?
No, that was not TRT Vitor. It was not. It was pre-TRT Vitor. He becomes TRT Vitor after that fight. He gets saucy.
My favorite.
If you look at the Vitor in that fight, he looks like Vitor who played football in college, but now he works at the steel mill.
flabby.
Looks fit.
Yeah,
looks fit. Looks good.
Yeah.
But he don't look like the Vitor that fought Luke Rockwold, who had muscles on his teeth.
Yeah. Knocking dudes' eyes out and shit.
Bro, he was insane. So confident. Like basically a silverback gorilla.
Yo, I saw Bruce Buffer's brother. What's his name? Michael Buffer.
Michael.
I saw him doing. He announced the last Crawford fight. Man, he's like 90.
Yeah.
He's older.
The pop ain't there, and he doesn't say let's get ready to rumble no more.
He doesn't?
No, he says something
It
else.
depends on the network.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And he gets paid, and he that's why Bruce Buffer does all the work. He does every fight.
Bruce is a different animal, though.
Different
Bruce
animal.
is our guy. Listen to this. Give me some of this. Give me some Bruce. Give me some Bruce here. Let me hear this motherfucker.
I'm trying to get kicked
Give me
off
some
YouTube,
volume.
dog.
I don't care. I want to hear some volume. This dude's giving me goosebumps like 100 times.
He's
The best.
Like when he says
Best
something.
ever.
Notorious McGregor. I'm like,
And when he gets in their face, and he
Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
Powhatan.
And they got that lighting right now. They've made some
Do they have
major
a backup
advancements
for him?
lately.
Like, what do they do if something happens to him?
Yeah,
There's
they-
other
Joe
guys, but
Martinez.
nobody does what he does.
The
he
fall
does.
off is real.
Give me a little volume. Give me a little volume. Keep that volume on a little bit in the background. Did that get us in trouble?
oh yeah. YouTube's
damn
real.
Oh, yeah.
Real
I
North
wanna
Korea
listen.
these days.
I
YouTube's-
want to listen.
YouTube's tougher than ever.
Bro, Dan
Yeah,
Hardy's
they're
going
brutal,
hard
bro.
with the tattoos lately.
Dude, I hope Hooker wins this fight. So
Did I
bad.
say Dan Hardy?
Yeah, you
I did.
I'm really.
By the way,
going for
shout out
Hooker.
to Dan Hardy. Dan Hardy's got some good breakdowns. The War Room. You ever listen to his
best.
breakdowns
The
on
best,
YouTube?
dog.
Very, very
What's it,
intelligent.
Lizard Brain.
Full Reptile.
Yeah, I remember Lizard
I love that shit, and I
That's a
love.
dope name, though, dog. Lizard Brain.
Lizard Brain might be better.
Lizard Brain Media. Yeah, I like Hooker, man.
Bro, Dan Hooker, people have to remember, Dan Hooker went blow for blow with Dustin Poirier in his prime. It was a fight where it was like really a toss-up at the end of it. And Dustin wound up with the decision, but it was a fucking war.
This is such a tough matchup. For
And then he
Hooker.
had the Chandler fight where he just got caught. Chandler's a little fucking pit bull trying to make his his opening statement, and he made it with a fucking double exclamation point.
Did he ever?
But Dan Hooker is really good, dude. Really good.
He's
Super
quietly
skillful.
won 2 in a row.
Well, he's just fucking super skilled and tough as nails, dude. He broke his arm in the last fight. Didn't say a word.
He's as
Kept
tough
punching
as
the dude
they
with it. Yeah, I talked to him afterwards. Oh, this is just a scratch, mate.
He's a beast, man.
It's like, what's going on with your arm?
Yeah, he's one of my faves.
But Gamrot, his wrestling is top of the
Yeah,
food
it's a
chain.
shitty matchup for Hooker.
Not necessarily, man, because Hooker's knees, they're so... Gamrot's catching him with punches. Hooker's knees are such a danger when you're shooting because they come with no telegraph. And he's got great hip flexibility. Like, the way he can throw that front kick, the
he's
body's so
dangerous
smooth.
everywhere.
The way he moves his legs is very... It's very effective, especially with the knees up the middle.
Does he fight southpaw too?
He fights
He can do
both
both,
ways.
yeah.
He can switch it up.
Hooker went from no tattoos to just a whole
Everything.
ton of tattoos, and I guarantee you he didn't
boy.
get
Oh,
put to
there's
sleep.
Gamrot. Gamrot got the takedown. Oh,
Nope,
wow.
nope.
Amazing
He's
fucking
keeping that
balance, man. Amazing balance. Yeah, look, Hooker got his whole legs tattooed now, too.
Legs fucking hurt, man.
Okay, let's see if he can get up. He's getting up.
Use the cage hook.
Well, they knew what was coming, right? If you're taking a fight with a guy like Gamrot, who's like one of the most smothering
a lot
guys
of
in the
wrestling.
division,
Cut his eye too, probably with a headbutt, I bet.
that is a problem. The headbutts in these like close cringe.
look-
Well, some of them a little on purpose, a little bit.
Look what Khabib started.
Bro, I mean, you look at what Khabib does, but
Ooh.
like there's so many guys like that now
Yeah,
that have that style. It's such an effective
Smother.
style.
but he didn't do it. I thought he was gonna like wrap his legs up with his legs.
This is big,
He
man.
ain't Khabib.
But Dan Hooker getting up to his feet is very big. Oh, he just landed a right hand. Oh, shit.
Dropped him. Oh, that's tight. That's tight.
Gotta
Tight.
guillotine,
Oh,
gotta
that's
guillotine.
tight.
Oh, good defense. Good defense by Hooker. Very nice.
Butterfly
Control
guard.
posture. Get those butterflies going.
Good defense.
Clear your cobwebs.
Yeah.
Damn, Gamrot smothering. Smothering. Sometimes a referee would just stop this
Yeah, they
shit.
will. You just keep punching if they're not landing the refs.
Yeah,
like,
but
all right.
but then there's the problem if he dumped out his gas tank trying to make it happen. It didn't happen.
that's what you have to hope for Hooker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's only 3 rounds.
But
though.
Hooker's so tough, man. He's so
Tough
tough.
as they
He
come.
also, he's like felt the sting of these like disappointing losses, and he's
It's
like, not
just
today.
off, right?
Yeah, just off. But still, like think about Oliveira, man. Right? Oliveira was off for a long time, and then put it all together.
True.
I'm not counting Dan Hooker out, man. Look at this. He's back up to his feet again,
No,
son.
Hooker's as tough as they come.
Dude, he's back up to his feet. This is big because Gamrot emptied the gas tank trying to stop him.
Yep, Hooker needs to go to work and not get caught, man.
He looks good, dude.
He does.
Oh, and Gamrot looks like he's slowing down a little bit. Look, he emptied out a lot of energy trying to finish that fight there.
If Gamrot's going back. Oh, yes, baby! Get up. Keep his ass
Oh,
up.
shit, he's
Let's
got
go,
a full
Hooker.
minute.
Oh, we got clipped. Let's go, Hooker. Hit
Oh
his
my
ass.
God, he's
Uppercut,
really
dog.
hurt.
Oh! Oh!
Come on,
Oh,
Hooker.
shit.
Uppercut,
Oh,
dog.
damn!
Don't let
That
him off the
uppercut's
hook.
there, bro.
Don't let him off the hook.
40 seconds.
Uppercut,
Oh, my
Hooker.
God.
Uppercut,
Oh, my
Hooker.
God.
And then it goes.
Bro, Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker, let's go.
Here we go.
There you go.
Oh, damn.
shit.
Oh,
No,
that's a sloppy shot.
Oh, don't give him
Oh,
that.
hammer
A
fist, though.
wrestler
Hammer
like that,
fist.
he should keep moving and not do this. Now keep moving.
Yeah, keep moving.
You're
Don't
gonna
let him
get
get your
taken
leg,
down.
man. But he wants to punish him. I think he feels he's fatiguing.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Gamrot wants a rest here.
I think he's fatiguing.
He's
and I
gonna
think
turn around,
Hooker,
reverse.
Hooker realizes it. Back
yeah,
up to his feet.
baby.
Let's go.
10 seconds. Let's go.
Come on, Dan Hooker. Come on, Dan Hooker. Let's go.
Cut him off.
Come on. Little kick up the middle here. Oh, he just looked at the
Looking
clock.
Dude, $5 says there's a blonde Chinese lady in Gamrot's
Da,
corner.
da, 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 da.
Hell yeah.
Bro, Gamrot, he's tough as shit. He took some shots. He
Hooker
took
tough
some
as shit
shots.
too. He took
both
some
of them,
fucking
man. Both
blows.
of them.
Dude, this card's been fucking good.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole way.
That shit look kind of trash on paper.
Did it? I thought this fight was
Nah,
very compelling.
This fight's great.
What else is? What's the rest of the card from here out?
Well, then you got the
Jamie will
where
show
we
us.
at? We got co-main event. Yeah, because it's the third fight. So you got co-main event, main event.
This is the co-main?
Yeah, so you got Steve Ersic and
Oh,
Kai
that's the co-main.
France.
Right.
Yeah.
This is not the co-main.
No.
That's right.
And then you got Izzy, DDP.
Why isn't jiu-jitsu in the Olympics?
That's a good question.
Because breakdancing took their spot.
Yeah, breakdance is more important. Did you see that lady from Australia?
They banned it now.
Oh, it's
now it's not coming back.
Because that one lady?
Yeah.
Yo, so apparently
That's so crazy.
this fucking cunt, the way she got the
Damn,
members is
dog.
her husband is the head of the committee,
For breakdancing.
right? She
Yeah.
started the foundation and then blocked funding from from everybody else.
Let's go.
God,
I saw
that's
I saw
crazy.
some girl was like, hold up, before you feel bad for going so bad on this lady, and she said that story. She's like, she blocked funding just so she could go.
Right.
You know, it's a problem if the head of the breakdancing committee is a white dude.
Or just
Well,
just
listen,
your husband.
There's white dudes that I know that are really good breakdancers. The point is, like, it's
In
an
Australia?
offense. It's an offense to actual breakdancers that lady did that. Because the
Hilarious,
actual breakdancers, I follow Stance Elements on Instagram. You ever follow those guys? You see, like, the real high-level breakdancers.
Oh,
That
wild.
It's like athletic art.
Yeah.
It's an athletic art form. Gamrot.
William Montgomery, world-class
Shut
breakdancer.
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Not the way he hugs. You would have convinced me if I had never hugged him.
I totally thought I was going to get at least one of you guys.
Bro, look at the side control by Gamrot.
No,
This
you
is
got
smooth.
me. I just didn't have time to say anything.
Dude,
Oh,
Gam,
I
this is
don't. I don't
big.
agree. 10-9 Gamma out that first round.
No, I don't think so either.
Nah.
Who said that?
But it may be. I could see maybe because
Some
he did get him
journalists.
down a bunch of times. But I think it was close. It was a close fight. But this is a big move. This is a big move for Gamrot. Real early in the round like this, 3:50 to go, and he's got side control already. Gamrot can fucking submit you.
Yeah.
You got to be real
High-level
careful.
grappler, yeah.
High-level grappler, super strong on top. When you get a guy like this and he gets on top, that's when you're fucked because they're so good at holding these kind of positions.
It's also impossible to get up, especially if you're not near the cage. So the cage walk.
And he'll go back to half guard if he thinks he's losing you.
Yep. Yeah, this sucks.
These guys that are like really good at these like side control, mount, half guard positions, they're always looking for what you're going to do next, and they're preparing for it. And like if they know they can pass your guard, they'll put themselves back in your guard just so they can control you and hold you down and use your leg as like an anchor. And then they'll get right back.
Uh-oh. We got a choke here.
Yeah, this is dangerous. This
It's
guy's
easy to pass, too. Oh, he got
he
out
lost
of it.
it. Good job. Dan Hooker's tough, man. He's got good defense, but he's got to get the fuck out of here.
I like Hooker in Butterfly. He always makes something happen here.
Well, what he's got to do is get feet on hips and get some separation. This guy's a better
He's
grappler.
about to stand up now.
Hands down.
Oh, he's got some cuts, man. Bad cut.
But he's like a great white shark.
Yeah.
There he
Oh,
goes. There he
come
goes. Good scramble.
No, keep going,
Not
keep
quite
going. Don't
quick enough.
stop- don't
But-
stop there.
But don't get reckless. Don't get reckless.
can't
Don't give
stop
up your
there.
back. But you can't give up your back.
Yeah.
There's a balancing act, right?
That's what Corey Sandhagen did a good job. Giving up his back, that's all he trained. He wasn't in jeopardy,
Right.
but he cost him some rounds.
It did, but I like the way he was going real high. When the dude got his
go.
back, he would go real high up on him and roll.
Oh,
Back up to his feet. This
Yes!
is big. This is
Oh,
big.
damn.
let's go.
2 to go. 2:15.
Come on, Hooker.
Oh,
Let's go,
man.
Dan Hooker.
Oh.
Oh, nice uppercut by Gamrot. That was sweet.
I got pissed so bad, but there's no way I'm going right now.
Just hang in there.
Never.
Oh, left hook to the body. See, so this is a good example, right? That was a lot of control, but not a lot of damage on the ground, right?
But you would say he's winning the round,
For
right?
sure,
'Cause Hooker
unless Hooker
yes,
starts teeing off on
exactly.
him, and then you got to give it to Hooker.
Correct.
Because Hooker's doing the act, like right there. Nice front
Plus,
kick to
also, the
body.
number one thing they score is damage done.
Exactly. And there was not a lot of damage
No.
on the ground. It was a lot of control.
Just control. And I
Yeah.
think control's like third on there.
And, like, look at the aggression, too. Like, Hooker's pushing the action here.
He just needs to land something.
Something big.
Yes.
Like the first round.
Yep.
But 1:30 to go is a lot. That's a lot of time.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice
Good shot. Oh, he got
Nice
it.
timing.
Oh. If he's
Oh,
rolling,
bro.
that's deep.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
there we go, baby. Get his neck.
Don't do it again, though. Don't go guard. Don't go guard. Don't try to
Yeah,
pull
don't
guard
jump
on
the
this.
guard.
This is not good. Get out of this. Get out of this shit.
Heavy hips, head down.
Sprawl.
Yeah, get out of this
Push
shit.
his head down. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
of there.
don't accept
Don't
this.
let him hang out
Don't
there.
accept. You
Yeah.
got to not accept this because if you got to this point, this would be amazing. If he on the initial shot,
Yep.
nice elbows. These are big.
Yeah, there.
Keep
These
hitting
are
them
big.
joints, though.
Make
Did
his
they,
ass work.
did they get rid of that 12-6? They did, right?
They did.
Is it official 100%?
I don't know. Are all commissions honoring it? You know how it
Oh,
goes.
it's another nice elbow.
That neck's there, too.
Yo, I don't care what that elbow hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh,
Hell
they
yeah.
hurt
He's
like
trying
hell.
to fit that elbow in.
And he's also threatening the neck, what makes him get back up to his feet.
Great
Nice. He's back up
defense,
again.
dog.
He's back up again.
And isn't it, what you telling me? Like, it's exhausting having somebody's weight on you like that.
100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's also exhausting trying to take a guy down and you can't.
That's why a lot of guys don't grapple. There's nothing
Yeah.
more exhausting than shooting.
Yeah, Gamrot is just bleeding Dan Hooker's energy. They're both bleeding each other's energy because this is an incredibly grueling way to fight.
But I'd say more energy was put out on Gamrot's side.
Yeah, for sure. It's also like Dan Hooker's more of a threat on the feet.
Big time.
Yeah,
It's a
for
threat.
sure. It feels
He's hurt Gamrot.
He
He's
keeps
hurt him.
hurting Gamrot. Yeah,
And these elbows are big, man. These are big.
That's why Gamrot can't finish the takedown. He has to protect his
Bro,
fucking head.
Those are big elbows.
this is going to be a great
Okay,
third
quick
round.
question. Why do they rotate the refs? Like, are the refs tired? Why?
Well, you don't want one person to referee every fight. You want to
Especially certain
give it is exhausting. You're moving around. You have to be there. You have to. It's kind of almost
is
athletic.
it like to keep it fair?
That too, I would think. But you get multiple fights. Like a guy like Herb Dean, who's probably the best.
You get like 3. Oh, I'm on the main card. You might see Herb twice.
Yeah,
But he
yeah,
doesn't-
you'll see.
But
Mark
he'll do the main,
Goddard.
and it depend if the heavyweights. If the main event's heavyweights, you usually see like Dean in there, or a bigger guy.
Yeah, you want a big guy for heavyweights for
Yeah.
sure.
So is it like ranks? Like Herb won't ever do prelim fights?
No, he'll do some prelims.
November 1st, 2024. So not yet. Not yet. Still legal. I think you should be able to do everything. Knees on the ground.
I think knees on the ground would make it more entertaining, so the grapplers get finishes more.
Also, like you shouldn't just be able to turtle.
Crowd's
that position.
going
You're
wild.
able to sneak weapons.
Crazy
in.
fight.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's what
If
Joe
you can-
wants.
If you can get it in the cage, it's legal.
Wow.
Just fucking shit a blade out.
What if you have like glitter? Blow it in someone's eyes. It's worse than an eye poke.
Fuck.
Blow sand in
You have your
someone's
blood
eyes.
sport moment. Remember Van Damme?
Here it is.
Salt.
Yeah. Here it is. Third round.
Come on, Hooker.
Yeah, if Hooker could just avoid the takedown and keep this standing and press Gamrot,
Does Hooker need a finish here?
I mean, he might, man.
That
Oh,
fucking
man.
kick.
The kick.
You
Caught
throw
the
a
kick.
body kick early in the round.
But look
Get
at
to
this.
the cage,
He might
dog.
be getting out of it. He got out of it.
Oh, got that
Dude.
neck. Got that neck.
Yeah, I think
Got
Hooker's
that
winning.
neck. Oh, see, now
shit,
go.
get
Now
up.
go.
Back up to your feet. Get up. 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 Gamrot's good.
You can't wait there. You can't rest.
Gamrot
Go.
is fucking smothering, man. He is fucking smothering.
There was that window right there, man. You
Look at
gotta
Hooker.
go.
I like how he's punching the body here, though. He's a mean motherfucker.
1919, I like this guy.
Mike Brown is right there, though, with Gamrot. Oh, look. Hooker back up to his feet.
Huge.
Oh, my
Come on,
goodness.
Hook.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on, dog.
Let's go.
Gamrot looks tired.
Oh,
Yes,
left
sir.
hook.
That's what he needs to do.
Stay on his ass.
It's going to be interesting just to see what the scoring is for
This
this
can be
fight.
a
I think
disaster.
Hooker won both rounds.
He
I like it.
certainly could have. When it comes to damage, I would certainly say that he's done the most damage, except for the first
I
round.
definitely think it's probably 1-1 going to this, and right now it's a toss-up.
But it might not be. I mean, it really depends on what they think is effective.
Remember, they're also in Australia.
Oh, yeah. And
Hooker's
Hooker's hometown.
hometown.
Yeah. But who are the judges? Do they bring him in from America?
Australians.
Oh, nice front kick to the body. Oh, Hooker's turning it on.
Yes, sir.
3:30 to go is a long time, man.
That's forever.
Especially if Gamrot can't secure a clinch. If he's going to be forced to stand. Oh, I like how he's going to the body. Dan Hooker's pouring it on here, son. Look out for those knees, too. Remember those knees. Oh,
Hooker's
good hook
chin
by-
is strong.
Gamrot just cracked him.
I'm saying Gamrot landed more significant strikes.
It's
a
even,
lot of
but
the
he's
punches on the
throwing
ground.
less. Yeah, punching on the ground. It's weird what they label a significant strike.
Yeah, I don't
the other
necessarily
problem.
always agree with
No.
what that is. I don't know how they judge that either. They have a little clicker in their hand.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
How do they do that? Oh, that was a nice hook.
Yeah, it was. Then he got out.
Significant.
Hooker better turn on here, man.
Yeah, Hooker looks like he's fading a little bit. And there's half the round plus to go.
Hopefully he's just recharging.
It's really hard to turn on a hooker.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Can't help myself.
Live odds have switched to Hooker as a 2-1 favorite for
Oh,
the,
interesting.
Oh, yeah?
big underdog.
I like
Wow,
that.
interesting. I like how you can bet in the middle of the fight. They're
Me
like, come on,
too.
Yeah.
fuck it, let's go.
That's fun.
Where can you do that?
Online, right?
Anywhere you can bet.
Using the
Doesn't
promo code
DraftKings do
Tony.
Yeah, DraftKings.
Promo
you got a
code
promo
Tony
code, Tony?
at DraftKings.com.
Oh, there you go. Is that real?
Download the app. Yep.
Promo code Tony?
Yeah.
What
they'll-
does someone get from promo code Tony?
You bet
Brian, you can't use it
$5,
here.
they'll match up to $250 in bonus
What'd you
bets
say,
right
Jamie?
now. The crown is yours.
What'd you say, Jamie?
Not available in Texas.
Not available in Texas.
In California either.
Oh, look at this. He stuffed the takedown again.
Come on, Hooker. Let's go to work.
Okay, so this is a perfect example of what I think of when I think of fights. This is the end of the fight. In the end of the fight, Dan Hooker
Yeah.
is beating up Gamrot.
Yep.
He's chasing him down. He's walking him down. He's landing the better strikes, and he's the one pressing the action. So in my mind, he's winning this fight.
Yeah.
I think this should count for a little more than every other round. So that's why I like Pride rules.
I feel you.
The last round's more important.
I feel you. It's
Like, they've duked it out for 15 minutes. Who's winning at the end? I think that counts for something. I don't think it counts for everything. Oh, I like the timing of that. That was nice timing. But if he can survive this, if he can get out of
you saying
this.
he's grabbing his gloves.
Said something.
Mark Goddard's a good one. He's in there right now.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
Jason Herzog, one of the best.
Yeah, I love Jason.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Back up to your feet. Let's go. Let's
God,
go,
dog,
Derrick.
his takedown offense
Oh, amazing.
That neck.
And back on
That
the neck,
neck.
again.
Here we
Back
go.
on the neck
Here we
again.
go. Ah, fuck.
Come on.
Bro.
Last minute. Here we go.
left hook.
Come on, Danny.
Oh, let's go. Let's go, Dan Hooker. Oh, my God, that left hand.
Straight left. Oh, come on. He's got this.
Danny's
Come on.
this
He's
fucking
got
Yeah, this
it.
is a
Let's
big-
go,
Got it.
baby.
Let's go.
Let's go, dog.
This is another
Oh!
problem with the scoring system. If other rounds are 10-9, how is this one 10-9? Right? Because this is a much more dominant round for Hooker. He's got much more damage.
He's closer to finishing.
Yeah, it's like, how is it only 10-9?
Let's get that neck. Let's get that neck. Let's get those elbows cracking.
Oh, he's got to warn him about the 12-6 elbows. But wasn't that seemed like more like 11 p.m. to 6.
And there's a dude on Twitter right now that's got 3
Look at that.
TVs. He's watching this, us, and a football game.
That's how you live.
Oh!
Yeah, Hooker's got to win.
Oh.
this.
Come on,
If
Hooker.
they give it to...
What a fight. What a fight.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Amazing.
Guy's doing it right.
Gamrot didn't do enough damage from the
Damn.
top position to win this for me. Ooh,
What a
his
fight.
eyes fucked up.
What a
You guys
fight.
doing it right. That was a great fight.
Jeez.
This whole
His
card's
eyes-
been gangster.
His eyes
goes
filled
forward.
with blood.
What a fight.
I'm going to take a piss, and I want to be surprised by the decision. It's like a little treat when he come back, you know?
What do you think happened?
I think Hooker wins.
Hooker.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Gamrot catching him with a right hand. Oh,
The thing
left
that's
hook, right
the
hand.
thing that scares me with the judges, I always hate how they tend to go against somebody that has cuts over their eyes and blood all over their face.
Right,
so-
but Hooker had Gamrot rocked and dropped. There's a
Totally.
big difference.
Yeah.
Gamrot did take him down and fucked him up in the first round, but when Hooker was hitting him, it was more significant. There was more significant moments where he's in real trouble, real trouble. And then also when Gamrot did shoot the takedowns, his neck was in trouble. He had to bail on things. Gamrot did catch him a few times, but overall, I think Hooker did more damage.
Have you noticed how Gamrot's left eye is like filled with blood? It's like black, it looks like.
Yeah, and Hooker's left
I would be
eye's
a
fucked up,
terrible
too.
UFC judge.
Who do you think would win that fight?
I thought Hooker was winning the whole time.
You're more of a
Not the first round.
KFC
Not the first
judge.
round.
No,
The
I mean,
first round he was getting mauled on the ground. I mean, he did get up and he did land good shots, but the amount of damage he took on the ground was pretty significant.
But
And
towards the end
fact that
of the round, he almost knocked him out.
he did hurt him. Yeah, but it's I'd have to look at it again.
Yeah.
I felt like Gamrot, if there's a round that Gamrot clearly won, I felt like it was the first one. But you know what? Now
Yeah.
that you're saying that he almost knocked him out,
That's
at
the only
end,
round that's questionable. I thought he won the next 2.
I've had a little to drink.
But I don't. But again, at the same time, like when it comes to the grappling stuff, I don't really know what I'm seeing. Like
Right.
I can't say what's amazing and what isn't.
Well, Hooker definitely threatened him a couple of times with chokes, but Gamrot's takedowns were awesome. But Hooker's defense was awesome too, and his ability to get back up to his feet. Gamrot is a smothering motherfucker. Here we go. 29-28 Gamrot.
Is this on YouTube?
29-20. No, this is on UFC ESPN Plus.
No, I'm talking about
Us.
Yeah.
Yes. Dan Hooker.
Yeah.
Dan Hooker.
Hell yeah, Dan.
Split decision.
Split decision. Well, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
We were split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he won.
Oh, yeah, me too.
That's a good win for him, too, because Gamrot's got to be top 10, right? What is Mateus Gamrot? What was he ranked before this fight?
I think he was 5. And Hooker was 11.
That's huge. Hooker's one of those guys like Charles Oliveira. I think, he's still You got to like factor in all these different things. The experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got some losses, but then he's got a lot of great wins too.
Oh, man, the stuff we've seen Charles do is just insane.
Charles is special.
Jesus.
Dan Hooker.
29-28.
Split decision.
Oh, y'all don't do live comments?
What? What are you doing with this? Stop.
I'm on YouTube.
Let's be with
You don't wanna do
the
that,
people
man.
in the room. Let's not connect with folks outside that
No.
have nothing to do with
What are
us.
you doing?
No.
You're watching us on YouTube
Yeah,
right
what are you
now?
doing?
I'm just keeping up with the zeitgeist.
What?
Yeah, don't do that.
You don't wanna do that.
Don't do that.
Y'all don't. You don't.
No,
you
let's
don't
have
be-
a good time and
you
hang
don't be
out
on Twitter
with
when
the
fight's
people that are
happening?
in the room. No, not while there's 3 other people in the room and we're also on YouTube. No.
Were you just watching you on YouTube right now?
Yeah, bro, this is ridiculous.
You want a mirror or something?
Look, guys, we all making too much of this.
Dan Hooker.
What a win for Hooker.
I was just going on
That's
Twitter to
3.
see who agreed with me.
Oh,
You were
don't-
about to be
don't-
watching
don't-
you
No, you don't wanna do
watching
that.
you.
Don't ever let them know you're doing that either.
Well, y'all are more famous than me. That doesn't bother me.
It doesn't matter. It's like you're dealing with crazy people.
Yeah, you'll,
But
you'll
what-
stay
but
as
what was
famous
your
as you are.
opinion?
You keep doing that.
Also, you're doing it while you just hang out.
Yeah, it takes you out of the moment.
Yeah.
But, what was your take on it? What I missed?
I was right. You were wrong.
No, I had Hooker.
No. Oh yeah, Hooker won.
Yeah,
Hooker won.
I had Hooker winning 2 and 3.
A split decision though.
Yeah, I said split.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like the refs were kind of like the same as we were. Split on.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's weird. They gave him the second round.
One guy gave Gamrot the first round, like I thought, and then 2 guys gave it to Hooker the first round.
Wow,
Interesting.
Because I had Hooker 2 and 3.
Yeah. Interesting. I wasn't sure because Brian said a good point. Like, he almost knocked him out at the end of the first round. I was like, yeah, you're right. I didn't think of that. Because he did, he's mauling him at the beginning of the first
And
round.
that'd be the most significant strike in the first round.
Yeah.
He rocked him.
Here it is. Borralho.
God, Cannonier's fucking terrifying.
Terrifying. So's Borralho, though.
He's no punk. Won the
That
Ultimate
guy's
Fighter
good.
Brazil. Yeah, he's good.
He's fucking good, man.
What's the tattoo on his neck say?
Free spirit.
It was tough.
That's like when you're one of those dudes that gets like Japanese things tattooed on your arms.
Yeah, I'm one of those dudes.
He probably doesn't really speak
Yeah, because
English when he had that done.
Yeah,
you know?
over there. Yeah, exactly.
Probably looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's badass.
Yeah, but you have like
You don't
some
know the meaning?
Brazilian name
Yeah.
tattooed
Yeah.
across your chest. Pretty dope.
Yeah.
You know?
I think sentences is one of the lamest things to get tattooed.
What is?
A lot of room.
Just words.
How about like deep things on your rib cage?
Just so I think that's.
How about deep things on your thigh? Every time you're taking a shit, you get to read like the
Unless it's-
Declaration of
unless
Independence.
it's like instructions.
Well, a lot of people get the like Bible verses on their ribs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's super original.
Yeah.
That's like keep on trucking in the 70s. What the fuck are you doing?
Just get
Why
like-
don't you get a Tasmanian devil with boxing gloves, you unoriginal fuck?
That's so sick, dude. I'm gonna do that.
Bro, when I was in high school, everybody had a Tasmanian devil with boxing gloves on.
That's fucking awesome.
Really?
Yeah, everyone was so dumb.
And they can't fight.
It was like the coolest thing to get. Tasmanian devil with boxing gloves. Yeah, that's me, bro. I'm fucking crazy.
Well, remember, barbed wire was the hotness.
Oh my god,
yeah.
it was
Yeah,
crazy,
barbed wire.
bro. How many dudes got that shit on their ankles and deeply regretted it?
That was that was back then
Deeply.
with like the bedazzled affliction shirts.
Yeah, but
and-
when you're a dude and you got some shit around the ankle, there's something about, unless you're Samoan, I get it. Like beads, Polynesian, you got beads in your ankle. I'm cool with that. But if you're a regular dude,
It has to be a big piece if you're gonna do it. Like Hooker's piece, gangster.
Fine, no problem at all.
You just
But
have, like,
just
Mickey
around
Mouse?
the ankle.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you gay, Doug.
Get the fuck
if you,
out of here.
especially if you got put to sleep to get an ankle tattoo.
Oh my God, that's it.
You just wake up. Is it over?
Oh yeah.
I got put to sleep to get this fucking
yeah.
chain link fence around my ankle.
Is it over? Yeah, man, you're out for 5 minutes. Dog.
Yeah. Doctor's like, I'm pretty sure I could fuck this guy right now.
That's so dangerous to do that, to get tattooed that way.
Wild.
Because that's how people die.
It also
It doesn't happen a lot, but
No,
it
not
happens
often.
enough
It happens
that
a lot.
it can happen.
yeah.
It's so bad for your body.
Yeah.
Also, maybe tattooing's not for you if you have to be under anesthesia.
Yeah.
You got to earn that
Remember,
shit.
it's not your thing.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not your thing.
Not for everybody. Slap fight promo. Everyone pay
Let's
attention.
go.
Athlete.
Let's go.
That seems like I wouldn't advise any of this.
It literally seems like almost like a sketch.
I do want to go to one because everybody, I'm telling you, like legit people that I respect tell me, like, dude, I know whatever.
most fun.
Like, I'm telling you, it's so fun when you're in person.
Sure, if there was car accidents at the fucking parking lot, you go out and watch.
Yeah.
Does this have like a feeder thing like Ultimate Slapper or whatever?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about? Where like they go find these guys?
They did.
Yeah?
That's how it got started. Yeah, they did. They all lived in a house and were slapping each other.
You guys are saying this like it's trivial. This is a real sport. You should shut the fuck up. Okay, this is sanctioned
Show
by the
fucking
Nevada,
respect.
Nevada State Athletic
They
Commission.
do drug testing.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. They should. I want my slappers on meth.
They
Yes.
do drug
I want
testing?
them all on the
Yeah.
same shit that Hitler was on when he went across Poland. give them the real stuff. Let's go. I want methed up dudes slapping their fucking faces off. I don't want dudes on painkillers. I want dudes just jacked to the tits on amphetamines.
There's definitely not a weight limit to the heavyweight class in this, right?
That's a good question. Yeah, I bet there's not. Those guys look pretty big, right? But they might be small and big, you know? You know, they
Yeah,
might.
it's a little unprofessional. It's like bigger class.
Why don't you shut the fuck up? These bigger athletes.
Yeah.
I just can't take here while you disrespect, which is a part of the parent company that I'm employed by.
Yeah, no, because look,
What if you're really like that? Like a shill for them? Just like, hey, you shut the fuck up, man.
no, Joe. You know what? You know why? You know why? It's because of this right here. If I go, like you talking shit to some guy, and I go, hey, you know you talking? That's the heavyweight champion. You go, oh what? You go slapping. You go,
Yeah, but dude, if those guys, if they're really practicing that one move, it's like Bruce Lee said.
And they slap you in front of your girl?
Don't be a man.
yeah.
Do be aware of a man. Don't fear a man who has 10,000 techniques. Fear a man who's practiced one kick 10,000 times.
They've practiced slapping 10,000. They were slapped up.
Oh,
If that's how
yeah.
you go to sleep
Right.
in front of your lady
Yeah.
from a slap,
Baby, your fucking eyeball fell out.
are they allowed to backhand?
No.
no.
Wow,
No.
so
Like a
no.
strong
Is this
tip
guy
arm?
just gonna
That's the
sit here and
current-
take it? Look at
He's the
that,
current champ right here.
He's going out.
bro. Look how jacked that guy is, and he's letting this guy do
He's
it to him in
training?
the gym,
266 plus, super heavyweight.
Yep,
bro. In the
there you
gym,
go.
he just got brain damage for zero reason in the gym. Oh, that's Larry Wheels,
420.
bro. That's crazy,
Man, hit him right on.
Why would you? I
Right on
wish
the
I was
button.
friends with that dude. I would say, don't do that.
I'd say
Don't
that-
ever do that. That's a free brain damage.
Oh, I'd say that to both of them.
Oh, there's a woman.
Oh, you
Oh,
haven't seen
bro,
the woman?
Paige Van
Oh,
Zandt
bro.
just did it.
Whoa! Now I'm down
Paige
to
Van
watch
Zandt
that.
just
You
did her and
think you
some
are.
No,
You think you are.
for real?
her and
What?
some lady just slapped
He
each other
said
in the
he's going
face.
to do it.
Because I imagine like you get a big girl and she pulls her titties this way first, and when they go to bounce back, she fucking follows behind it.
Oh, momentum.
Right, a lot of torque. Yeah, a lot of torque.
Yeah, like the kind of like the way.
A cut?
Yeah, like the way
Yeah, I feel you.
the way Butterbean used his stomach.
Maybe add like a
Oh, like a little,
extra little something, something.
like you're drifting a
It's,
car.
it's hard to watch though, because
I don't like
especially when they're pretty.
Yeah, I don't like.
I know
I mean,
that's
call me
sexist, but
sexist.
yeah.
the bare knuckle fights for chicks. I'm like,
No.
yikes! Don't hurt
Nah,
your
man.
face. Don't hurt your face.
No.
It just means more. When a guy has his face cut up, like he's just a badass.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you
Got a
can still
few
find a lady.
Cheek fights. Girls don't get upset at that. Like, where'd you get that fighting?
No,
They
they're
don't- they don't-
attracted
yeah,
to
they
it.
don't get mad.
Yeah.
But a girl who's like been like, where'd you get those cuts? Bare knuckle fighting. Like,
Oh,
I mean, maybe you're cool. Maybe you're cool, but you
What?
might be out of your fucking mind. That's not normal behavior
No.
for the double X chromosomes.
Also, we don't look at that and go, oh, that's a mother.
yeah, but you know what? It's a special kind of dude though. That's like, you know what?
Right.
I love a bitch with
I
cauliflower.
like a
ears.
chick with a forehead scar.
Just
Yeah.
a struggle.
And that guy's
Chick
gonna,
who just got sliced with some elbow.
yeah, and that's a guy probably has a history of domestic violence.
Or meth.
Yes.
Ran into Joanna at that last UFC. She
Oh,
is
that's your-
just
are you still
looking
into her?
better than ever. Oh, we're in love. We
Yeah.
all have
Look how he
separate
says that with his
lives.
legs crossed in a way I've never done in my whole life.
Yeah.
I can't even get my legs to do that. Yeah, all right, laugh. This is like, who was that guy on Family Feud that was gay as fuck? Remember that dude?
What?
The host?
No, there was not Family Feud. Hollywood Squares. There was the one guy in Hollywood
Oh, with
Squares.
the confetti?
Yeah,
Rip
What
Taylor.
was his name? Rip Taylor. Yeah, that's him.
That's
There he
my,
is.
that's my mentor.
This is Tony. Oh yeah, we're in love. You know, yeah, we're in love. He's got a cigarette. Just we love each other. Like, who's gonna tell him he's gay? There he is.
Oh, come on.
You need that mustache for your life, son.
I just start throwing confetti out of my pocket. No.
That's what he done, Jack.
Stop making fun of me.
Stop making fun of me.
But do you,
Yeah, we're in love.
but Tony, do you think because you actually do got a thing for her?
We have a thing for each other.
But do you think you could date a chick that could whoop your ass?
I've thought about this many times. I like the danger. I like the idea.
You're
that
never
maybe-
going to be on top. You know that, right?
that maybe she went through my
You're
phone.
never going to be on top. She's going to be riding dick and see, Tony, I can kill you. I can kill you, Tony.
Yeah.
And she's
Did you come
I think
already?
if you guys get married, I'm an ordained minister.
Yes.
Can I do your marriage?
Yes.
And
Okay.
you know,
Set
love
then.
that.
and you can't break out of that leg lock.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
not breaking out of shit.
Nah.
Yeah, and by the way, when you're supposed to put the garbage out, put the fucking garbage out.
Yeah.
head kick.
No lip. No fucking I'm trying to watch TV. Shut the fuck up and put the garbage out.
Does she
Right?
does she have a man?
Like,
Is there,
who
is
you
there
talking to?
competition?
Even if she does, shut the fuck. Tony Hinchcliffe is her man. That's her soulmate.
We're in
We've
love.
known this for a long time.
We've known this.
Like, yo, if you keep talking to me like that, I'm gonna call Rose Mama Eunice over here.
Oh, no.
What do you mean?
She beat her.
Oh, I see.
It's like that's the only person that can have your back.
That Zhang Wei Li fight, that was the craziest one. When she
Oh,
got
yeah.
that giant hematoma on her forehead. That was
Dude,
nuts.
Tough love.
I'm
That
telling you.
fight was such a war.
Everybody, that should be mandatory watching every 6 months for any UFC fan because you kind of forget. I rewatched it the other day. It was on one of the hotels I was staying at. Oh my god!
You know, have you
it's crazy. I mean, crazy. The whole.
have you seen
fucking
have you
time.
seen Little Nicky when
Adam Sandler movie?
Adam Sandler?
It's the only
movie?
one I haven't seen.
Fuck. But Kevin Nealon gets tits on his head. That's what she looked like. It's almost identical.
Yeah, she had a giant hematoma on her head. But
It's like a
what
big
a war!
titty.
You know, another crazy war is the Yan Xiaonan fight. When Zhang Wei Li put her to sleep and she wakes up at the end of the round
And they let her put her in the corner.
and she's like, "What happened?"
Yeah.
And they just
I was
walk her
making
back
fun
to
of
the
it and
corner.
missed the entire fight.
She went to sleep.
She went to sleep.
She went to sleep and still fought 5 fucking how many rounds? Did she get
5
stopped?
rounds. 5
Did she get
rounds.
stopped at the end?
Maybe late in the 4th or 5th, but it went a while.
What a war!
I know. I was
though.
making fun of it. Wasn't paying attention.
When people don't like women's MMA, I'll let them watch those two fights. Like,
Yeah.
you watch those two fights, you tell me you don't like women's
No,
MMA.
it's just as good.
At the
In
highest
fact,
levels.
I think
calm down.
women's MMA is
But
the
calm down.
only. It's the only. MMA is the only sport where the women's side is just as entertaining to me.
Bro,
I
there's
agree.
some
I
women
agree
out
with
there.
that.
Except maybe tennis. You can throw tennis up there. But other than that,
Make sure you put your
That's
ballots in
that's
for Kamala
actually it.
Harris too. After that.
you disagree?
No.
Yes.
Well, listen,
wholeheartedly.
there's
Wholeheartedly.
some women that are
competition
super.
level?
Valentina Shevchenko, when she was in her prime, when she head kicked Jessica Ai, that's as good a head kick you're ever going to see in the sport. Jessica Ai goes
talking about the good
flatline,
But let me ask you this:
falls back.
so when Izzy knocked out Robert Whitaker, when talking about talent, you said she knocked out Jessica Ai.
Right, it's not the same level of talent in the sport overall.
They're gonna
But
get there.
But when Amanda Nunes knocked out Cyborg, it was one of the most exciting moments in MMA.
Fair.
Period.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's high
We were
level.
going crazy. We were
And-
like, wow.
And don't forget when Ronda Rousey, the end of that run when she got knocked out. That
Bro, when she got head kicked by Holly Holm, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
But but that wouldn't be considered high level, right? Because Ronda's striking compared to men's would be like
yeah,
eighth
but even
graders.
finishes,
No, I'm just talking about- I'm just talking about
finishes,
entertainment.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's two
Yeah.
different things.
It's the same thing like when Rose won the title.
how about when Misha Tate strangled Holly Holm to win the title?
Amazing.
That was crazy too.
Amazing.
Put her to sleep while Holly Holm's throwing punches while she's getting choked unconscious.
Wild.
Crazy.
I'm not. You're not going to argue. I'm not saying it's not entertaining.
It's not the same level.
It's not the same
It's
level.
not the same
That's
level.
all
I'm
I'm
saying is
arguing.
when
No, there's no way.
They're still in leather helmets. It's because they're
Right,
so
right.
new.
Right.
They're going to
right.
get there, but
Right,
they're
right,
still
right.
in leather helmets.
But they're
But they're-
leaps and bounds from when Ronda debuted.
Oh, leaps and bounds.
bounds
No, they're
from
moving faster than
Gina
the men.
Carano.
They're moving faster than the
Yes.
men
Leaps
because they
and bounds.
started.
I mean, Amanda Nunes. I mean, she's kind of gone now, right?
No, she might come back.
Okay,
She's
but
talking about coming back with Kayla.
But she
She'll
can
fight Kayla.
headline. She can headline a card.
oh yeah, yeah.
And what I'm saying is compare that to any other sport. Like, are you? No one. The women's Olympic basketball team had the least amount of
because they didn't have
attendance.
Caitlin Clark on it.
Right. But that's what I'm saying is like it's not.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, as far as women's sports,
No, it's not the same.
UFC dominates.
It's not even close.
No,
Oh, yeah,
not close.
totally.
It's
No,
also
no.
it's violence, man. Violence is more compelling than any other sport. Is the reason why football is so exciting is because of violence. It's a sport, it's a game,
Yeah.
but there's something crazy about watching guys tackle each other.
Well, but it's also because there's nothing missing. In the UFC, every single thing I can see in a man's fight, I can see in a woman's fight.
Right,
They don't
right,
they don't
right.
hold it back. They don't
Right.
change the rules.
They win by KO, they win by submission. Yeah.
Even though maybe
This fucking cat is good. He is
Super
fucking
good.
good. Super
Tall
slick.
for 125.
Tall as fuck.
Steve Erceg.
But manages to cut the weight really well because there's no fucking chance that guy weighs 125.
Bro, he's
No.
a sleeper. And you could tell, like, when he walking on the street, he looked like a nerd. How many dudes?
Super
you think
nerd.
Looks
made
like
the
a
mistake of
computer
fucking with that
programmer.
guy?
He's probably about $142 right now.
Yeah, at least. Yeah,
Something like
especially
that.
that height, right?
But man, he's so slick and so skillful. You know, he doesn't have the same type of moves as Sandhagen, but he kind of reminds me of like
And he's kind of
precision.
good at everything.
Yep,
Yeah.
kind of good at everything and KOs guys with sharp shots.
But this dude scares the fuck out of me.
He's a beast, and he comes from that same camp
Same
as
camp, yeah.
Izzy
Yeah.
and
City Kickboxing.
Volkanovski. Like that City Kickboxing camp is a nasty camp, man. Those guys are good,
Yeah, bro. When your last name is a different country, different where you from,
bro. And that place is like Kai Kara France. That place is just like a lion's den. You know, when you have lions dens like that, like the
Yeah.
original lion's den. The Ken Shamrock lines. Like,
Fuck yeah.
it's
Hammer House.
yeah, Hammer
AK.
House. Yeah, iron
Greg
sharpens
Jackson's.
iron,
Yeah.
man. When you got a bunch of killers together all in one room,
It's just hard to keep them together.
hard to keep them
Especially
together.
when you guys get successful and famous.
And
Disaster.
it's also guys just can only keep up that thing they do for so long, man. You can only keep up that thing you do for so long.
MMA is rare because, you can only keep it up for, what do you think, 4 years at your pinnacle? Depends, but
Depends
I'm saying
on
in
who you
general, like
are.
it's like 4,
Yeah.
like where you're at your pinnacle, like your
Yep.
top peak.
No one can keep it up
It's
forever.
that weird strip of mat down the middle. Are those lines? That
Yeah.
looks like a separation.
Yeah, that's
doesn't
where
it?
that's where
It's
it meets.
sewed. It's sewed together. They always have that.
You just don't
Why are
see
you
it
Why are you
this
worried
much.
about that when two men are fighting?
Well, I've just never
Look,
seen that before.
What about that design?
No, it looks like there's actual
Wow.
openings there.
I'm gonna call
it
you
doesn't
on
always.
and tell her
There's
you
no
can't
way it
have
always
those
looks like
lines.
that. That mat's usually.
I'm with
like-
you on this,
It
too.
looks like a mat usually.
It's just exactly what it looks like always.
No, it looks. You can see that there's space.
It's a
in
little
between.
more obvious.
Yeah, it's sticking out a little more. Guys aren't tripping.
Somebody's
on it,
going to
though.
get fired because of Tony Hinchcliffe. He's roasting the mat designer. See,
Who'da
yeah,
put it
there's
together?
Yeah, you got a good point.
Yeah.
There's some
Definitely
creases.
sticks out more.
There's spaces.
Let's look at the fight though.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't think it was gonna.
Kyle France had some neurological problems after his last fight.
Really?
what
Yeah.
you mean neurological?
Well, he got tested and he was having some neurological issues, and they told him to take quite a bit of time off of striking and contact.
More guys need
And
to
he
take
did.
time off, though.
Uh-huh.
Like, I know it's not the cool thing. Guys are chomping at the bit, and that's why you have managers. But the problem with that, too, is, like, I love Izzy taking time off, and he's one of the greatest ever, if not the greatest. But it's, to your point, how you're saying it's a short window,
Yep.
and they go, oh, but you got to rest. It's like, I get that, but I'm 28, 29, fighting the 185-pound division. So, that the longer I take off, the less fights I'm going to get.
Right,
So
but
it's a weird thing,
It's
man.
a balancing act, but you got to have people around you that are doing the actual work in terms of like testing you, and they did that with him. They did like neurological tests, and it was an unfavorable result. And then later on, he did it, and he had a much better result. So he was happy that he did it. He took the time off. You got to recover. You get knocked in the head a bunch of times. You got to recover.
Especially at the lighter weights. You got more time, man.
Well, I mean, I think in all weights, man. I mean, like think about what happened with Volkanovski, right? If he doesn't take that fight with Izzy on short notice, with Islam on short notice, which I think was crazy to begin with. When you're dealing with the best pound-for-pound fighter on earth, and you fight him in 10 days' notice, there's no way.
Was it like 8 days?
Something crazy.
But think how fast Volkanovski went to pound for pound, basically number one. We're all talking about him.
Yep.
And then a week later, it's like, oh, he's the worst, right?
Well, a week
Maybe
later
like
he gets
2 months.
caught, but then he fights Ilia Topuria and gets starched again.
Yep.
Too quick, in my opinion. Real quick after a head kick
Agree.
So he apparently he didn't get to train as much because he had to pass those neurological tests before he could even start.
Right. No contact, but you can hit the bag. You can do a bunch of stuff. You can hit mitts. You can do a bunch
You
of
work
stuff.
on technique and get better.
Yeah, it just you can't do anything that hurts your head. And believe it or not, even hitting the bag can hurt your head.
Yes.
Like if you've been concussed, you really shouldn't be hitting the
Right,
bag.
you shouldn't be doing nothing.
Because every time you're hitting something, you're jarring your body. Bang,
he was saying like, and that's part of the test. Like you just have to spell stuff and read stuff.
Yeah.
And imagine struggling.
Oh, I'd fail that shit right now.
Bro, it's it's hard to know because different people have a different result. Some people can get hit in the head and they're fine. Like Mark Hunt, like that dude is fine.
But it's also hard to know, like, yeah, Mark has a chin, but if you gave that test to him when he was 21,
Right.
and then you give him a test when he's 30 after fighting K1 and Pride and shit.
Yeah, good point.
And then some people get hit in the head and they die.
Yep.
Have you ever heard of them pulling a judge off the card during the fight?
No, I haven't.
That happened just a little bit
No
ago.
fucking way.
Why? For what scorecard?
The Tuivasa fight.
Oh, because he gave it.
All 3 rounds. Tai Tuivasa has been relieved of his duties for the rest of the night. Wow.
They said how he hit the showers.
Oh, yeah.
That's I've never seen that happen before.
Look,
and
we're
I've
missing,
seen
we're missing
awful
some shit,
fucking
man.
judges.
Ursic's in trouble. Kai Kara Francis caught him. Oh, he hit him again. Oh, Ursic's in big trouble. That's it.
Oh,
wow.
What a fucking comeback.
Oh, my goodness. And we were like paying attention to Tai Tuivasa.
Your brain's 100%, sir.
Damn.
Huge win.
That's a great result of taking time off, letting yourself heal, get back to 100%.
Now, what do you
And
think
now you have
Izzy's
this
gonna do?
Now you have this giant win. Well, hopefully we'll find out real soon.
But think about it, this catapults him. Now let's give your
Yeah.
teammate just
Just
won.
beat up
Yeah.
Michael from
He
the
had
office.
time off. Yeah.
By the way, you think Dricus du Plessis gives a fuck about this? He doesn't care.
No, he's
that
a
guy's.
savage.
This is a big win for Kai Kara France. That's
Massive,
huge.
bro.
Huge.
Because they're both coming off losses.
So
Yeah.
wait a minute, who fired the judge?
The
UFC?
commission.
Dana gets to
UFC.
do
Well,
that?
let's take a
Commission,
second.
someone,
Let's take a second to soak in the fact that judge did give all 3 to.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I mean,
Boom,
that's
look at that left
crazy.
hook. Oh, that left hook's crazy.
Oh,
We
Dana.
missed all this. Oh my God, we missed all this.
Good for Kai Kara France.
bro. That's big.
Dana doesn't have any control over commission. That's
Look
what
at
people
this.
don't
Look at
understand.
this. Watch this left hook. Bang, son. Look at those legs dipping up. That's beautiful. Well, the commission probably thought it was an egregious scorecard because we saw Jairzinho teeing off on him on one round.
Yeah, and you get 30-27.
yeah.
They're probably like, hey, Homer, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, there
This is
wasn't a round that he
that's a
won.
big win, man. That's a
Massive, bro. Because
big-
they're both coming off losses. Now think of Steve Ursic. You're on top of the world, right?
Yeah.
Razor sharp
Yep.
decision. Now you're down 2.
And now you got KO.
half your pay.
But this is huge for Kai Kara France because Kai Kara France now becomes the most compelling guy for the featherweight title other than Brandon Moreno, who's already fought Pantoja
It's
twice.
tough. And then remember that other homeboy.
Three
they just-
times? Did he fight him 3 times?
3 times. But then remember, there's not a ton of contenders. That's how Steve Ursic got in there.
Right.
And because they let homeboy go because he's difficult
Right.
to deal with.
Yeah, Makayev. Yeah.
Think about that.
That dude. How
Must have been
20
super difficult.
So difficult. He's fucking undefeated.
Yeah, 21-0.
Undefeated and tough as shit. Remember when he got leg locked and he did not
Savage,
tap?
yeah.
Bro, his knee bar was horrific. I was like, he might ruin his career.
I wish they would change this too. The guy knows he lost. Let him leave.
No. Shut up.
Nah, you
Stay
gotta take
put.
this in.
Stay
You gotta
put.
take it in.
And then you
Look,
better
it's killing him.
Look at
and
that.
then clap.
Yeah,
you gotta
you gotta
clap.
clap.
There you
There
go.
it is. Yep.
That's how men do it. You gotta clap. Good job, bro.
Hey, give him a hug
you got
right here.
me. You
Give him a
got me.
hug. Does that stadium
Quick
look
hug.
small?
No, that's just
It doesn't
one,
go
one
back
weird
deep.
view of it.
The what?
Just a weird view of it. That's a big place.
That's not the same place like
No, they're in
Rhonda and
Perth.
Holyfield.
They're in
Yeah.
Perth. So I mean, if I had to guess, it looks like 10,000.
Because the biggest gate,
Well, Sydney's huge. That's a
that's
big
where
place.
Holly and Rhonda set the record. And
Melbourne's
I think
huge.
Izzy set the record too. Yeah, Melbourne is where they set the record.
Etihad,
Yeah,
right?
those Etihad. That's
Yeah.
big. But I'm telling you, man, the Japanese were doing it way bigger. Where's that?
It's big. It's 15,000 seats.
Where they're at right now?
Yeah.
Right. That's like less than T-Mobile. The real big ones are the Japanese. What they did in Pride, they
Tokyo
had
Dome?
80,000.
90,000, yeah.
Bro, they had 80,000 people.
Every
UFC ever
time.
done Japan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Multiple events in
Yep.
Japan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're great audience members. They know everything that's going on.
They're
Like,
not
when
as
someone-
wild.
When someone passes the guard, they all applaud.
Yeah.
They like
they're
technique.
tuned in. They're tuned in. They're real quiet while the fight's going on. It's crazy. It feels weird. It feels different. They're just really watching and appreciative. Like martial arts is such a deep history in Japan.
Of, like respect.
Have they ever done China?
Oh yeah.
No, I mean they definitely have.
Beijing.
Yeah. But yeah, they've done. Didn't they?
Bisping
Where
fought
else?
Gaslam in Beijing, right?
Yep. Where else? At least 2 or 3 events.
Yeah.
Macau too. Is that what does Macau count? What is Macau?
I don't know.
Does that count as its own country?
No, that would be considered China, right? That would count.
That's a
China
good
district.
But there's they have casinos over there. They say they make Vegas look like fucking Reno.
God, I bet those slot machines, bro. Just
I
those
heard their
Asian people smoking.
casinos over there in Asia are just bonkers, just bananas. What is this one? Is that Macau? Look at that.
That's China, right?
Yeah.
Is it in China? So I know they did a UFC there, and my friends that went and worked it, they were like, bro, it makes Vegas look like a joke, look like Barstow.
I have no desire to go there.
Well, if you lived over there, you spoke Chinese, probably a good move. If you're really into gambling.
I'm going to skip.
They had to change the MGM, the design at the MGM, because they fucked up, and they had a mouth where it was like the lion's mouth, and the people were coming through the lion's mouth, and the Chinese people were like, you out of your fucking mind? You know what kind of bad luck this is?
Oh, really?
To walk through the lion's mouth? This is so
wow.
stupid. So they had to redesign the whole thing.
That's how much business they bring.
Of course.
Holy fuck.
Do they even have lions over there?
See if
I
you can
didn't know.
find that.
Let's go, Izzy.
Style Bender!
Yeah, baby.
I guarantee you'd win on my podcast. I really need him to win.
Video?
What's that?
You have him booked? Is that what you said?
No, I
See it, or you wanna see
guaranteed
where
him
the
to
attack
win.
happened?
Hold on a second. What, Jamie?
You just want to see it, or do you want to see the attack video?
Attack video? What attack
The
video?
Lions?
No, you weren't listening.
Sorry.
When the MGM was first constructed, you had to go through a lion's mouth to get into the building, and they had to rebuild it.
Mouth, yeah.
What is this science fiction movie? What is this shit? This looks good.
No, I'm out.
No. Crap.
You're out already?
Bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything's
I don't
crap.
it.
Slingshot? That looks
Nah,
good.
I'm out. What's
What the
it
fuck is
about?
wrong with you? He's going out into space.
Nah, bro.
In theaters.
Y'all ain't with that?
That's it right there. So that was the original thing. It says Vis Myths Busted. It's not true. It's not true. Is it fake?
What's the headline?
According to pervasive Las Vegas myth, the mouth of the MGM and Lions served as the casino's hotel entrance. Even the Pulitzer Prize winning Las Vegas Sun described the original MGM Grand entrance in March 2001 as a huge lion head with its wide open mouth serving as its doorway. As you see from the photo below, this just wasn't true.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
mouth's
so
closed.
it's not going through the mouth, but it's going like into the lion. It looks like it's
Yeah,
the
it's
lion's
going under
mouth.
its crotch.
But they did change it. And I think, okay, it's been widely reported that many Chinese gamblers believe that traveling anywhere through the representation of a lion's mouth invites bad luck. Not nearly as much bad luck as traveling through an actual lion's mouth, presumably. What does that mean? Presumably, but enough? Okay. It was literally that. It wasn't literally true that they entered through the lion's mouth, former MGM Mirage spokesman Alan Feldman told Casino.org, but many customers believed it to have the same negative vibes and refused to use that entrance. Yeah, so it's true.
Yeah.
But it is true.
They went around a door.
So they had to change it.
But also they were saying, where is it? There's other shit like the Rio and Encore Casino hotels are entirely missing floors 40 through 49. The number 4 is considered unlucky because it sounds like a Chinese or Japanese words for death.
Jesus.
God, dog.
Yeah, there was like,
we have
I
any
remember
fun?
there was other,
but they not missing the 4th floor.
there's other certain floors that they didn't have.
a
I
great
forget what it
point.
was. But meanwhile, that's like the 13th floor.
Or 14th.
But the 13th floor, it's bullshit. It's like Shooter Jennings had a song about it. It's like, you know what floor you're on. You know the 14th floor, bitch. It's like what the point is, like in Asian cultures, gambling is huge. It's like why the best pool players come from the Philippines. They gamble. It's all about gambling over there. And so because these guys are gambling for such intense amounts of money.
Like I said, and a
get
lot of
good.
like their like luck and stuff is built into their culture. Like
Right.
their New Year's.
They got
Yes.
lucky fish,
Luck
dragons.
is,
People like
luck
wish
is
that you have
huge.
more money.
Luck is huge. Luck is huge. It's a big deal. And gambling's a big deal. It's a big part of the culture. So if you have something that like doesn't appeal to Asians and it's a gambling venue,
You're gonna switch that shit up.
You switch that shit up quick. They don't want to. You don't want them going over to the Tropicana or wherever the fuck they're gonna go. In the world of like pool, Asians are some of the biggest gamblers ever.
And that's why they're so good at pool.
Yeah, because they're playing for a lot of
money on
money,
it,
so they
yeah.
get really good at it. It's like there's consequences and there's value in being really good.
I'm trying to think, what else are they good at?
Ping pong, huge ping pong players. I mean, go to the Beijing Olympics.
Yeah.
Didn't the Chinese basketball team beat the American basketball team?
Absolutely not, sir.
Did I make that up?
Yeah, what the fuck?
How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Didn't they? You know
No,
what's funny
that's-
when American team beat the Chinese math team? Do you know that?
Really?
Yeah. You want to see what the American players look like?
Are they all
What's take a
Chinese?
guess?
Chinese Americans?
Yeah.
Trying to,
See if you can find the photo of the American team that won the math competition.
It's like that in esports too. Like all our gamers and shit, all our top.
Is it a meme? Is it a fake? Is it fake?
I don't know that it's fake, but it's definitely a shit post.
God.
I love a good shit post.
Oh my God.
USA Matthew Williams beats China for the first time in 20 years.
That
Bro,
can't
that's legit. They won.
Is that real?
America.
3 years ago.
Shut up, you fucking communist. Of course it's real. America. Fuck yeah. Coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
I don't know about this one.
Which one?
The story.
Shut. Just close the laptop. I think we have enough. I think we have plenty of information to form a conclusion. True. Look, there it goes. Shit.
Yeah, those look
Oh, goddamn it, regular Americans. This is bullshit.
Hell yeah.
But this is a different year. This is before they brought in the 18.
Yeah, we're second
know what
place.
it
They
is.
squeaked by that year.
It's just a meme.
With regular Americans, they just squeaked by.
that's hilarious.
Just a meme.
I wonder how big of a star Zhang Weili is over there. She must be huge.
You would assume, right?
You know?
'Cause
First UFC Chinese champion.
Yeah, one thing I was going to say.
Dominant.
Yeah, they be watching her
got back to
twerk
the-
her little flapjacks.
Well, that's why that Yan Xiaonan fight was so big. Two Chinese citizens fighting for the world title, and two of the best, and a really fucking good fight.
Good fight. How many people viewed it in China, I wonder?
Oh my God, it must have been off the
They have
charts.
so many people.
Must have been off the charts.
Who's that huge? It was a huge Chinese boxer that was like
Yes.
hot and cold and hot and cold. You know what I'm
Right.
talking about? What was the guy's name?
He's huge, and he wanted to fight Joshua because he beat him in the amateurs.
Right, but he was just. I don't know what was wrong.
He'll win.
You're
like
not talking
one-
about the guy who knocked out Deontay Wilder.
Yes.
Yes. He just knocked out Deontay, and he's 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude's 40.
Yeah. Ain't nobody trying to see that.
Yeah, with Deontay, man, it's like.
It's like you just don't always get him at 100%.
Oh
it seems
my
like.
God.
Well, I
Here
just
we
feel
go.
like with Deontay, it's like there's only so many times you can get KO'd. You know, there's only so many times.
He did ayahuasca and get all friendly though.
That's a problem.
That'll do it.
That's a problem. It is. Connected Spirits World. Tell us what Twitter thinks about all this, Brian.
Hey, I'm ADHD. I need constant stimulation.
This is a fight. You're about to see one of the craziest fights ever in the middleweight division.
I'm so ready for
Adesanya's
this.
fucking
Arguably the
stories.
greatest of all time,
Yeah.
other than Anderson Silva.
Yeah. I
think
Coming
he's
back.
better.
Well, you know, they're different eras. It's
always weird to argue that, right? Because
It's
again, it's
hard.
completely different. But also, one tested positive for PEDs, one didn't. Just gonna throw that.
That's
out
not
there.
fair.
That's why I always bring up BJ Penn. Whenever anybody talks about the greatest, I always bring up BJ. But I was there, dude. I was there when BJ was storming the castle.
Real deal.
When he knocked out Sean Shirk, I was like, who's
With a
beating
knee?
this guy?
Yeah, good luck.
Who's beating that guy?
But also, you could also argue Izzy's fighting better competition.
You could also argue that if Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson had anybody near his class in his division, like, he's the best.
Yes.
You know, the only problem with
Skill-wise.
Mighty Mouse is that, like, skill-wise, he's the greatest representation of martial arts I've ever seen.
He's the most
in a fight.
complete in all areas.
In all areas. And because he's not burdened by gravity, the way he can move, the things that he can do are
Mighty
just...
Mouse.
And then you know, who always fucks up the argument?
Who?
GSP.
GSP was awesome,
Because
too.
you got to throw him in the hat, and he's
100%. You also have to throw John Jones in the hat.
yeah.
John Jones is,
This is why John Jones trumps all of them, because John Jones doing that light heavyweight and heavyweight, where the level of error is so small. Where Mighty Mouse can zig when he should have zagged and gets hit, and he can still win the fight. John can't. He's finding that much tougher. I think.
But dude, I watch Mighty Mouse like go from a suplex to an arm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nobody can do that.
No one can do it.
No one can do that.
No. He's 125
It's
pounds.
also, I was going to say, it's a massive advantage of that weight division.
Yeah, it's a massive advantage. You can move that fast. But, John Jones did have some split decision victories.
Why bring up bullshit?
Yeah, I mean, the Thiago Silva fight
But no real losses.
or the Thiago Santos fight. No real losses.
Dominic Reyes,
No, Dominic
closest loss.
Reyes close to a loss.
That one's
you could
close.
call. It was close. I mean, Dominic was. I think John had lost a lot of motivation during that time.
Yeah, he's
It's-
fighting nobody. And it's not no disrespect to them, but you're John. You go from fighting Chael, Vitor, Machida, DC.
When John's at his
Gustafsson.
best is like when John fought DC, like especially the second time. That's John at its best because like there's a bit of rivalry.
Yep.
They hate each other. They're
And
very.
you know what? That was also DC at his best.
Yep. Well, definitely the first fight. The second fight, man, that head kick. John just he fucking knew it was coming too. He knew DC had that tendency. They actually even talked about it in the press conference. They talked about it. He said, "You think I'm going to lean to the right and you're going to head kick me?" And he did it.
And DC got taken down, but also remember that first fight, John tested hot.
He definitely did.
Damn, I keep forgetting that.
Before I spoil it, are you waiting to see how Craig Jones did tonight?
Yeah, how did he do?
He won.
He choke her out?
Yeah.
Did he get her back?
Yeah. It's a video.
Did he get her back?
Yeah. Gabby Garcia, I mean, he did it gently. He was nice to her.
Why she got...
Because Gabby Garcia weighs like 240 pounds.
Why is this happening?
Because they made this challenge match. She's tapping. Because Gabby Garcia is a multiple-time world champion, and she's like 240 pounds.
But damn, she ain't even get the braids took out, bitch. What you doing?
Well, you know, she wants to look good.
Good for Craig.
Like, that's more important than...
I could have told you, if there was betting on that fight, I would have bet everything I've ever earned in my life. I would have leveraged it. I would have called banks. I would have called my business manager and said, "What else can we sell? What else can we sell? Like, what are the odds? How much money? This is free money unless he breaks his neck."
So she knew too that she was going to lose?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knew. There's no way. Craig Jones is the second best grappler in the world.
Yeah. It was a spectacle.
Right. I mean, he's a phenom. He's a phenom. And the only reason why he's not number one is Gordon Ryan.
Yes.
If you didn't have this dude who's doing juice 365 days a year, training every fucking day, studying like a savant, super smart, freakishly strong, technique off the charts, the best ever.
Yeah.
If that guy doesn't exist, Craig Jones is number one.
When I finally got to watch him live, I was like, I get it.
Bro, Gordon is a special athlete, man. Yeah. And, you know, there's a kind of mind that guy has that's a 1 in 10 lifetimes.
You see it in other, like Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah.
You see in Kobe.
He reminds me a lot of Magnus Carlsen.
You have
I've been
to be
watching
insane.
a lot of him lately.
You have to be insane to be that good. You have to be insane. There's like 5 dudes that have that level of insane dedication amongst all sports in the world.
And the second
Lance
dude,
Armstrong.
Don't forget the second dude is Danaher. The second insane motherfucker is his coach.
Well, he always says Danaher's the cheat code.
He is, man.
He's a character in a movie.
He wears a rash guard at bars.
Bro, he's a character in a movie.
He's literally like Mr. Miyagi. Like, you see him sitting on the side in his fucking gi.
But it's just his background. The guy was a professor of philosophy at Columbia, and then gets in love with jiu-jitsu when he's working as a bouncer, and then decides to only teach jiu-jitsu and sleeps on the mat and is training every day.
Simplest. Only has like one spoon and a bowl.
Give a fuck about anything other than jiu-jitsu.
Your trends.
Doesn't give a fuck about anything other than being effective. And before he was all fucked up, before his knee was destroyed and he got to get a hip replacement, he's all banged up, man, like real bad from injuries, and a lot of it's from rugby. But before he was banged up totally, he was a nightmare. Everybody I know that rolled with him when he was younger, like, dude, his technique was so good, it was terrifying. He just had a bad knee. His knee was destroyed from rugby.
Things happen for a reason, though. He goes on to become this, once-in-a-lifetime coach.
He would have been a once-in-a-lifetime fighter, too. Yeah. I mean, he's a real freak. But the fact that he can channel that kind of mindset of being an elite grappler with a genius mind into another genius like Gordon, who's also just as dedicated as him.
And physically gifted.
And mindset. But he even says, he goes, I'm not very athletic. He says it's all just technique and control.
But that's the gamble, right? It's like, how do you know that that's the person?
You don't. Well, you know when he's a kid.
Yes.
Because like he was obsessed by the time he was like a kid.
He's an outlier.
You know, and then by the time he gets, he trained with Tom DeBlas, and then by the time he gets to John Danaher and Henzo's school in New York, he's already pretty good. And then those guys in that Henzo's academy in New York, there were so many high-level guys.
And I bet you there's some
Eddie Wolverine.
There's some child hanging around their gym that's going to be a fucking...
Oh, guarantee you. There's murderers there right now. Gary Tonin. That whole gym was so high level. And then, of course, Henzo himself, like his background, like he's direct Gracie lineage.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Did you catch that?
No, what did he do?
He handed him a Monster Energy can over the cage, and he took a little sip.
Yeah,
that's filled with water.
It's bullshit. It's for the sponsors.
Oh, okay. I thought it was cheating.
No.
Damn, dog, you're throwing him away.
Listen, by the way, that ain't gonna help you. There's not a fuck. You could drink all the monsters you want
No,
to
I
fight
don't
in
think.
Israel.
No,
at a
I'm
time.
saying like there's not really monster in the
like
can.
a-
There's something else in the can.
It's water.
No. It's all checked. All that stuff's checked.
Yeah.
It's just for their sponsorship. And you see after the fight, a lot of times they have empty cans and they pretend to drink
Yeah,
it.
you
It's
gotta
kinda
stay off
corny.
Twitter, dog. You gotta
Yeah.
stay off
Yeah,
Twitter.
you
man.
think-
you gotta stay off Twitter?
He's,
He's
on
like, "This is a
performance
conspiracy."
enhancer energy drink.
I'm gonna see
He's
what
like,
Alex
"Oh,
Jones
Izzy's-
has to say about this.
DDP's fucked, man. That's a monster in that
Look at that
can.
jacket. I want a jacket like that. That's the next Kill Tony. I'm buying a jacket like that.
How many does he have?
Oh, Bruce.
1,000.
Bruce.
Sponsored.
He has 1,000 of them.
He puts so much heart and energy and pride into each one of these things. I mean, it is
Greatest
so
ever.
cool.
In the last one, he had Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler embroidered, like sewed, like their images inside of the lining of his jacket.
Yeah.
But the fight got canceled, so he had it made previously before the fight, just for him, just for him.
They just
so
had
like,
it stored in his closet.
yeah, he's a wizard. He's the best ever. He's the greatest announcer in the history of combat sports.
Will never be another.
There's not even a close second.
Yeah, correct.
I've known that guy for 25 years or something like that. I've known him forever. I
Best
met
ever.
him in 1997 when he was doing those old UFCs.
You know, he manages his brother.
Yeah, well, he's the one who figured out how to patent
Yep.
Let's Get Ready to Rumble.
Yep.
Put a trademark on that. They sell that shit. They make millions of dollars just from
Oh,
Let's
him and his
Get Ready
brother
to
are
Rumble.
balling.
Balling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
He's a
can't
great
say-
guy, too.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Bruce.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
And he's just the most exciting announcer ever. Like, when he gets you fired up for, like, if I was there, give me a little volume. Let me hear this shit.
All right, Joe.
Let's go. Let's get kicked off YouTube. Fuck it.
Wow.
I know a guy. I can get our call removed. Oh, here we go.
Come on, Izzy.
Oh my God. Here
Boy,
we
locked
go.
in. Boy, locked in.
Locked in.
I see him clipping
is it.
DDP as he comes in.
Bro, he looks really good, man. Physically, he looks really good. Doesn't he look like a little thicker?
Yeah, he does.
Well, I think he knew that this was going to be a physical fight. A lot of the training footage, you saw a lot of like heavy
Yes.
inside fighting and heavy grappling.
Not only does he look thicker, he looks less flabby kind of than
Yeah, he
usual.
looks
Remember he had
tighter.
that tit
Talking
that
about
one
that one
time?
titty.
Yep.
Yeah, he had that one.
Well, that
tit.
was a problem. He had an infection.
But he was saying, I read a thing where he was eating Uber Eats and shit a lot
Oh, that's
previous
not good.
fights, and this one he ate super clean to increase his everything.
Damn. Uber Eats gave him one fat titty.
I think it's a lot of Uber
He
Eats.
caught a bad onion ring.
Just one titty. Just the one tit grows fat.
One titty.
I don't know
He
if I
got some
believe
fucking
that,
seed
Tony.
oils in his titty. Bro, a dude does not want that, especially a dude who takes his shirt off and fucks people up for a living.
Bro, nightmare.
I think I asked him about it one time, and he was like a little taken
I
aback.
never want to see this guy win. I don't know why.
Dricus?
I'm telling you, I feel the same way. He's so heelish. He's a
Yeah,
natural.
I just
to
want to
me.
root against him.
Yep.
Bro, he's a tank, man.
Got a
He's
hateable
a
face.
problem. Yeah, he's a tough son of a bitch. He's
Yeah.
awkward as fuck.
And he says the N-word, right?
yeah.
No, does
Yeah, he does a lot.
When did he say
He's from
that?
South Africa, and you can say it if
Oh,
you're
I was
South
joking.
Wait a
African.
minute.
Does he?
Are you sure?
Doesn't he?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
I'm
you're
almost
thinking of-
positive.
You're
That'd be
thinking of
frowned
Mike Perry.
upon.
I thought
No,
he
thinking
did.
of Mike
even
Perry.
Mike Perry doesn't say it anymore. It's frowned upon.
Not anymore.
You know this.
But there's a yeah, I've heard of this. It was a big part of my special.
I know. My favorite
Oh, here we
part.
go. Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go, baby.
Come on,
God.
boys.
Here we go.
Did they hit gloves?
Yeah, they did. They did. They hit gloves.
I don't like
oh
that.
my goodness.
Dricus is gonna charge.
He's gonna get clipped.
That's going to be a
Oh
mistake.
my
That's what I'm
god.
thinking.
Oh my
That's what I'm
god.
He's gonna
thinking.
get clipped.
Bro, this is as intense
Izzy.
before a fight
I need
as
Izzy
you
to
can
win.
get. Grudge, world title, one of the greatest ever coming back, trying to win the title.
I just want right now to be the only time Izzy's back is against that fence.
Bro, this looks intense. Here we go. Here we fucking go.
I'm
Here we
nervous.
go.
Come on, those gold gloves are pretty
Backing him
dope.
up right
Hey,
now.
I was thinking this in the gym today. I was thinking, I wonder if Dricus tries to exploit the fact that Izzy is heavy on that left leg sometimes.
With kicks, heavy kicks.
Yes. Well, with low kicks, because Alex exploited that. Alex did a lot of chopping at the calves in the first fight in particular, and
Yeah,
even
that's
in
what
the
he's
first
doing.
round of the second fight. Yeah, I was thinking
That's
that
what
right
he's
away.
going for. But you're not Alex Pierre.
Right, he's not, but he is a good kickboxer, and his team is very good at formulating strategies. They did a really good job of having him fight southpaw against Whitaker. That was a big factor,
Yeah.
because Whitaker seems to have a little bit of a problem with southpaws when he gets caught with that right hook, and that's what he caught him with that rocked him. He caught him with actually almost like a strong jab off the right
and he
side.
had some success against Strickland too.
Yeah. I want to see if he charges and chops at those legs in the middle of the melees, you know? Oh,
good
nice
kick.
inside.
There he goes.
Oh, he caught him with that right hand.
He's already cutting it
Tell me,
off.
bud.
Yep.
Yeah.
You think a clip coming in like
The
that?
first time I saw Dricus was live, and he was charging like a bull. I can't remember. It was like 3-4 fights ago or something.
He's
The
tempered
rhino.
that. He's tempered that. He used to have these blitzes where
Yeah.
he would like have his chin up in the air and charge forward.
Yeah.
I think though also those were the days where his mouth was
Ooh,
that left hook.
there it is.
Although his mouth was open a lot during those fights because he had a nice kick to the body.
It was a cardio problem too.
Because he had a completely destroyed nose.
Yep.
So he got his nose reconstructed, and now he could breathe out of his nose. And since then, he's looked amazing.
Du Plessis has a cardio problem?
Oh, he did. That was
his
a
coach
good.
said he could only breathe 6% out of his nose, which I thought was bullshit. But then he got it fixed, and that motherfucker has cardio.
Yeah, that was a nice high kick by Dricus right there. Izzy blocked it, but you see Izzy's got that right hand up higher now.
Dricus just hits so fucking hard, man.
And he's a dog, dude. The dude,
he
he's
is.
a dog. I mean, he's trying to kill you.
Bulldog.
Yeah, and he's really hard to hurt, man. Like in the Strickland fight. Oh, nice low kick by Izzy.
Tony thought DDP said the N-word a lot.
I
That's-
swear
I
to
don't
God,
think
I
he
could
does,
swear
dude.
I saw a clip of him on
It
Twitter.
was something different. I think he said something about being like the first African champion.
No, he definitely did that.
They said that.
Izzy went on that rant.
Yeah.
against
Well,
saying
Izzy said that to him.
Yeah.
What's up? Like
Yeah.
he did when I was holding the
Yeah, I
microphone.
remember
He's
that.
saying
Yeah.
dropping the N-word?
Yeah, Izzy was.
Yes. It was awkward.
He's like, my African brother. He goes, I'm no brother of yours.
Oh, I
Interesting.
just Googled it. It's because Adesanya called him the N-word.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Are you rooting for him now? You should root for him just
No
because you feel
way.
bad.
No, Izzy watches Kill Tony every Monday.
Yeah, he's the
He
man.
does.
Loves it.
He
Posts
loves it,
about it and
yes.
everything.
He's
He
one of
looks
the
good, man.
guys.
Yeah.
He looks good. And
You see
from
that
this,
takedown defense?
And from this distance, this is Izzy at his very best.
All day, brother.
If you can.
He's the master at distance.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
man.
Oh,
But he's also
the
the
best.
master at timing.
Yep.
And his kickboxing is super technical. He's setting things up all the there.
Oh.
He's setting things up all the time.
I love that.
Do you
he's
think
getting
he
away
knocked
from
out
that fence.
Alex, bro? How wild
Yep.
is that?
Wild.
Ooh.
I mean, he's moving away from these big shots. So instead of standing there like Sean does, a nice low kick there by Dricus. Instead of standing there like Sean does, Izzy's on his bike.
Yep.
And he looks real good. Looks
He's
real
actually-
good on the outside.
He looks focused.
Oh, but that high kick is sneaky as fuck, man. He's done that a couple times.
Let's go, baby.
That's it,
Oh,
baby.
Izzy.
Here we go.
Good combo by Izzy.
Nice combo. He's got to be careful for that left high kick, man, because Dricus is sneaky with that shit.
And Izzy's blocking with one hand, which people don't realize is trouble, man.
Well, it's trouble when Dricus throws that left. Ooh, he hurt him with that right hand. Oh, another low kick.
No.
Oh,
Get off the fucking fence, Izzy.
Yeah, exactly.
Izzy just shook his head, which is never a good
Never
sign.
good. That means it hurt.
He just low kicks him again.
Yep. You're right, Joe.
I mean, that's what I would do. If I was in his corner, I would say, you look at the Alex fight. 2 fights in a row, he had real problems.
Oh,
Another one.
nice uppercut.
Great uppercut.
Nice.
That high guard's perfect for Izzy.
And that kick to the body. Oh,
Oh.
there's that left kick again,
This
man.
motherfucker can kick better than I thought.
Bro, he's sneaky with that left.
Yeah, he is.
He's sneaky.
That thing's coming over the top fast.
And
Izzy
the
changes
motherfucker
stances.
takes a shot, too. Oh, there's that left again.
Yeah, but Izzy's starting to feel himself now.
But here's the thing, brother. When you get those on the forearm, it fucks your arm up so bad. Ooh, nice right
That's
hand
what
to
I'm
the
saying.
rod.
You got to have 2 hands
Ooh,
on.
another
You got to
one.
have 2 hands on. It's going to
Yeah.
break your forearm.
It can break your forearm
Yes,
for sure.
especially that-
Oh, we chopped at the leg again.
Those kicks, this motherfucker. See, that blitz is what's going to get him fucked up.
Yeah, it's going to get him knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, that's what we want.
There it is again, the high kick. Bro, that left high kick is
It's going to be
sneaky.
a problem if Izzy doesn't start getting 2 hands.
Also, just holding pads, getting kicked by those sucks.
Yeah, man.
If you take 3, 4 of those in the meat of your forearm, you think your leg goes numb. The thing about your leg going numb is you got to walk on it. Your arm, you're still moving around, but you might be in fucking agony.
Yeah,
you got
'cause
a
Izzy-
shin
Izzy-
slamming
Izzy
into your
keeps
forearm.
all Izzy's doing is this. So that
I mean,
What should he-
none of them have
What's up?
been
What should he be doing?
this.
like this. You got to do like this, and you want to catch it on the side of the bone.
And then this
like
this softens it. So it's like you got 2.
the worst thing you got is this.
This.
Because if you go like one hand,
It's gonna break.
Snap that shit. Snap that shit. So many guys have gotten their forearm snapped by catching a kick. Remember Frank Shamrock and Kung Lee?
Oh, bro.
Snap. His arms just snapped. It happens so often.
Oh my God, this fight's fight's so exciting. I had to uncross my legs.
I had to text Joanna, send her a heart emoji and a fist.
We're in love.
I want you guys to get married.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Let's go.
We just need her on board. We'll be good.
Sound like a real stalker.
You will be my bitch, Tony.
I just need her on board.
She's
Like,
gonna
she
make you wear
doesn't
a
know
dog collar, son. She's gonna make you wear a dog. She's gonna peg you.
She's unbelievable in real life. Like,
She got upgraded too. Yeah.
There we go.
well,
Upgrade.
I mean,
What you mean? She got a BBL?
no comment.
No,
That
no,
would be
no,
fucking
no.
dope.
That would
No.
be ridiculous. That's
No.
not
That's a
necessary.
Hall of Famer you're talking about
Oh.
there.
Nah,
Oh.
None of that landed.
Spinning
A lot
back.
of energy.
Yeah, but listen, man. That's a nice low kick there, dude.
That was a quick.
Motherfucker, kick it.
Especially that left leg. That left leg, low kick and high is very dangerous.
That first round's tough to score.
Yeah.
Bro, this is a fight. I'll tell you that. This is a fight. Nice
Good
low
kick.
kick. Nice
Good
low
kick,
kick by
Izzy.
Izzy.
Great
Good
kick.
movement.
Oh, no.
Oh, takedown.
Hold up.
See how he
Hold
handles
up.
this.
Hold up.
Right up.
We right back up, baby.
Right
Don't let him
back
get
up,
it back.
Right back up.
Oh, no.
Almost.
Hand fight. Hand fight and stand up, bud. Hand fight, stand up.
Dricus is such a fucking bull, man. He's such a bull.
He hasn't
Oh,
done
he's
it
got the
much
back.
in the
He's got the back.
UFC, but he has a
Oh.
killer rear naked choke. that
Oh,
he-
he's got the back.
That's not in deep.
Yeah, but he's on top, son.
He's
This
a
is
mount.
bad. This is
That's-
real bad.
He's going to have to give his back again and stand up.
He's going to have to get up to his feet. He's got to stop the ground and pound. He can't be flattened
that
out.
ain't
This is
good.
terrible.
That
This is
ain't good.
terrible.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Bad
no.
shots.
Oh,
no.
no, he has
Oh,
it.
no.
Oh, no,
Oh,
he's
no.
turning. He's turning. We're good, baby.
This is not
Don't-
good, dude.
no,
This is
it's-
a lot of time. 3:30 to
Oh,
go.
shit.
Oh,
No.
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 It's still, it's on the chin. Oh,
No, he's good.
Oh, he's on top.
wow.
Oh, he's on top.
That's
Oh,
no
Back
idiot.
up.
God.
Back his ass up.
Let's go.
Come get some.
Show him who you are.
Come
Yep.
get some, baby. This is when you go. That's
Yep.
right, Izzy. Let's
Yep.
go. He's
Yep.
tired.
Nice front
No,
kick to the body.
No,
Oh,
no,
there it goes.
Nice try.
He's in
Oh,
trouble.
that's
nice
that
try.
bullshit.
No.
He ain't kick you in the dick.
Nice
bro.
try.
No,
in-
he kicked
he's
him in
in
the
trouble.
body.
Yes, sir.
Come on, baby.
He's
Nice
tired.
right. He's tired. He's tired.
He's tired as fuck. Let's go, Izzy.
He
Stay on
burnt
your
out
horse,
a lot of
dog.
energy trying to finish that.
He almost had that shit. I was worried.
Oh, good movement.
Now you
Sick ass
missing.
moment.
Now
Oh,
your
that
shit
kick's
weak.
slow now. Yeah, he's tired.
Yeah,
he's
he getting
very
knocked
tired.
out this round.
Damn, he had that Charlie Brown.
This
kick.
happened
A lot of
this round.
time. Oh, a lot of time.
That uppercut's
Left
there all
hand.
day. Izzy, uppercut, Bubba.
Oh, right. Oh, good counter by Dricus.
Oh!
You got him. Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
How
Dropped
did
him
that
to a
happen?
fucking takedown.
Yeah.
But 2:30. We're only halfway through this round, kids.
Oh,
he
He's
caught
back up.
the bottom
He's
of
grabbing
his
the
leg.
fence. He's grabbing the fence. Oh, don't grab the fence
why not?
because it's a point.
I don't even see the
No,
ref.
they give warnings, dog.
They should take a point.
I agree, but they don't. Might as
Okay,
well
he's
do
almost
it.
up. He's almost up. Dricus is tired,
He's
son.
exhausted.
He's
I would
tired.
just be elbowing him in the face.
Oh, he landed that.
Yeah, he did land
Right.
it. Through the-
Twice.
through
Yeah,
it.
little cheeky punch.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
he's
dude.
up. He's up. He's up. He's up. He's up. He's up.
Drake is too tired to pull this off.
Bro, he's not even. His punches don't even have nothing behind.
No, he's
him.
exhausted. Dricus is exhausted.
Get
Drake
off
is
the
a dog,
fence.
though. You got a hand fight. Don't.
Iggy's the giant killer.
This is
go.
making Dricus exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
super exhausted.
Is he's tired too, though?
That dude look like he ready
Yeah,
to
but
take
look
a
at
nap.
Dricus is taking some deep ass
Oh, yeah.
fucking
Yes.
breaths, son.
Is
They
he
both
chilling?
are. They both are. Bro, this is tough.
Oh, yeah.
This is tough. Come on. Up, up, up,
Upsy
up. He's up.
daisy.
He's up. He's up.
Turn.
Does he have the energy to slam?
Bro,
him?
1:30 to go is a long ass time. A lot of things can happen at 1:30. Don't go Kimura. Get quick. Get clear. Get clear. Hand fight.
Pick a hip and fucking go, bud.
Violent elbows.
He's got to get out of this position first.
Turn, underhook,
He can't
and
get
get
taken
out.
down again. He
No.
can't get taken down again.
Nope.
Yep. There it is again. Oh, he's up. Almost. Nope. This is exhausting for Izzy too. He's
Yeah, it
exhausted
is.
now.
You're carrying that weight.
Yeah, he's got to make sure he doesn't give up his back while he's standing up. Don't let him get those hooks in.
The rest in here.
He's almost up. He's up. He's up. He's up.
He's tied around that waist, though.
Get deep. Pummel. Get those hands free.
He needs to turn into him.
Them Dricus is fucking. He's a dog, dude.
Yeah, he is.
'Cause he's exhausted. He's exhausted.
It's like,
oh,
does he not have the like?
oh, left hook.
explosiveness to
Oh,
just-
oh, oh,
Get
oh.
out of that.
That was a good left hook.
Well, now he's starting to get some power back in those punches.
Because he got some rest. Oh, here we go. Now turn.
God.
All right, get free. Come on, 29 seconds.
Pummel in. Get that underhook in.
Oh,
Look at this.
Ooh, right in the head. That's always fun.
Little
Here we
wizard.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
I
Dricus
fucking
is-
hate this
Oh, you're
guy.
Makachev. Oh, you're Makachev now?
He's on him.
he's not accomplishing.
Don't hate the
anything with this.
player, kids. Hate the game. Listen, this is an exhausting round. We're only in
Yeah.
round 2, kids.
Yeah.
Only in round 2.
And
this fight's crazy.
When the last time we seen Du Plessis in deep water?
Sean
Last
Strickland.
fight, Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
Most
5
people
rounds.
thought he lost too.
But that was the first time he went 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Right?
With the new nose too.
Right. Wow, this is a
Because he
fight.
starched Whitaker
This is
before
a
that.
fight, son.
Yeah.
This is a fight, son.
I like Izzy's chances still.
I
Well-
really do.
He's more comfortable in the striking
I
exchanges.
thought Izzy don't sit down in the corner. He just
You know, nah,
Well,
man.
he's also been kicked in the legs a bunch. Sometimes you don't want to sit down. You're better off standing up.
You would have it 1-1.
I don't know, because we're talking a lot of shit.
I'm trying to delete my bias.
I know. So you
Me
could have
too.
it
I
2-0.
got it
I
2-0.
I don't think this fight's
Nelson
going the
Hose.
2-0,
2-0, is he?
kids.
Yeah.
No.
If I had a bet right now, I don't think this fight's going the distance.
No, me neither.
No,
Not
I
a
think,
chance.
I think Du Plessis is getting knocked out this round.
I guess 1-1. I guess
I-
Dricus that round.
when Izzy
I
got-
mean,
when
Izzy
he had
starts
a
faking that
lot of
hip,
control.
Dricus almost got that rear naked in that last round, man. You
Yeah.
can't discount this right here.
No.
This is nasty,
Yeah.
dude.
You
This is
give
that
Dricus that
fulcrum.
round.
This is a fulcrum choke. If he has that left forearm on the back of the shoulder, like Khabib did to Conor, this is a nasty
But-
choke, man.
It's
But
brutal.
all of this
you don't
came
have to
from
get under the chin.
all that came from that desperate ankle pick, that diving ankle pick he
Yep.
got.
Yep. Well, I mean, the guy's a dog. He's getting lit up on the feet.
Plus, you'd have to give DDP that round because he didn't do much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I never called him DDP before. I feel like
It's-
I'm cheating on Dallas Diamond Page.
Diamond Dallas.
Diamond Dallas Page. I always call him that.
Do you call him Dallas Diamond?
Nice front kick to the body.
Izzy looks in good shape.
Those kicks to the body are fucking him up too, man. That's the one that he tried to claim was a low.
He has to be careful because
Oh.
DDP will start blitzing his ass.
I want him to blitz. That's what's gonna get him fucked
Me
up.
too.
I just don't want him to blitz with Izzy's back on the fence.
Correct. Whereas he can't go anywhere, then it's
Right.
trouble.
So the more the fight stays in this distance, the more it really favors Izzy, especially
Yeah.
as Izzy is the more technical guy, and he looks fresher right now
Way
to me.
fresher.
Yeah, and Izzy's now he's starting to work the feints and all that. This is he in his bag right
Yes,
now.
sir.
Oh yeah,
Good
he
body
looks
shot.
good now.
There you go.
He looks good
Ooh.
now. Oh, Dricus is in trouble.
Yeah, he's stumbling all over.
Izzy's feeling it.
About to get a leg kick here.
He's teeing off. Oh, those kicks are coming slower now. Ooh, Izzy's looking for the big
There he
shots.
was. I like that.
He's looking for the big shots. And now he switches southpaw. I love it. I love it. Give him different looks. Oh, head kick.
Let's go.
And then we're only in the third round, boys. Oh.
I like Izzy staying there when he closes the distance.
Whew. Dricus has not done much this round, kids.
No, he's exhausted.
He's
Really?
exhausted.
Oh,
look
man,
at these.
he's not even
That
like
looking.
that.
He's doing
what-
that old
that
thing.
shit?
Head down.
Oh, that one just hit shoulder. That was just lat. Oh, nice rip to the body.
Damn, his technique looks
Oh,
terrible.
and Izzy keeps
Yes,
oh, left
sir.
hook to the
Knocking
body.
it.
Hey,
About to pick
baby,
you apart,
picking
boy.
him apart.
We're about to pick you apart,
Yeah,
boy.
he's picking
on,
him
baby.
apart.
Come on,
and
Izzy.
he's fucking up his body.
I know
Oh.
Trevor Noah somewhere just conflicted, you know.
Ah. He doesn't watch
No,
this.
he's not watching this, man. He's watching
You
WNBA
get-
right
if
now.
you work for that show, you get canceled for watching this.
Yeah, it's frowned upon.
You're encouraging violence. Dricus has lost a lot of steam off of his shots, and Izzy has not.
Oh, let's
damn.
go.
Oh, Izzy's
Come
in
on,
the-
baby.
he in the-
Izzy's
in the-
feeling
Izzy's
it, bro.
Fucking
Oh,
him up.
Izzy
there's
feeling
another
it.
high
Izzy
kick.
going for the kill, dog.
Yeah, he's like-
Izzy's
Izzy's
getting in his
Feel
groove.
himself.
No,
he got caught
shit.
with left
No,
hand.
no.
He got caught with left hand there. He got caught. He got caught with left hand.
He stay controlled,
Oh.
Izzy. Don't let him close the distance.
Another strong low kick.
Let's go, champ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God, that technique's so bad, but it's landing.
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
the thing is, like, Izzy let him catch him there.
I agree.
Whew.
Use that jab, Iz.
Oh, see, like this shit? Oh, he got hit again.
No, none of that landed.
Yeah, the right hand did.
Nah,
at
his
the
hand
end.
was up, dog.
Yeah, but it still hit his hand while his hand was in
True.
front of his head.
Yeah.
That
Get
shit's
out
not
of there.
fucking-
There you
Oh,
go.
that's big.
Nice.
That's big. That's big.
Come on.
He's
That's big.
exhausted. Let's go.
But Izzy's a little tired too here, kids.
Yeah, he is.
But he looks better. Oh,
Oh.
nice right hand.
Go.
Yeah, Izzy's like 3rd round tired. This guy's like 5th round tired.
Yeah, he is.
Well, look how he does. Everything he does as hard as he
slipped
can.
there.
Every punch he throws as hard as he can possibly
That's why
throw
he's a
it.
fucking problem.
Yeah, but it's also why the gas tank runs dry.
Correct.
Oh, nice right hand. Ooh. Oh, Izzy's got the timing down.
Yep,
Look how he avoided.
distance.
Oh.
God, that uppercut's there. His timing's off. See, I don't like if they're going to stay there and trade.
No,
I don't like Izzy's shot.
Well, the problem
trading.
is when he gets tired, if he moves back and he just takes just a little too much time,
Mm-hmm.
and then Dricus blitz like that. Like if he gets hit with one of those,
Yep.
those are tricky.
Yeah, heavy.
They're fucking
They're
heavy.
slow, but they're fucking heavy.
Oh, that's a nice low kick by Dricus. He still keeps chopping at that fucking right
Oh,
leg.
good
Oh
uppercut
my
by
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Come on.
I just want to see Izzy put on the brakes and hit his ass.
Bro, I'm worried about those fucking hammers that
Me
are coming
too,
from
bro.
Dricus.
It's like so close to his fucking grill.
Yeah.
You gotta appreciate that guy's grit.
He don't got the juice.
Oh, that left hook to the body was nasty. Ooh, he took a big deep breath. Oh, right hand.
Is he going the?
Those body shots are fucking him up.
It's an investment.
Yep. And he's out of breath, getting hit in the
Well,
ribs.
he's getting beat up, man. I mean, these shots all count, you know? And he's like chipping away at him. Oh, Jesus.
It was like a
Dricus
push.
is
It was like a push.
He is a dog, man.
Yeah, he's
that dude's a
fucking-
dog. Nice inside low kick.
Yeah.
He's not stopping.
This definitely Izzy's round.
Such a crazy strategy, right? Just put your head down and wing punches.
Wild and become world champion.
Yeah.
He's
Just talk shit to him.
exhausted.
He's exhausted.
But he's a fucking dog, so it's not over.
Yeah, it's not over, man, because he's going to recover.
For sure, that's the clearest round.
I mean,
for
it's
Izzy.
clearly Izzy
Yeah,
winning. this
clearly
fight,
Izzy
man.
now. Izzy, the momentum is also clearly on Izzy's side.
You probably say 2-1 Izzy.
Yeah.
If you're just balls deep on DDP, say 2-1 DDP.
the turn of the tide is definitely in Izzy's
Yes.
favor.
He's really sucking air right here.
Well, he's getting teed on, and he's getting a lot of rips to the body.
No, he's
Yeah.
over there. I
Front
just
kick.
know what to do.
Those are
What is it?
investments.
How's he say it?
I just know what to do.
What is that? Is
that
your
him?
South
That's
African
yeah, that's him
accent?
in this corner. Oh, he's not French?
Fucked up. That's why you gotta stay off Twitter, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
my God,
French?
he's South African.
Oh, right.
Oh my God,
We were
that's
like, what are you
hilarious.
saying?
He's French.
We're like, what the fuck you saying?
Oh my, you're the casual of casuals, Brian Simpson. This the whole deal with this fight is a battle for Africa. He's from South Africa.
I know, that's why I
He's
made the
from
Trevor Noah
Nigeria.
joke. But
Oh, you fucked
his
up.
stupid name.
Weed got
Brian
you.
thinks
Weed got
France
you.
is in
His
South
stupid
Africa.
name, Dricus du Plessis. All right, here we go. Round 4, kids. Championship rounds. Let's go.
I am out of breath. Give me some mayonnaise.
Oh, no. Oh, no. How about a Bordeaux in between rounds?
Brian's all, this French guy's tough.
This French guy. His
it.
name threw me off. I thought he was from France.
But he's making Trevor
Even
Noah
though 10
jokes
minutes
before.
ago I was making Trevor Noah jokes.
I heard this French guy dropping N-bombs the other day.
Oh, Izzy just had a beautiful combination.
oh,
nice.
Oh, he
Sprawl.
stuffed
the
it.
DDT on him.
What a sprawl. He's
Now
dead.
we cooking, baby.
He's dead. He's out
Get
of
his ass
breath.
up.
He doesn't
Izzy.
even want
Let
it.
his ass up.
Dricus
He
is-
doesn't even want
Dricus
it.
Let's
is
go.
in real trouble.
Let's go.
He DDT DDP.
Oh,
Let's go.
my God.
This is exciting. This is the old style bender,
Yes,
kids.
sir. Give him the feints.
Yeah.
Give him the feints.
Yep.
There you
they
go, Iz.
are.
This is the style bender of old, kids.
Yep.
Yeah, look,
Y'all about to
look,
learn today.
Oh, boy.
This is Izzy that knows I'm in here with somebody that's not on my level.
Well, it's also a guy that's compromised. You've been beating him up and chipping away at him, and now you're fresher, and he's dying. And he's like taking big lunging shots at you,
And that's the game plan. That's championship shit, man.
Yep.
especially for Izzy's style. Like, nice kick to the body.
Whoa,
Oh,
man.
nasty. Oh,
let's go.
look at that uppercut.
Hitting
Oh
you-
my goodness.
Hitting you with that apartheid.
Ah! The Mandela effect.
Yep. Izzy.
He looks good, dude. He looks good.
Let's get just DDP.
I love those gold gloves. I gotta say.
I do too, man.
He
I
looks
gotta
back.
say, those gold gloves look fresh.
I want Izzy to win so bad so he can fight Strickland.
Me too.
They're
brother.
gonna fight again, man. I guarantee you they're gonna fight again.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna fight again.
He need that one back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't think he realized how good Strickland was. That's my feeling.
The few things. I think he didn't realize how good he was, overlooked him. He was also drinking, and then also all the fights, title fights. People
Lot of
realize,
fights.
like, heavy
Lot of
lies the
fights.
crown. When you hold the title, you got to do more media.
But
The pressure's on you.
No one in UFC history has ever like utilized the Philly shell. Like like he's probably never even seen that before.
The way Strickland fights is very unique. And that front kick to the body is also a real problem.
Oh, man.
He throws you off with that front kick to the body. He does it off that front leg whenever you settle. Strickland's good, man.
Strickland's really fucking
And
good.
his fucking cardio is off the charts. He spars so much.
Well, think about Strickland. Like, we know how hard. Oh, daddy.
Oh, Izzy caught him with that right
Think
hand.
how hard DDP hits,
yeah.
and Strickland just stood in there toe to toe.
Yep.
That's how good his defense is, and that's how tough he is. And then uppercuts there,
Dude, he's
extended.
barely touched Adesanya tonight.
Yeah, barely.
It's wild. A lot of effective low kicks.
Boy,
but
Izzy's just fucking up his
I
body,
love
too.
the body shots. Just
big.
drain that cardio.
Yeah, just move
look at
just
how
out of the way of those
yeah,
punches.
it's incredible how he does that.
Well, he's got the
one of the
timing
most
down.
beautiful pieces
Doesn't
of art.
land.
The thing is, the guy
Oh,
never
look at
stops
that.
swinging, man. And it's like, if you're tired at all and you're in these exchanges, it's fucking dangerous, man. If I was in his corner, I'd be chewing on my fingernails. Like, get out of there. Don't stand in front of that guy.
Also, with Izzy making a miss, nothing depletes your fucking energy source more than fucking swinging a
Oh,
miss.
dude,
Oh,
dude.
God.
Why does missing make you more tired than hitting?
Because you have to pull your arm back.
Yeah, the
Get
weak
out
arm.
of there. Get
oh,
out
dude,
of there.
dude. Oh, my God.
That's incredible,
Oh, my
actually.
God. Oh, my
fuck is-
God.
what the fuck
oh,
is
my
going
God.
on?
What just happened?
He heard him, dude.
He's
He
running
heard
the
him.
whole. Oh shit, he might have this.
Oh, no.
He has it. He
Oh,
has
no.
Oh,
it.
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
my God.
way.
Oh, my God. Dricus is a fucking animal,
That's
dude.
a tough motherfucker.
He's a fucking animal.
That's a
Holy
tough
shit.
fucking guy.
I was saying that those punches, even though he's exhausted, you can't be in those exchanges. You're going to get clipped. If you get clipped, you're in real trouble. Fuck, he got hit with those big right hands, man. He got rocked with those right hands.
God, this makes me feel like America lost a war or something.
Wow.
Like I just fucking hate how this feels. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't feel great. I guarantee you'd win.
I remember one time when I was a kid, I was a big I was a big Donald Curry fan. You remember Donald Curry? Donald Curry was a welterweight boxing champion.
Oh, okay.
And he fought Milton McCrory, who was like his big rival. Milton McCrory was a bad motherfucker too. And McCrory hit him with Mike McCallum, excuse me, the body snatcher they called him. Mike McCallum, because Donald Curry had just knocked out Milton McCrory, this spectacular fight. And then he fights McCallum. McCallum hit him with a left hook to the body and a left hook to the chin. And he went out cold, lying flat on his back. And I couldn't take it. I had to go running. I had to leave my house. I had to go running. I was just so fucked up over it. And
Yeah,
I said to
man.
myself, I'm never going to get that fucked up over someone fighting again.
Yeah,
See, that's how I feel, but I want to eat instead of run.
Ah! Bro, so here it is. It's the punches.
It's a weird thing because Izzy was
Look at this, though.
dominating.
But still, in these wild exchanges, that guy's got the heart to catch you.
His heart's insane.
Look at this right here. Boom, and then boom. These are big shots when you're tired and it's the fourth round. And
Yeah.
then he gets his fucking back, man. Crazy.
He won, I don't know what organization it was, but I was looking at his record recently.
Mm-hmm.
And
No,
he
he
won
came
like
from a-
6 of his first 7 fights with that rear naked
Yeah,
choke.
he comes from a tough organization.
But literally, like almost all of his first fights he won by rear naked
this
choke.
is-
And I found it so interesting because I've never seen him even fight like that the last few fights in the UFC.
He's a weird one because you
Darren
look at
Till.
it.
No, he got Darren Till in the rear naked choke recently.
But he's a weird one because you look at it and you're like, what does he do well? You're like, well, he's very awkward and he has no quit in him.
Very awkward, no quit,
You
big
wouldn't say
power,
technically like
super durable. Takes
There
a
you go.
great shot and amazing heart.
won't quit. Yes.
I mean, he got
And it
pieced up.
didn't even look like he even rocked Izzy or anything. Like Izzy was just confused about what was
No,
happening.
he rocked him. He
Yeah?
rocked. Yeah, those are big
That's why
right
Izzy
hands,
was
man.
acting like that.
Dude, those are big right hands. Those are they caught him right in the side of the head, and then he hit him with 2
And
in
it's
a
so
row.
weird. He punches with the back of his hand.
No, he does it like this. He's
Yeah.
doing it like this. He's hitting with the knuckles.
I'll
He's
tell you
hitting
what,
with the
my
knuckles.
Instagram comments on that Izzy post aren't going to be fun.
Well, don't read them.
Oh, of
You
course
bet? You
not.
bet?
No, I guaranteed Izzy would win though.
I really thought he was going to as well.
Yeah, but you can't count that guy out. This is like the whole thing that I was saying. Like whenever you have these exchanges and you see these winging punches come Izzy's way,
They're dangerous.
Anything can happen.
Yeah,
and when you're
right, man.
tired and you're not moving back as good as you were in the second and the
Shit
first,
happens.
shit happens.
Especially when a guy has no quit in him.
Yeah. Look at that, man. I mean, that's a definitive
This is what
victory.
happens when you live vicariously through other grown men.
Yeah, you get disappointed, man. But think
Dricus
about
du
this.
Plessis.
Dricus is beat. He stopped Whitaker. He beat Strickland. Now he's beat Izzy.
Not only that, he finished Izzy with a rear naked choke.
And he finished Whitaker.
Nobody's finished Izzy like that in a fight ever in the UFC. No one submitted him like that.
No, he's been TKO'd, which was controversial, but no.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's a crazy victory. You got to give it up to that
It's
dude.
hard for me to give it up to him. I don't know why.
Oh, you're crazy.
I know, and Izzy's
I know
also
I know.
never,
He's
never,
a nice guy.
He's never lost
I
two in a
bet me and him
row.
would get along great.
He's a
Yeah.
great guy.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Look, I give it up to the guy. The guy's a fucking animal.
Savage.
I hate him.
As much as I love Izzy.
I hate how he talks.
Let's hear him talk.
Yeah, let's hear the fucking.
You love the South African accent. I got the takedown. Bro, he's legit, man. He's legit.
He's like the Russian from Rocky.
Proof in the
Don't
pudding.
you wish that Alex was still at 185?
You know, I bet he could go to 205. He's big enough.
Oh, yeah, he
Come
could
get
definitely
some.
go to 205.
Come get some.
He would get starched up there, though.
Oh, but wouldn't you love to see him try?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's
Come on,
that's
because-
jumping into the fucking shark.
I mean, he can take a shot for sure, but can you take a shot from that guy? And you can take a shot from that guy at 205, because that guy at 205 puts everybody night-night. Everybody goes night-night.
Well, so Strickland's guaranteed. Dana said Strickland gets the winner. So Strickland's next for this. Then Haas.
Or you give Strickland a little money to fight Robert Whitaker, and you say, "Come on, let's go double champ."
No, because you got Whitaker fighting Hamzat.
Ooh, that's right. That's right.
That's happening soon
That's
too.
right. But who knows how that's going to work out?
Hopefully
It's
Hamzat
long-
makes the fucking
Yeah,
walk.
that's what I was about to say. I mean, how many fights has Hamzat had to pull out of?
What, two?
Which is wild
Two or
because-
three, and then he missed weight on one when he fought Kevin Holland.
Remember his whole claim to fame was he fought like 3 in a row or something.
Huh?
Yeah.
But that was before he got rich and famous.
Yes, different animal.
The problem is he's like so revered in the Muslim world. You know, he's got like that Chechnyan leader loves
Yeah.
him, and you know, he's a fucking man now. He's driving a Mercedes, getting a purchase. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo.
here's the question: what does he do?
Well, Izzy was winning the fight. He was doing real good. He got
Doesn't
caught.
matter the loss, you know.
Doesn't
Yeah,
you know?
he just got caught. That happens. But
He got caught. I think Izzy comes back, and I think Izzy took a lot of time off. I think he looked real good.
Me too.
You know, maybe he needed more time to prepare. Maybe Dricus is just that tough.
or maybe he needed another fight, like a tune-up fight.
We don't do that in the UFC,
There's no tune-up fights in the UFC, son. You come back,
especially when you're that good.
yeah, you're fighting the cream of the crop.
Yep.
And also those guys, there's no picnics. You know, there's a
No,
lot of
it's savage.
a lot
But
of
why
animals.
do you get why do you get to fight the champ?
Because he lost the title in his last fight. He's one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, I get it.
He takes time off, and it's the most compelling fight other than Strickland.
And there's a beef there, you know.
But now Robert Whitaker looks pretty fucking good too. Man.
Robert Whitaker has to beat Hamzat, and then he'll get the shot again.
Yeah, Whitaker looks.
God, they
Hamzat-
still
and
let him
then-
talk.
And then don't forget Bo Nickel too.
Bo Nickel is on the come up.
He'll get
I mean,
there.
he's got no doubt. Also, Joe Pfeiffer. How
Yeah.
about them apples?
Yep,
That
he's a
guy's
problem.
fucking terrifying. He's
Joe Pfeiffer
terrifying
and
for
DDP?
everybody.
Joe
oh
Pfeiffer, DDP?
my god,
First team all violence.
bro!
Somebody going to
Joe
sleep.
Pfeiffer hit so goddamn hard when he fought fucking Power Bar.
He might retire.
Izzy might retire.
He just said if he decides to retire, I just saw him take his gloves off.
Is he?
Oh my god!
I wouldn't be surprised. Would he? Because with Izzy, you're gonna go back in the queue.
No.
All right, let's see
You don't
what's
wanna
going
fight
on
Alex
here.
at
Let's see what
205.
happens. Let's see what happens here. It might just be just taking his gloves off because the fight's over.
Nah, man, he can't do
they're
that
not gonna
knockdown. Nobody
cut to
does
him.
that. If he's retiring, they'll give him time.
Stick him with this hug. Is he there? Okay.
He took his. Okay.
His gloves
No.
are off.
Yeah, they're off, but they're not on the ground.
Not yet.
Was there anything surprising in this fight tonight for Dricus du Plessis? To be honest, his toughness, I already knew it was going to be tough and hard to put away, and I was cranking him, but yeah, I already knew it was going to be tough, so it wasn't a surprise. But I was quite strong in there. I felt strong, able to resist his takedowns. I just made a stupid, dumb mistake on the ground, and he adjusted well to the gable grip and then got me. But I stand by what I said. To my family,
Well, that's the opposite of a retirement right there.
Tonight, and yeah, I'm disappointed in myself, but at the same time I'm proud because this is the best I've ever felt. This is the best I've ever looked.
That's kudos to DDP.
And I'll give him respect for that.
All class.
Yeah.
Yeah, all class.
Put a style maker. I didn't think this far. I didn't manifest this. But look, I know everyone. You guys love me. This is where I started my career in the UFC. This is where I made my dream. Right here in Perth.
Oh, shit.
But look, I'm 35. I'm doing the right things, and I know all you motherfuckers want to see me lose. You want to see me down, but watch this. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
I can't believe he
Hell
didn't
yeah.
say it.
Oh, and bro, and let's not
That was
forget,
such a golden opportunity.
is he possibly the greatest post-fight speech of all time
Oh, yeah.
when he beat Alex?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, that shit give me chills.
Oh,
That was
totally.
incredible. That was incredible.
I'd
Oh,
say
look at
Connors
this.
was better, but yeah.
They worked it out. This is cool too.
DDP
cool, too.
beat a very good Izzy.
Very good Izzy,
A
man.
tuned up
The
Izzy
kid's-
who's ready to go, in
he's
shape.
a fucking
DDP's
animal, man.
Yeah, he's an animal.
He's an animal, and he's so durable.
He's a fucking berserker.
Berserker, and he's so big for the weight class. When you're standing next to that dude, you can't imagine
Massive.
that he weighs 185. He's so big. I wonder what he weighs now.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah,
Deep
I
in the
don't know where
twos.
Izzy
Oh, yeah.
goes.
Deep in the twos.
Like 210.
Yeah,
At
deep,
least.
deep,
Has
deep in the
to be.
twos.
Yeah, he's
Huge.
Thick as fuck, big. This is cool.
I'll tell you what.
This is cool. I'm glad they burned
Yeah,
the
it's
bullshit.
great. I'll tell you what. Wouldn't it be good if Izzy went to 205 and fought Alex at 205?
No,
I don't like that.
No,
I don't wanna see
no,
that.
no,
God,
no,
no.
I don't.
Please don't do
Alex
that.
at 205 is what he's supposed to weigh.
Yeah.
And at 185, he was starved, and dehydrated, and still fucking people up.
Alex is.
He's a different thing.
Yeah.
He's a problem.
Alex is a different thing. If Dricus goes up to 205 and fights Alex, oh my goodness.
And beats him.
Oh my goodness. I'll fly to the moon to commentate that fight.
Yeah.
Man.
I want to see that fight. That's crazy. There's so many good fights coming up. But for me,
Burns
the
great.
big one that I can't wait for is O'Malley and Marab.
That's an interesting one.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. Bro, how do you keep that
I
animal
mean,
off?
if
That-
O'Malley keeps up what he did in his last fight, if he can look that magical again and again, then all of a sudden, in my opinion,
Superstar.
he's jumping in the GOAT conversation real quick.
100%.
this movie looks good.
He does it
ready
like
for
it was the
Alien.
last
Alien
fight
Romulus.
where he made that guy look in slow motion.
Yeah, because think about it. He beat Jan, Alistair Overeem, beats
Yep.
Marab.
Yep.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Yep.
You said Alistair Overeem.
It's
You
late,
meant
man. I meant
Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah, sorry, Doug. he might be able to
was
beat
like,
him.
what did he do?
Wait, what?
What did he do? Bro, this movie looks good. I heard this movie's really good, too.
you have
so
weird
funny?
taste in movies.
Alien? You don't like Alien
You
movies?
like everything because you eat 250 milligrams of edibles right before you watch this shit. Every time you recommend a
Those
movie.
movies are good. That's a good movie. You never saw Prometheus?
Great movie.
Great movie. Son of a
But
bitch.
maybe it's good. Yeah.
Great fucking
but that's
movie.
What's the
some
last
alien-
one? What was the last one?
They
What
made
was the
one
last
after
one?
it.
Yeah.
And that's good, too.
Better. It's better even than
Yes.
Prometheus.
No, it was
The
called.
last one. Shit. What is it, Jamie? The last Alien movie.
I forget.
Prometheus
But
is
they were all
fucking
good. All the
fantastic.
alien movies
But
were
the
good.
last one was the best one. Covenant.
Yes. that
Covenant's
movie's fucking
good.
fire.
Man. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those movies.
I watch any alien movie, any Predator movie.
Well, you know what was good? Surprisingly, it was Prey, where the Predator.
Yeah, that was great. It was
versus
on
the
It
Comanches.
was on Hulu.
Yeah.
Oh, was that good?
Surprisingly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
looked
got
like
a
some
little bit of
bullshit.
suspension of disbelief.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well,
You know,
yeah.
This chick's kicking ass on these aliens.
I'm
a little
out.
bit. It's good.
That's great.
It's good, dude. It's wild. It's a wild movie.
Oh, you know they're making Apocalypto, too.
Ooh. Is Mel Gibson involved? Because if not, I'm out.
I think so.
You got to let that crazy
Fact
motherfucker.
check
saw the
that,
first one.
Jamie.
Give him whiskey, too.
Yeah.
Don't let
Yeah.
it be sober.
No, let them get wild.
Mel Gibson could make a fucking movie, son.
Passion of the Christ,
Well,
Apocalypto.
A sequel to Passion of the Christ would be sweet. The fucking
the comeback.
yeah, the story of a fucking like what would that be like in the modern day world?
comeback.
That's a
Walking
crazy fucking
Well,
movie.
you tell the story of one of the other motherfuckers that was being crucified.
That is
beside him.
that story is the test of how much you believe.
Talking about
Oh
faith.
yeah.
Yeah, how much do you
yeah.
believe? Do you believe he came back from the dead?
I don't see anything
No.
about Apocalypto 2.
Really?
You don't
Bunch
see
of
anything?
fake trailers. People
God
make.
damn it! These AGI
God damn it.
motherfucker, ACI, whatever.
I overheard-
CGI.
I overheard someone say that.
AG1. Athletic Greens. These motherfuckers.
There's a new Predator movie in the works.
Oh, there is. What is it?
Arnold's
Kevin
not in
Spacey
it.
film.
Same director.
You son of a bitch.
Dude, look at
son of a
Cormier,
bitch.
look at Cormier's watch. What is that?
It's called Badlands.
That's not what.
Set in 1719.
No, he's not talking to you.
Oh, no, that's Prey.
A Predator in
That was
1719?
Prey. That was Prey.
Oh.
But it's similar to that, just not a sequel.
It's called Badlands. Is it in the same time period?
I don't know. It says same director.
It was good, man. Prey was good. I'll watch
I'll have
that.
to check it out then.
Doesn't.
Tony, what kind of movies you like? You don't like Predator movies and Alien movies?
No, I like crazy shit. I
Goodfellas.
rewatched Hereditary. Oh, I like all the classics. Have you seen Hereditary before?
What's that?
Oh, it's like one of these
Fucking
freaky,
creepy as
fucking
shit.
creepy, scary movies. It's
Horror?
like really creepy. And
I like that.
have you
is it?
seen Midsummer? It's from the same
Well, let's-
guy that made Midsummer.
It's from the A24 people.
Oh, what's Hereditary?
Oh, it's
what's
crazy,
it about?
dude. Well, it's hard to describe.
See that creepy ass little girl?
Yeah.
It's pretty much about her.
Kind of.
Why is it always little girls scare the shit out of you when they're evil?
Well, look at
Right?
the face on this one. I mean, Jesus. It's,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every single
And
person.
she's a good actress too.
Every single person after this movie like Googled like, is this girl really
Evil?
Evil?
regarded
Regarded? What do you mean?
Is she like
or
possessed?
special?
Oh,
'Cause
regarded?
Her face is
Damn, dog.
her face is weird.
Regarded. Jesus Christ.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
But regarded. We were like, what does he say? We were listening to the code that you didn't give us you didn't give us the fucking password for. What's the code? Regarded.
People think she's regarded.
Does she really have the weird face, or is it?
You know what's a
makeup?
fun
She's
movie?
all what we'd say a regard.
She grew up though.
What was that movie that came out recently about that little girl was a vampire, and the people were they kidnapped this little girl and they thought that they were going to get paid to like
And she
kidnap this
fucks
little
them
girl
all
and
up.
she kills everybody.
Yeah.
It's like a game that they play. They bring people in to kidnap
That's
this little girl
right.
so that she could fuck them up later.
That's right.
I'll tell you what I'm excited about. That
Abigail.
fucking
That's a
coming
fun movie.
soon.
That's a fun
Have
movie,
you seen
man.
it? You seen the whole thing?
Abigail? Yeah. I love
haven't
these
seen
movies. Abigail's fun.
Have you seen
What
the
is it on?
trailer for the new Beetlejuice yet?
No.
Beetlejuice.
Oh my god!
Yeah?
It's actually this is like the first time I've been excited for a movie since the last Tarantino movie.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
with him on this. I love Beetlejuice.
You haven't seen it?
Michael,
No.
Michael Keaton's
We
back.
can't watch it.
And
Can't
that
we?
Jenny,
No, we
you know,
can't.
you know Jenny Ortega from she played Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
She's in it too.
Oh,
One of
okay.
the writers in it.
We can see the trailer as long as we don't see it on camera, as long as we don't hear it out loud.
Well, the
Because
music
then-
kind of you have to picture Tim Burton music
Yes.
throughout all this, like creepy,
course.
powerful.
But he is the master at creating a very specific aesthetic.
The best.
Yeah.
Is that Winona Ryder?
Watch this. Look at that
Oh, he's back.
motherfucker. You're damn right.
Beetlejuice a little older.
CGI. They can
A
do a lot of
shrunken
shit to
head
you. Make you look exactly like you used to look like.
Comes out in a month.
Dude, I felt
A
so
month?
I felt so bad for that guy when I saw the movie as a kid. When the lady shrunk his head again,
Did you
Yeah.
feel bad?
I felt real bad for him. I was like, why you ain't just be quiet?
Yep.
Yeah, I felt like you deserved it.
Dude, the original Beetlejuice is fucking amazing.
Great
Like,
movie.
If you rewatch
Top
it,
10,
there's
bro.
so many cool fucking things hidden in
So
the
good.
beginning and stuff that come back later.
Imagine Tim Burton pitching Edward Scissorhands.
Wild.
Okay, so it's Johnny Depp, handsomest guy around. We're gonna make him look goofy, and we're gonna give him scissors for fingers. And
Wow.
it's really frustrating because he cuts everybody.
Yeah.
What?
The movie's so good.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a metaphor on how we hurt the people we love the most.
Oh, is that what it's about?
I don't know.
I think it's a burden. You know, wants to
Yeah.
hug you, but he can't because he'll hurt you.
I don't even remember the movie. It's been so long since I've seen
He's
it.
dressed all weird and he
Was it
starts
good?
cutting all the girls' hair.
I mean,
Oh.
was it good?
Fuck yeah.
Unbelievably good.
Yeah. Classic.
Crazy good.
Yeah.
Like the whole fucking way through. Tim Burton was on a
I know, but imagine like
Street.
Steamroll.
pitching
Yeah.
that. Imagine if you're like an investor and you're like, "What the fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?"
well, that's the thing. Is
Get
like
me a superhero movie, goddammit! I want the
Beetle-
Avengers.
Beetlejuice is the real OG version of that because it's like
What
you
is
could
this?
never pitch anybody Beetlejuice today.
That's one of these things that happens online.
It's a fake one.
That's
Oh,
prob-
Timothy
Unless
Chalamet.
that's real, because there's multiple photos of
Nah,
it.
get
but
that shit
it's
on
Wait a minute.
probably
Netflix.
some
No.
AI photos and someone is
No
trying
way.
to do clickbait.
Nah,
That's probably my
man.
guess. Yeah, it's not real.
razors on his head.
I haven't heard of it. Is it a real
That's why
thing?
it doesn't sound.
Yeah,
I think
scissor feet.
Tim Burton did Beetlejuice, and then Nightmare Before Christmas is fucking.
Yeah, but that's how
Yeah.
creative people can get. They
Yeah.
can find enough stuff out
He was
there
on a hot
to
streak.
create a fake trailer that makes it look like it's a real movie.
Hey, Jamie, what was the deal with that ref? Did you ever find out?
That they just
The
took him
judge.
off. No, they took
Yeah,
him
well,
off.
that was
He's
a
a
terrible
homer.
card.
Yeah.
You'll
That
find
was a
out
terrible card. If
Oh,
he
you-
gave all 3 rounds to tie, and Rozenstruik was teeing off on him. That's crazy.
Speaking of those fake trailers, they got Callan's old ass. He came up to me. He's like, "Dude, do you see Conor McGregor, dude?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "He's the new Popeye." And I'm like, "They're making a Popeye movie?" He's like, "You haven't seen the trailer?" I'm like, "No." He showed it to me. I'm like, "You're a fucking moron,
He's a terrible actor.
dude."
Conor McGregor?
What was that movie?
Look at this.
Roadhouse.
Look at this.
Terrible.
Conor McGregor is Popeye.
Oh my God.
Callan thought this
I'm
was
in.
real.
It's actually, yeah, I'm feeling it.
I'm in. Why don't they make this? Connor, they should make this. Connor, if I was your manager, I'd say fuck the Chandler fight.
No, I am into this.
Yeah.
Let's go,
But
Popeye.
these scenes are from Roadhouse.
So what? Shut the fuck up. Stop ruining it for me. I didn't
No
watch
one
Roadhouse.
saw Roadhouse. We don't know that.
Shane has a great joke.
But that's AI. That's
Oh,
so like.
shit.
Oh, that's
Shane's
super AI.
yeah.
Shane's joke about Connor is amazing. Oh,
So fucking funny.
but you can do a lot of CGI stuff and make me believe.
Callan was
Yeah.
all in.
Well,
I mean, pretty soon we're gonna get to the point where you can just make the movie. You can just make the movie.
well,
instead of
you know,
fake
that's why
trailers.
Tyler Perry shut down his studio. Tyler Perry was in the middle of making an $800 million production studio, and he saw Sora, saw a demonstration of the new AI, the ability to, like, you just put in a prompt, and they show. You've seen the videos of Sora? You've seen it, like, we played it in the green room the other
Yeah,
day.
like Duncan wouldn't stop talking about it.
Incredible. The Tokyo in the snow was
Oh
insane.
yeah, he showed me.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's wild. But
So he shut down his studio. He's like, hold up. I'm going to pause because I'm not going to need that. I'm not going to need all this crazy shit. Everything's going to be done inside of a computer.
maybe, or he shut down his studios because people weren't watching him dress up as a lady anymore.
But they are.
Yeah, he's not going broke anytime soon.
They are. Those things sell.
Those things still slap.
oh yeah.
Oh, there's a market for that.
Is there
Yeah.
really?
Listen,
Very popular movie on Amazon, I think.
there you go. There's a market for everything.
Him dressed up
he
as a
also
woman?
has shows. He has a bunch of shows.
Yeah, no, he's
got a bunch
crushing
of
it,
shit.
yeah.
So he saw that and he was like, that's a wrap. I mean, why would you spend $800 million in some antiquated shit if a computer program comes along next year and then you could do it on your laptop?
Yeah, you have the expensive studio.
I mean,
All this new shit. I'll tell you what I did the other day. Something I like to do once every 5 years at least. I fucking did Dark Side of the Moon with Wizard of Oz.
incredible.
Have you seen this?
The fuck
It's
you
one of the
talking about?
greatest anomalies and coincidences in the history of art.
What are you talking about?
You don't know about this?
No.
If you hit start on Dark Side of the Moon on the second roar of the MGM Lion of Wizard of Oz, and you turn the audio of Wizard of Oz all the way down and Dark Side of the Moon all the way up, it matches. It's a crazy fucking visual
What?
thing.
It matches exactly.
Yeah.
It matches in this weird way
Lyrics, beats.
where it syncs up. Dark Side of the Rainbow, also known as Dark Side of Oz or The Wizard of Floyd, is a pairing of the 1973 Pink Floyd album Dark Side of the Moon with the 1939 film Wizard of Oz. This produces numerous moments of apparent synchronicity where the film and the album appear to correspond. Members of Pink Floyd and Dark Side of the Moon engineer Alan Parsons denied any intent to connect the album to the film.
Bullshit.
I asked Roger Waters about it,
and they get asked all the time about this.
but it seems like they made it to sync
They
up.
have to.
They didn't.
the
they didn't.
coincidences are insane.
It's nuts. I think it's proof of the simulation.
Yep, I think so too. When I was rewatching it the other day, I was positive of it. Positive of it.
There's a lot of stuff that makes me think like this isn't real.
Yeah.
You know, like these really smart people that understand this on a level that I'm not really capable of. Like Elon says, the chances of this not being a simulation are 1 in billions. Billions.
Yeah, and he's a smart guy. But I only hear rich people saying we're in a simulation. Like the
Right.
lady working at McDonald's with 4 kids, and he'd be like, "This is a simulation."
Listen, the kid working in the cobalt mine in the Congo wishes he worked at
simulation.
McDonald's.
Yeah,
Right? That would be the simulation. Oh my
Sure.
God, free fish and chips.
yeah.
You know?
Fish and chips.
Whatever. Whatever you get. Filet of fish.
Filet fish, man.
I told you I had a cheat day
Yeah.
today. I ate 2 filet of fish and a spicy chicken sandwich at McDonald's.
Just get a run.
Solid cheat day.
How'd
I
you
felt
feel
terrible,
30 minutes
terrible,
later?
terrible. I
I feel
worked out
so
like
bad.
a werewolf after that, trying to burn that shit off.
I
Like,
haven't
what
seen
did
you
I
eat,
do?
I haven't
to
seen you
my
eat
body?
bread in like a year.
Yeah, I barely do. But today I did. Today I went off. I had a piece of bread when we went to eat too. I didn't give a fuck.
You buttered that bitch
I
up
ate
too.
onion rings too. I ate 3 onion rings. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Man, that steak was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
That
3
steak
Forks.
was
Shout out to
good.
3 Forks. Yeah, you can't have a bad restaurant in Austin.
It's very rare, man.
You can't. You won't survive.
They
There's
don't
too many
last
good
long.
ones.
Yeah,
There's too many good
bad
ones.
one.
Bro,
Yeah,
even
they're all
there's a fucking taco cart across from the mothership. That's just
Oh, it's bomb.
unbelievable.
Bomb diggity.
You get good pizza out here though. That's what
There
I
are
thought.
places out here.
what I
There are
thought.
places out here I have not been.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch
Gotcha.
of places. If you Google it, there's like some high end places that make some badass
I'm
pizza.
also yet to find like an A1 top tier sandwich shop.
Oh, we got those.
We do?
Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
find
yeah,
them.
yeah.
All right, you
Oh, you have
gotta lock
don't
me
you have
in.
a Fanugis out here or something like that?
What's that one that Callan kept
Yeah, it's
telling me about?
Fanugis.
No,
I
no,
think.
no, no, no.
It's something like that,
No,
right?
no, no, no. Snarfs.
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 No,
Snarfs.
Snarfs is good. That's my go-to
Snarfs is
right
very
now.
That's a great
But I'm
sandwich.
talking about something on the level of like
Like Italian delis?
like you ever eat at like Ghost Sando in LA?
No.
That level.
Where's that at?
How about my man Giovanni that we had cater kill Tony?
Oh, that was unbelievable.
That dude from GNR's Deli in
Oh,
the
I
Bronx.
saw you post about it.
He's got his own place now in White Plains.
It's good.
Insane. I didn't eat all day just so I could eat his sandwiches on Saturday night. I just decided not to eat.
Snarfs is the best sandwich I've had in a hot second though.
They're very good.
I'd eat that shit right
No,
now.
it's not bad at all. No.
You know who's got great sandwiches? Joe DeRosa.
Oh yeah, his spot's out here too.
He's making a spot out here.
Didn't
He
he?
had a pop-up when Moon
Okay.
Tower was going on. He did a pop-up.
The comic?
Yeah,
Yes.
he brought us some sandwiches. When
He's got a great sandwich shop in New York City. Joey Rose's.
Damn.
Really good.
Good for
really good. Big ass fucking sandwiches too.
Have you found good chicken wings out here?
Oh yeah,
What's that place you get delivered?
it's called BBQ Chicken. They have one in LA too.
You told me about that bomb ass Korean place.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, the late night place. What is it called? Soha?
Oh, Soha. No, you told me about that.
I told you about that?
About Soha, yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Soha,
that's right.
Soha's
What
but that's not chicken wings.
No, but it's Korean
It's
food.
awesome chicken.
Amazing.
David
Korean
Lucas knows the best chicken wing spots.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
BBQ Chicken's the best chicken wings. Period.
You know what's
Those
a
ones that
chain
you
that
get
I
all
can't.
the time?
Yeah.
No, those aren't.
No?
Those crusty, overbreaded ones. Get the fuck out of here. Those
Wow.
aren't
What
even
do
real
you say,
wings.
Joe?
Gus's. I didn't know Gus's was a chain. Gus's is incredible.
That's one.
No, Gus's is great fried chicken. Even
Incredible.
though the last time I got Gus's, it wasn't as good. But
I think by the time it got you, it was cooled off. That's why.
they bet about 90%. But Gus's. is
But
good.
when you
that's-
get it in Gus's, it's
Yeah.
hot.
but they don't
That's
have,
what you want.
They don't have wings though. They just have like fried chicken.
Yeah, but they have fried pickles.
But it's great.
Lucy's, I think it is. Lucy's fried chicken here. Have you tried that?
Yeah,
No.
Lucy's is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucy's is good. I mean, I haven't tried all the fried chicken. But
have
if
you tried that Egyptian barbecue place, KG Barbecue?
Egyptian
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a
Yes.
food truck.
Yes.
But okay, yeah, it's attached to the little brewery. Yeah, that's
Yes.
awesome too.
I went there with Action Bronson.
Yeah. Oh, and Golden Chicken makes decent wings. They got this. I don't know what they call it. Crack, sprinkle, crack. There's some kind of seasoning that it's awesome.
There's so many good
There's no
restaurants.
bad
out here.
food, bro. There's a seafood spot out here called Mongers.
Oh, that place is great.
Mongers is good.
Mongers is great.
Best crab cakes I had outside of Maryland.
Oh, you got to go to Jay Carver's and get the crab cakes.
Word?
Jay Carver's has the best crab cakes. Jay Carver, not that Mongers aren't great, but Jay Carver's are off the charts.
Okay, all right.
Best crab cakes I've ever had.
Damn, I'm
I've
hungry
been
now.
to I've only been to Jay Carver's once without you.
It's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Check it
it's
out.
like,
It's
it's like
ridiculous.
you can't get bad food out here. It's if you're in a town that has bad restaurants, like that sucks. Like if you want to go on a hot dinner date, you got to go 2 hours.
But where has like bad? I guess Middle America, maybe
Bro,
like Iowa.
No,
and
bro,
shit?
no, bro. Like go to like
Indiana?
go to Vermont, you'll starve to death.
Yeah.
It's like it's like
White people food,
I asked the dude, I was like, "Yo, what's good out here?" He was like,
pot pies.
"No, it was like some kind of steamed.
Steamed clams or some shit.
No, it was like steamed sandwich.
Yeah.
A
They like
steamed
they like
sandwich.
steam. They like put cheese on something and steam it.
I'm out.
Bro, it's only warm there for a day.
Yeah.
You can't stay in a place that's that
Best
cold.
steakhouse I've ever been to is in Oklahoma City.
Really?
Yep.
Best steakhouse ever?
Hands down. Not even close.
Really? What's it
Not even
called?
close. Something rep.
Have you been to
Red
that place
Prime
in
or some shit?
Vegas? Bizarre Meats?
Bizarre meat. Yeah,
Bro,
that's
you might change your
I
fucking
don't like the
mind.
name.
That's the top of the
I don't
pile
like
for
the
me.
name.
Wait, what?
Oh, the name.
Yeah, I
Good
don't
call.
like the
You're real smart.
no
Where was
bizarre
that
meat.
place we went to?
Bizarre meat's the top of the pile.
Was that in
Bizarre's?
Omaha, that one place we went
Like
to
no,
a
like
crazy
bizarre, like
steakhouse?
BAZZA, not BIZ.
Oh, word.
Not bizarre like how bizarre.
Yeah.
No, like a bizarre, like a a shop.
Oh,
like a meat-
gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought it was like bizarre meats.
No.
We're getting wacky.
No.
We have zebra.
No, it's that guy Jose Andres, that famous chef.
Oh, word.
It's incredible. It's all Argentine style, so they have like hardwoods burning, and the steaks are like on these grills that you
Is it all
raise
you
and
can eat?
lower. No.
Okay.
That's a churrascaria. That's Brazilian.
Yeah.
That's like fogo de chão.
And they have that they have the old cow. They have that
Yes.
like the
An
old
older cow, a mature cow.
Yeah, they like the milk cows. Like
By the way, who dresses better than Dean Thomas?
Yep.
Dean is the best dresser in all of MMA.
Yep.
He's always got some stylish shit on.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like, look at him.
my man rocking the ascot.
Dean will rock a turtleneck and
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what are
Yeah.
you wearing,
He's
Dean?
funny,
Like
too.
always. He's always got some slick shit on.
He's great.
So you can
What
only
do you think about Khalil Roundtree
Great fight.
fighting Alex? That's crazy, right?
Entertainment wise, it's great, and he's won 5 in a row. It's a funner fight for Alex. Just keeps building him.
And after that, his last fight, like when you see Khalil, it just keeps getting better.
Love Khalil. Such
He's-
a good person.
He's a great guy. I just had him on recently.
Yeah.
That fight that's a big ass fight, man.
Huge fight for him. Because remember, he's gonna be the co-main event on a Connor card. He gets busted. Connor falls out.
Yep. And now all of a sudden
UFC
he's fighting
rewarded
for the title in Salt Lake City. By the way, who saved more cards than Alex?
Legend. That's why he's my pound for pound number 1.
He just keeps they just keep having him save these cards. A card goes south. Who wants to defend
Who's
the
your
title?
headline?
Alex is like Chama.
Doesn't speak English. Whatever. Let's ride.
And he's one of the biggest stars in the sport.
Yeah.
Doesn't speak you don't have to speak English in this sport. Like all that shit talking's great, but if you can just flatline every motherfucker that's in front of you,
You
like
have
he does,
to be a knockout artist, though.
right,
You have to be
Right.
flatlining dudes. You can't be
Right.
a grappler.
right. Like when Floyd Mayweather was making all those pay-per-view dollars, even though he's winning by decision, just everybody wanted to see him lose.
Yes.
He had talked so much shit, got people so riled up that everybody bought it, and he would just smartly box his way to a victory.
He didn't care.
But it kept working.
Yep.
Kept working.
He'd get people so riled up.
because he realized like people wanting to see you lose is just as powerful of marketing as anything.
Maybe more powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why he's always
Hatred.
showing his cars and showing his jewels and his
Like
watches.
Duplessis, I want him to lose so bad. I'm gonna watch every fight that he's in.
So him and Sean Strickland, the rematch is going to be very interesting because I thought Sean won the first fight. I thought it was real close, but I thought Sean
I think
won.
Sean beats him in the rematch.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
I thought Sean beat him the first time.
I think not only does he beat him, I think he's gonna beat him bad.
Really?
I don't know if there's beating DDP bad.
Imagine if Sean beats DDP bad, then you go Sean Izzy too. I'm happy with that.
You can't.
Why not? Let's go.
Yeah, why can't you?
Why not?
You can't.
What are we
because-
in Russia?
Yeah.
Let's
You
go.
can't because he doesn't have a fucking win.
Shut your
in a
fucking
hot second.
dirty mouth and let's fucking party.
No, I think Izzy, but Izzy's
He's 0-2.
Has,
Yeah, but
has
still.
Izzy not moved into that Connor status where he can pick his
Yep.
shots?
No, he did
Almost.
almost. He
Almost.
don't have that
If
demand.
he won tonight, for sure.
But here's the other problem he's going up against. You have Hamzat. You have all these other killers coming up the rankings,
Yep.
and they need their shot.
Yep. And it was a definitive fight. What does it say here? What's he saying? Coming down to 185 one more time.
My God.
But wait a minute, what's the
God.
rest of that shit? Oh, okay. It's
Oh my God, he's going to come down to 185 one more time.
Someone said, "Bro is a menace."
Yeah,
Look at that face.
seriously.
Oh
bro,
my
that's,
God.
that's not real. That's fake.
What are you talking about?
real.
That's real.
That's how he talks.
That's real.
Went to his page. Wow.
I
That's
don't
his
know.
Instagram.
Brian probably knows. He's been on Instagram all night.
He's been checking Twitter. It's fake.
tell.
Let me ask everybody on my Twitter page.
Brian's like, that French guy's tough.
Because
Man.
Poetan, do he talk shit like that?
Yes.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Sure, he wants to fight.
Yeah.
And
He knows
I
what he's
guess
doing.
he can make 85 still, which is just nuts. Bro, but he was making 85 and going up to 220 the night of the fight.
Oh, but
That's
that's
so
massive.
crazy.
I would love for him. Now, does he get a shot if he wants it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's the
Oh,
champ
yeah.
at 205.
He's a champ at 205.
You can only
if
go
they
down, fight for
decide
the
to
title.
have, if he decides to make 85 again, and they decide to do it for December, because like, look, in a perfect world, Conor fights Chandler in December in Vegas. In a perfect world.
That's what Connor wants.
In a perfect world. But he hasn't fought in a couple of years. Like, is that going to happen? You know?
And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not as excited to see Conor fight
How
anymore.
dare you?
Well, with more, that's the problem. As time goes on, like if he doesn't fight for a year from now, it's a tough sell.
Can he still headline?
Yes.
Yes, of
100%.
course.
And still the
But
biggest.
I'm not as excited for that card as
You wouldn't be as excited as you were if Chandler and him fought in July, right? If Chandler and him fought when they were supposed to fight.
But the week of the fight, you're going to be excited.
You're going to be ramped up.
And then when he walks out,
he's going to be doing his promo.
You're going to be ramped up. And the whole place goes green.
I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, I can't wait. Like I couldn't wait for this.
Right.
You know,
more excited than when you were for the French guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. We South Africa.
We same shit.
Trevor Noah jokes.
Imagine Brian Simpson with a map. Where's he from?
What's his name?
Guy Cara, France.
Dude, you would be so ashamed at how baked I was on Flagrant.
Why?
I'm so ashamed because I didn't.
Oh no, I listened to it.
Did you not know what you're talking about?
Good.
No, I didn't remember it till it came out. I was in Detroit the weekend before, and they kept dropping off edibles in the green room, like boxes of stuff.
Oh no!
And there was this one shit called Band, and I had a bag of them, and the bag was 200 milligrams.
Right.
But the night before Flagrant, I couldn't sleep, so I reached in this fucking box and grabbed one, and I ate it, and I didn't realize the one I ate was just one, like the chip challenge. Like if there's just one chip in the foil, you ain't supposed to fucking eat that.
Right.
It was one of them, and the whole thing was 200 milligrams. Oh. And I didn't realize it. And then an hour later, I wake up, and not only am I not asleep, but I'm energized, and I'm higher than I've ever been in my whole life. Oh, no. And the podcast is in 3 hours or 4 hours.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
And I get there.
That should be enough time.
No, Joe, I was high all day. I was high through that whole day, and then a little bit when I woke up the next day.
Wow,
and
that's not good.
I mean,
you're cool.
I can live in that world, but it was just I just was like, this is the day we having. This is just gonna have this kind of day.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna wake up. You're gonna end up, you're gonna eat some food. You might end up at a drum circle. Who knows?
Thinking guys from Africa are French.
Right. I'm not that high today. I'm a little high, but.
Not unless you're on Flagrant. I thought it was good.
I was just, but I was struggling, man. I was not clear-minded at all.
Andrew's a professional, though. He'll carry it. He's
well,
good.
that show's great to be too high because there's so many people on the show. There's a lot of people that can carry things.
Yeah.
There's always someone chiming in. That's the benefit of having a lot of people on the show.
Yeah.
If you're too high and it's just you and the person, you're like, yikes.
Well, see, the problem,
it's one-on-one.
The problem is not that I'm terrible when I'm high. It's just that it's just stream of consciousness. And you've heard the stuff that spills out of my brain when I'm just regular.
Right.
So it was like, all right, I'm just saying whatever.
Right.
It was fun though. It was a great time.
Yeah, it's also you're protected. You're amongst friends.
Yeah, I love that I got to go to New York City without having anything else to do. So I got to experience the city.
Right.
And it's I still don't want to live here, but I get it.
But I get it for a visit.
Yes.
I love it for a visit.
I can't imagine
it's like Vegas.
Yeah.
It's
we were just there for Kill Tony. Yeah. It was amazing. I mean, it was cool for me to fly in with very minimal obligations. Just had to be a guest and have a good time and soak it all in.
Different.
It was crazy, dude.
New York City to me, it feels like living in an obstacle course. Where it's I got to get through shit just to get to the shit.
Right, but people like that because it's
a hustle.
Excitement.
Yeah.
It's a lot of activity.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, watching Kill Tony go down in Madison Square Garden, that's another thing to me that I go, this might not be real. This might be a simulation. This seems too crazy. To have seen it from the beginning, to see it at Madison Square Garden, this doesn't seem real.
And not only see it at Madison Square Garden, but there's probably 70 standing ovations over 2 nights.
Oh, it's nuts.
Yeah.
There's so many moments that were so nuts. They were so fun.
Yeah.
It was so ridiculous. But it's just so bizarre to see it in such an enormous arena filled with people that love the show.
I should have fucking been there.
Oh, you should have went. Yeah, you should have went.
What'd
Why
you
didn't you
have
go?
to do?
What were you doing?
Nothing. I just got back from New York. I was just exhausted.
Jelly Roll sang New York, New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got in the
First
car
time
accident.
ever in a 3-piece suit and a fucking top hat.
Black
the
Keys
man.
opened up on Saturday.
Yep.
It was insane.
Dice went up first.
It was insane.
By night 2, he was pretending he was my assistant because he did such a good job the night before that I hired him as an assistant.
It was
so
a
funny.
combination of a comedy show, pro wrestling, chaos, and a celebration of comedy.
That's really what it is. You're Vince McMahon. In the Kill Tony organization.
It was crazy that I didn't, I've only seen clips still. I haven't watched it back. But when I do, it's so fucking surreal because I'm watching it almost, definitely like a fan because I'm, just the Shane as Trump talking shit about Joe and
So
Joe
good.
popping up. Like from
So
my
good.
perspective, it was fucking awesome. But when I've
I'm
seen
telling
the
you, you
clips,
just cooked that up right before the show too.
Oh, yeah.
that was not something that was planned.
So good.
Yeah, I was
Right
trying.
before the show, I showed up, and I wasn't even going to go on that day. I was just hanging out. I was on the panel the day before, and Tony's like, "I got an idea." He's like, look, rubbing his fingers
Oh
together.
yeah, it was great.
Hell yeah.
Because the whole silly Trump
it's perfect
being
timing.
mad
Yeah,
that
the
Rogan
best.
endorsed, even though he didn't RFK Jr.
And then
like,
having Joey Diaz go on after that was insane.
Hey.
It was just magic, man. It was like I said, it was like a celebration of comedy. That's what it felt like. It's like comedy's back. It felt like a celebration.
But what's so cool, what I was saying about the pro wrestling thing is when I was watching that clip, that was the first time I've seen what the people see. So when Trump's doing that, and all of a sudden, the director, Anthony Giordano, who actually directs the UFCs, goes all the way to the back of the arena. So you see the
see
entire
Joe
stage,
walking out, yeah.
and there's just this tiny stairway in the middle, and you see something, and the crowd at that moment, smoke from all 4, 5, 6 banisters or whatever it was, and the name on this crazy huge LED, just Rogan.
And were you
It was
wearing
so
that?
pro
Were you wearing that
wrestling.
white shirt? You look.
I think so.
jacked.
Yeah, I
it was,
think I was
which
wearing
was,
this.
which was
Yeah.
actually perfect
like,
for the
Jesus
fucking,
Christ.
which was perfect for the bit that I came up with
So
20
good.
minutes before the show, because I wanted him to intimidate Trump, so Trump could do that silly thing where he
He's
reverses
the best.
course.
He's the best.
Great guy.
He's a great guy.
Would
Never
never
say
say
anything
bad
bad.
things.
Yeah, he's the best.
Watching him try to not laugh while he's saying that, while simultaneously seeing Adam Ray, who's a professional fucking character
Yeah.
and actor and comedian, totally break his Biden, which he never does, and he's cracking up throughout that. And Harland just so happens to be behind him, who's a notoriously silly guy who's just cracking up and a fan.
Harlan's the best.
To be able
Yeah.
to have moments like that there.
But again,
just-
it was
yeah.
a celebration of comedy.
Yeah.
Like the Legends bucket when you kept pulling people out of the bucket.
So
It's
cool.
It's also a celebration of your creation, Tony. Like I see it, I'm like, oh, they deserve it, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I
yeah.
look at, it, I'm like, yeah, go, man, fucking
it's,
go,
it's
dude.
persistence, and if you keep getting better at things and you keep pursuing, and it just grows. And that show grew organically.
Yeah.
There was no help.
Well, the whole thing's about growth. Like, that's really the coolest thing. Like, if you notice the pops of the Legends, which is maximum pop, a lot of the regulars and the golden ticket winners were almost, if not getting that exact same pop,
Sure.
because these people, everybody, know that
Started.
they're watching this guy have the biggest moment of his career, and they remember when he was living in a van
Yeah.
or trying to get to America,
Yep.
or fucking you name it, had a drug addiction, alcohol addiction, disabled, bullied their whole lives, the inability to speak. Aaron Belial through a fucking Bluetooth killing in Madison Square
Yeah.
Garden.
It was amazing.
And random bucket pools. These people who 10 minutes, 5 minutes earlier had no idea they were going to be on the biggest stage in the world. They've been waiting for hours. They signed up. They waited outside.
And a
They've
couple
been
of them, it was the
sitting there.
first time they ever went on stage.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Madison Square
What?
Garden.
The wildest.
That's got to be unbelievable.
It's nuts.
Bro, you
That's all you,
probably
Tony.
are in an alternative dimension where you even hear your voice on that microphone. Your
Madison
first time
Square
ever on
Garden,
stage.
First time
Oh,
ever.
yeah. Yeah. And that's why it gets tough. And, the adjustment that I made for MSG specifically, learning from the other arenas that we've done, was these people, when it is your first time or you're brand new, a few months in, and you're in an arena, they cannot help but to think that tens of thousands of people are right there watching them. So it's very hard to get real answers
Yeah, I bet.
out of them at all.
Different animals.
So I realized that I have to blend in fucking thunder and lightning kind of throughout it, to be
Meaning
able
what?
to keep the momentum up, because
Yeah.
the interviews are going to be tough.
It's gonna be
Even if
tough,
the
yeah.
comedian kills with the minute,
Yeah.
me going, tell me something weird about you wouldn't
Right.
want us to know,
Right.
is so much harder in front of 15,000 people than
You gotta keep the energy.
400 at the mothership on
Yeah.
a Monday, where it's kind of
Yeah.
cozy and
Well, it's 250 at the mothership, so it's that's such a fraction. The roars like that Ari Matty got, that Cam got, that all these guys, William Montgomery got. It's crazy.
I like
dude.
that Ari
Yeah.
guy.
He's
yeah.
great.
I like him.
Yeah, he's impossible.
I've never met him, but I like him.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
There's so many freaks at the mothership right now that are fucking
I
like,
just
oof. They are
this is
crushing
bothering the shit out
Tyler
of me.
Fisher.
But there's too much space between the S and the T.
Yeah.
And
You're gonna have to live with that. I'm gonna keep it like that forever.
You said that.
You
want me to move the bus over?
You're gonna be a
BUS?
guest next week. I'm gonna pull
Austin,
you in next
Texas, or a
week.
bus, T.
I'm gonna move it a little bit. I'm gonna move it a little bit more to the right.
Oh, he's freaking
fuck.
out.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what we didn't do is smelling salts.
Oh
No,
shit. There was no dance party this
Let's
time.
wrap this up. I know,
it's
Brian, you're
late.
sad, but you gotta give Du Plessis respect.
You have to.
Did
Yeah,
his
know.
thing.
No one,
Did his
no one's
thing.
sadder than me,
All
but
due respect, Du Plessis, you got a hateable face. But
Well, he
congrats,
fucking-
champ.
I just think he needs to do
fucking
more
won.
interviews, get out there more too. So because he's a good
Why are
guy.
they showing Michael Chandler KOing Hooker after he won?
That is
It's
maybe
kinda
they're showing his
crazy.
comeback, right?
Are they trying to set up Chandler and Hooker?
No,
How do you know?
because they're showing what Hooker's coming back from.
They're an hour after the thing. Now they're on some other show.
Right.
These guys
but
are going
This
his-
is no. I'm saying this is the wrap-up show, but these guys are showing Dan Hooker getting KO'd.
Because he lost 2 in a row, right? Yeah, that's all they're doing.
But I wonder if they're trying to set that up because that would be exciting.
Chandler ain't taking that.
But maybe he would take that if he can't get the Connor fight.
No, he waiting for that Connor, dog. You ain't waiting
I
this
know
long.
he's waiting for that Connor fight,
bet
but
you
there
it
has to
happens
be
in December.
There has to come a point in time
Yeah, where you gotta.
where he's got.
Shit,
He
he's not
hasn't
young
fought
either.
for 2 years.
I know, waiting for Connor.
Yeah.
Red panty night, hopefully, but
Right.
Yeah, Cara France was an animal.
But what a crazy thing to have to sit around and wait.
tough.
Sit around and
you
wait.
can't do nothing.
Can't
about
do
it.
nothing. And you can't take a chance. Go in there and fight somebody and lose, and then lose your spot, and then Connor's talking shit about you.
Well, Connor was because Chandler's talking shit because Connor talked shit about Trump. You know, Chandler loves Trump.
If you had a bet right now.
They fight in December.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm the same guy that guaranteed
French
he's
guy
gonna
wins?
Win,
Against
What?
Connor?
What do you think? You think they fight?
I don't think they fight.
No?
though. Ever?
You think Connor ever fights again?
You know what? I don't think so.
He's got like a $500 million,
Yeah.
man. He's
Yeah,
got-
the whiskey's doing
sold,
too good.
He sold that whiskey company, made
He doesn't touch the whiskey's done.
millions and
Oh, really?
millions of dollars. What do you mean? It's done.
He sold his portion.
Right, he sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, he made
Yeah, he has the money, but he doesn't.
He doesn't have any stock or
I
anything.
don't think so. He's done with it.
He's always still
he's
promotes
pushing
it.
the stout.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has to promote it.
Dude, he made millions.
Yeah, stupid money.
Millions.
Yeah.
Millions.
I know.
It's hard when they
It's
make that
everywhere.
much money. When you got that much
Yeah.
money, you got yacht money.
I think that whiskey will taste good by the time Connor fights again.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a burn.
It's terrible.
I do not like it. I have to.
well, it's a
agree with you.
$20 whiskey.
I haven't had
it's
it.
It's like a cheap whiskey for like
Well, you know what, man? I tried some old scotch and it ruined me. I tried like Lafrogue, some like 25-year-old Macallan, that kind of shit. I tried that old scotch.
smooth.
Like, once you drink that stuff,
can't
you're
go
like,
back.
God damn. Or like Buffalo Trace, you know, that stuff, that's 8 years old, man. Like
When
you
you-
can't get it. They won't make it any less than 8 years old.
It's great.
And then when you realize like that, like how long it takes for whiskey to get good.
Yeah.
And somebody, oh, this is a brand new whiskey. Well, of course it's terrible.
Well, Connor's isn't supposed to be that though, right? You're supposed to like mix it. You're not supposed. It's not like a sipping whiskey. It's like a party thing. It's
Right.
college kids are putting fucking
It's like some
coke in it.
Peaky Blinders shit.
Yeah, bro.
You're getting
But that's
fucked
what
up while you're
sells.
placing bets on
Yeah.
a fixed horse race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great show. I just started watching.
Fucking Peaky Blinders is great, dude. I'm on season 4 now.
I'm on season 2. So
Good, dude. It's fucking good.
One last little swig.
Hell yeah. For the friends.
Killian Murphy, that guy's a beast.
Monster.
They're doing a new 28 Days Later. They're doing 28 Years Later.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember that zombie? You ever see 28 Days Later? The zombie movie?
Yeah.
Best zombie movie ever.
It was women. There were two of them. It was 28. No, it was 28 days and then 28 weeks.
Something like that.
And then they're doing
Yeah.
28 years.
28 years, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's a long time.
Bro, that first one is amazing.
It was great, yeah.
Because, like, it's like real close to what COVID was. Fucking around in a laboratory.
Isn't he the Riddler too now?
Yes.
No.
Killian Murphy's
No,
a
no,
Riddler?
no.
No,
it's
not
not
Cillian
it's not
Murphy.
Cillian Murphy.
No, it's the boy. He's from he's from that movie with Hugh Jackman.
Paul Dano, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the Riddler now.
He was what's his face? Oppenheimer. He's great in Oppenheimer.
Killian was. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
He's
The
a
guy's
great
got
fucking
such
actor.
range,
He's so
man. He's
good.
got range. You know, a guy who could play a gangster and a nuclear scientist.
Yeah.
That's
You know what bothers me about
range.
Peaky Blinders though? He's like the smart guy of the family, and then this ridiculous like everyone in the
Hey, spoiler alerts.
dude's been out for fucking hot second.
Spoiler.
All I'm gonna say though is the undercover agent that goes to the bar to work for him.
Yeah.
She's just a smoke show in a land full of warlocks, and
Yeah.
he's like, "No, this is normal," and starts
Super
telling all
normal.
sorts of shit.
Yeah, and starts banging her.
Yeah, it's the best. Let's go. I
You
called
guys, you guys caught up on House of Dragons?
it House of Born.
No,
Yeah.
don't say anything. I haven't watched
Okay.
it this season. I'm waiting until Peaky Blinders. Done with that.
Wait,
I'm gonna wait for House of Dragons.
Forever.
Yes, exactly. I'm trying to get House of Dragons to get all their episodes in so I can binge.
It's you can do that now though. It's just
Really?
a trailer for season 3. The entire season is just entire
House of Dragons is all out.
House of Born.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't like it?
Well, the season was,
Long.
La 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 la
Yeah,
la. Not listening.
It was just foreplay.
Yes.
Foreplay.
but the
It's a trailer.
setup is diabolical.
Okay, don't tell me
Without a
anything.
doubt.
Don't say anything.
But don't
Let's
come
wrap
out to
this up.
2027.
Let's wrap
But if
this
it
up.
doesn't start to go down in season 3, I'm gonna fucking.
If
fights have
someone
been over
doesn't die, I'm
forever.
gonna freak the fuck out.
Let's wrap this up. All right, boys, love you. Fun times.
Love you guys.
Fun times.
Good times.
Thank you.
DriveFastAllGas.com. 2 weeks left. Buy a shirt, win a truck.
Oh, that's all you have to do.
That's all you gotta do. Buy a shirt.
BrianSimpsonComedy.com. BrianSimpsonComedy.com.
Tony Hinchcliffe,
The MSG live stream is still available right now at KillTonyLive.com.
KillTonyLive.com.
Yep.
And when are you going to do another arena?
New Year's Eve and the night before New Year's
Oh,
Eve, 12:30,
shit.
12:31. the
In town,
HEB
baby.
Center here in Austin, Texas.
Tex-
and we're
tickets on
doing
sale?
Resorts World in Las Vegas. I think it's sold out, but there might be a couple tickets.
When's that?
September 25th.
Oh,
it's a big one.
that's a big
Yeah.
one.
Oh, don't
Very,
get tickets
very
to
big
the
one.
what's the theater in Boston?
Wilbur?
Wiltern?
The Wilbur Theater, October 11th. Get them tickets right now.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.